Welcome to this 2,000 point battle report, and I'm going to be running the Chaos Knights today. And Jake,
I'm back.
Back.
I'm back.
You're back.
On the Grey Knights. It's
Back
a
on-
night off.
It is a night off,
is a
actually.
night off.
Yeah. Who is the better knight? You reckon the Grey Knights? Well, you
Quietly
are.
confident.
You were. I don't know if you still are. You
I
still
am
are?
still, yeah.
Oh, wow. Nobody else.
Number one UK Grey Knight player. And this weekend, we're hoping to get
More points.
top of the world.
Wow. It's a bold move, Cotton.
It,
Anyway, so I think at the moment it is because, you know, there's not a huge amount of Grey Knight players at the moment.
what do you mean? All 10 of us?
Yeah. It's fierce.
It's fierce.
Now, obviously, Grey Knight's getting a new codex soon.
We are, well, I speak for everyone in this community. We are ecstatic.
You are.
I'm so excited. And I'm really excited also to be able to, I think this will probably be, fair to say, potentially one of the last Grey Knight games on the stream with the current book.
Yeah.
So we've got a cool new list, cool new models, donated by Leonard Lippmann, and this is also his list.
Yeah. So, a bit of story behind this. Obviously, with the super chats, guys, Leonard was like, "Look, I want to help you guys get more models.
Yeah.
We're really, really grateful." And he said what he'd love us to do is basically buy the models for his list.
Yeah.
I told him what we had and what we were missing, and he very, very kindly provided the capital for the rest of the list.
Yeah.
If myself or Jake would run it. And Jake very kindly said he'll not only run it on a stream game, but also run it at the tournament to give him some really good feedback. And obviously you and I will sit down, discuss the list, and we'll give Lennart some feedback as well.
We're going to go full review time, roster review, whatever you call it. And we're going to send it off to him. He's going to love it.
Absolutely. Now, at Vanguard Tactics here, obviously it's our goal to play the game the right way. And this is an educational but entertainment-based battle report. Okay, so we're going to be diving into deep in some of the moves that we do, the reasons why. So there is going to be an element of coaching. Now, before we move on, Jake, there's a couple of people that we probably should also introduce. They're over there, hungry. Look at them.
Orange.
Ravenous.
Yeah, you probably want to swap to camera 3 now.
Shall I put the camera on?
Do it. We've got a new camera, guys.
It's Jason Orange and
we haven't got a new camera, Steve, have we? We're just missing some people this week as well.
Yeah, we are,
So
unfortunately.
this is, on the right-hand side, that's Liam from the deployment zone. So Liam is in the house.
I have heard things about him.
Yeah, he's got his branding.
Smart.
And we've got then Eddie on the left, who I do the competitive 40k podcast with as well. So there we go. They're beautiful
You mean
orange
Jason
faces.
Orange.
Yeah, Jason Orange. Yeah,
Jason Orange.
there he is in all his glory. So you guys are going to be running the stream tonight. You're going to be running the chat.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. So hopefully you can do some commentary and talk about what you think mine and Jake's plays are like. We'll try not to listen to your commentary. We try to blank you out all times anyway, so it's all good.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, you'll be taking it all, Jake. And then there's another person we need to introduce because Robbie and Daisy are not here today.
No, it's Slackers, right?
They are on holiday.
Yeah.
How dare they?
Holiday?
Yeah. So there is another individual in this room right now, and that is Nicole.
Yeah.
Now, Nicole is recently started working for VT. So if you saw, we put out a job advert for a new studio assistant, and Nicole is doing such a role, actually.
Doing a great job on the social medias.
Currently...
And don't speak too soon, Jake. Let's see how tonight goes first.
Yeah.
Well, I said on the social medias. Let's not go too... Let's not get carried away here.
Nicole is on Nicole Cam.
Nicole Cam.
Nicole Cam. And as you can see, this is Nicole Cam we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
So we've got that camera, we've got the top down as per usual for you. We've obviously got the front cam, and then we got the Liam and Eddie cam. So you guys in
This
the
is
chat.
what we're going to stay on, I think.
This is reaction cam.
Yeah.
It'll just be us all the way going,
Oh,
It's like when you watch people watch football, but they tell you about it. This is we're just going to play, and they're just going to tell them what happens.
yeah. Anyway, I think their commentary probably as good as the guys on Dodgeball. That's what I can imagine.
One thing we do have to cover,
Yep.
once we sit here at the deck, is Super Chats.
Super chats.
And if you had to place a bet on the first Super Chat of the Vanguard Tactics stream, who would it be?
I reckon it's going to be...
Oh, go on.
Okay, you have a bet, I have a bet.
Right.
All right.
Or we just say it at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, on a 3,
On a
2, 1.
three, yeah.
3, 2, 1. Robert Welsh.
There we go.
And we have in fact had a $10 super chat from Robert Welsh. So hey everyone, hope all is doing well. Rooting for Jake and those Grey Knights. Death to the heretics. Anyway, good luck guys. Always good to watch another battle report.
Awesome. Robert,
Death.
thank you so much.
It's all death taxes
Oh, whoa, whoa,
and
whoa.
Robert Welsh's super chat.
Is he supporting you?
Yeah.
No, not having that. Right, okay.
I appreciate you, Robert, as always. So thank you.
And the other
very
question
much.
we've had in the chat so far is about whether I went to Marks and Spencer's. Now, if the individual asking the question was to happen to look at the Titanicus box behind Stephen and Jake.
Well, if you go to, I reckon if you go to Nicole Cam, you'll get a better view.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Yes, we did on my stream last week, so Monday 21:30. Shameless plug on YouTube. We had
We'll hold them
we
together.
had £30 of a super chats just for Jake Percy Pigs. There are some Percy Pigs, and he'll be in stock for Percy Pigs for the next few weeks, I reckon, with £30 of a super chat. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Percy Pigs, but not cupboards like full. But thank you.
Also, I got a present.
He's gonna flex his dice
Look
cup.
at this. Look at this,
Look
guys.
at this.
This is the dice cup of destiny,
Bugman.
but from Bugman's Bar, yeah. So it's
The
a
legendary.
amazing.
very nice gift from James, and who, is my birthday at the weekend, so
Happy
brought me this.
birthday.
It's great.
This is Steve's birthday game as well.
Yeah,
I said to Steve, what does he want to use?
and I said definitely the Chaos Knights.
Yeah, he went 100%. Get me on those Chaos Knights.
Can't wait.
Jake, you have the Grey Knights.
Yep.
And let's have a game.
We're gonna have an awesome game
It's
tonight.
going to be
Well,
cool.
you also said that I should use the Chaos Knights this weekend at the
Yep.
event at the Factorum. Are there still tickets for that event, Steve?
It's sold
Now,
out.
however,
Oh.
surprise,
Go on.
big announcement right now.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah,
So I need to strap
we've
in.
had a couple of people drop out.
All
Okay,
right.
for personal reasons, all that stuff.
It happens. It happens.
However, the Factorum said to me, Steve, why don't you, instead of us putting them back on sale, we're gonna super chat them off tonight.
I like this. This
So-
is a super chat incentive and a half.
This is. Now, it's not going to go to the person that super chats the most.
Oh,
What it's going to go to is if you super chat in, giving me an amount between 1 and 5.
What, me?
Yeah, just say
4.
4. If you super chat £4, you are going to be in the prize draw to win the ticket, which is worth 65.
And what do you get included in that ticket, Steve?
You get. So the prize support is incredible.
It
so you
is
need to be
amazing.
available for this weekend and to be actually able to come to the Factorum.
Yeah. So in
Okay.
the UK.
Yeah. So basically, obviously, super chat normally, put your questions in, etc. But if you want a ticket, super chat in £4, then in the super chat text put I want a ticket.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. And then you can ask a question below. Then that way we can look at everybody that wants a ticket. And I think we're going to be giving away 2, maybe even 3 tickets if I can wangle it.
3.
Maybe 3. Okay,
Amazing.
so
you do love a good wangle, don't you?
The king of it, I've heard.
I've always liked to try and get a little bit more for you guys. Anyway, so
That's awesome, though.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
That's an offer you can't refuse.
So the terrain is going to be the incredible terrain that we use here on every stream. So every single table is going to look different. I'm going to set up every single table in the morning to make sure that they're all fair and balanced.
That is a hero play,
Yep.
actually, yeah.
You're going to be reffing.
I am going to be reffing.
You're going to be a player ref.
I'm gonna be playing-
I'm going to be a player ref. We've got Liam's playing.
I am coming, yeah.
He won't be reffing.
No,
Oh,
that's
what?
why. That's a wise move.
Yeah,
Liam,
he's a
we'll-
bit of a dodgy player.
Yeah. We've got Ben Jones. He's going to be player reffing.
Good old Ben.
Yeah. Joe's going to be player reffing.
Joe as
So
well.
we've got a lot of great player refs.
We got 4 with the VT crew.
That's it. So sportsmanship,
And
fair
then-
play is going to be watertight. And basically the prize support is incredible. Literally, if you win, I think the prize support is something like double the entry.
Yeah, I remember. You mentioned it last week on the stream. I can't remember the exact number,
Absolutely
but it's
awesome.
madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also you've got this here is a canvas. Now, this canvas goes to, not necessarily this canvas in particular. I mean, this one is beautiful.
Not
However-
that canvas.
If you would love, so the person that wins best painted
Yeah.
gets invited back to the studio. We set up their army in a battle scene just like this, and then we will get you sent a canvas just like this in the size of your choice.
That is amazing.
So when you consider the amount of time it takes to actually set up one of these shots, which is about 2 to 3 hours, then the editing that's required
Yeah.
that we have to do, and then all sent off. So that is a massive prize for best painted. Then the person that can improve the most will also get 3 months on the academy.
3 months.
3 months on the academy, yep.
Maybe.
and with Steve's math, that might actually be 6 months.
Yeah, Liam, what are you going to do with your 3 months, mate?
Might be good if you watched the lesson, wouldn't it, really? Yeah. Anyway, so look,
Jeez.
that's this weekend, £4, pop it in there, I want a ticket. List entry is for everybody is tomorrow. However, if obviously we announce this by Friday, it's going to be fine for a couple of people to put their list in later. Okay, we won't unlock the list anyway until the night before.
You'll get to see my list because I'm using it.
You're giving the game away, and obviously I'm presenting Liam's list here. Okay, cool.
You might see my list because I think Steve's using it.
I'm going to go through exactly how to use it and beat it. Right.
This is like a coaching on the table and off the table.
So before we now move on to the missions and armies, Steve, there is 2 more super chats.
Ooh.
So Big Bad Kylo, £5 from Kylo. Hope you are well, and yes, Big Night, so happy. Go Steve, even though they're chaos.
Did Kylo just support you on the stream?
He did, yeah.
Times
I didn't know he liked knights. I had no idea he liked knights.
Times are changing.
I've also heard a rumour he likes custodes, but not from, I don't know from who.
No. And then $10 from Nick Less as well. Unfortunately can't make it, but here it is for the judges' ice cream.
Oh, wow. And also, Nick.
Ice cream?
So Nick was the one that super chatted in for the prize support, or our support of the Silent King.
Yes, Nick Less, the Silent King.
Yep, so Nick Less, the Silent King, has now been fully painted
By
the one and only Match In,
who
won
his Silent King
last week and who won Best Painted. So we've got an incredible looking Nick Less Super King.
The Nick Less King.
The Nick Less King.
He's not less of a king, though, to be clear.
He's a full king.
He's a full king.
And for your super chat, you're even more of a king.
Yeah. So anyway, also massive thank you to our sponsors. We've got Entoyment, who help us out of our models, JW Gaming, who supply this beautiful desert map, and then Foreground, where we've matched the desert map with this beautiful desert terrain.
Which you will see.
And I believe if somebody, correct me if I'm wrong, Liam, uses the code !terrain, it will come up with a link to actually buy this terrain.
Buy this exact set.
I've just tried it. It's not worked yet.
If you go in the description below...
What do we have Liam here for, Steve? He had one job, set the bot up.
Hang on, Eddie. I saw your stream 2 weeks ago.
I saw yours last week.
Liam, that is bullying.
Okay.
I'm not having that.
So, basically, description below, check it out. Right.
And don't forget Factorum, obviously.
And also the Factorum, that obviously is this incredible place. And then Siege, who are currently, they've also been sending me my update pics on how my army's going, and it's looking pretty beautiful. So Siege Studios for your commission painting needs. Now, little announcement for tomorrow, I'm actually filming a battle report with the one and only Winters SEO from the deployment zone. And if you want to get some more battle reports, then you can check out the deployment zone. The link's in the description as well.
Is this the rematch?
The rematch.
Have you come with a vengeance?
No.
Or what are you going to go with a vengeance?
I mean, I won the last game.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
even though he bought Mortarion.
He brought the big boy, yeah.
Oh,
he
used the
bought
sisters.
Mortarion, yeah.
I brought the sisters, yeah. Tomorrow, I think I'm running Craft World.
Oh.
And Winters is using the Death Watch.
Oh.
He said it'd be thematic and narrative. I feel like he's just list tailoring. But
I think
anyway.
so, mate, yeah.
Never.
Don't ever believe his old, wrinkly, soft face. He's not gentle.
He's not gentle.
He's not gentle.
Not with those meta Death Watch at
He
the
is
moment.
not a gentle lover. No.
He knew. No, you knew as well. You can't kill Death Watch because of your love.
I know. You know what he's like. Anyway, so
What he's like.
let's get on with this. Let's do this. We're doing Surround and Destroy.
Yes, we are.
Come on, Eddie, stick it up.
And this is a Hold 1, Hold 2 objective mission. This is a long deployment zone, all right? And both of us are going to receive 10 points for being painted. There are 4 battle rounds in which you can score in the primary. And remember, you'll get 5 points if you hold 1, 2 points if you hold 2. You'll get 10 points if you hold 2. And you'll score another 5 points if you hold more than me at any one time in your command phase. So that will cap it 45 points, okay? And then each of us will pick 3 secondaries, each worth up to 15 points per secondary, maxing out at a total 100 points.
Fat hundy.
Big one.
A big 100.
Awesome. Now, that's the mission. We need to go through our secondaries in a moment, but before we do that, let's have a little look at these army lists. Who's going to go first, Eddie?
First up, we have the Chaos Knights.
Here we go, Steve.
Great. So, now, let's do this. I've got...
Deep breath.
There was one slight amendment that I need to make to the list, by the way, guys, because I put the wrong war dog in the wrong thing on the list.
Well, you don't want to do that.
And to get the list, all you need to do is head to the description below, and you can check out the blog page.
And it's free. It's free to get the list.
It is.
Don't worry.
It is free.
You'll calm down.
Just on the blog page.
It's just on the blog page.
We put it there so that it doesn't basically mess up the descriptions on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've gone for an iconoclast House Hepatrax. Basically means my
That's
big
a tongue twister.
Yep. My
He's got to
knight,
have a
my
cream
big,
for it as well.
my big knights get 2 extra wounds, and my little knights get 1 extra wound.
So the big knight's 26 wounds.
Yeah.
And the war dogs are 13.
13, I
something
think,
like that, yeah.
Then I've also gone for the House, or the House Hepatrax. As I said, there's an iconoclast. Then we've got 3 big knights. One's called Spikes, one's called Pipes, and the other one's called Bites. So,
I'll let you guess who's who.
well, we've got Spikes over there,
Yeah,
Pipes over here,
yeah.
and then the dragon one is Bites because he's got big teeth.
And he's got some other things as well.
Yeah. So we'll go over Spikes first. Spikes has got a iron storm missile pod, so he can shoot indirectly.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got the rune of Nat Nagra, which
Nat Nagra.
yeah, which basically means that he gets a 5+ in save in combat or any time.
Oh, that's all right then.
And also, I get to pick an extra pact for my damnations. So he can heroically intervene 6 inches. And at the start of the battle, I roll a dice, and it gives me an extra ability. And I've just rolled a 4, so I'll see what that is in a moment. Okay. Then
Coming soon.
he's also got Infernal Quest, which means he gets Obsec.
As 10 models or just as 1 model?
Yeah, something like that.
Nice
and
one.
he's got an Avenger Gatling Cannon and a Reaper Chain Cannon. Then Pipes, his brother.
His brother.
Okay, he's got a Zinch relic, so he actually counts as a sorcerer. He's also got an Iron Storm missile pod, and he's bound to none. So he can actually stand back up on a 4+ when you kill him. Don't panic.
He's bound to none.
Yeah, bound
That
to none.
sounds spicy.
Then
Nice
we've
one.
he's got an Avenger and also a Reaper Chain Cannon as well. They're
Yeah.
twins, right?
Twins.
Pipes and Spikes. Then we've got Bites. Now Bites has got a Storm Spear rocket pod.
Yeah.
That's the big one. The big
That's
rockets.
fine. He's got a hat on, so that's fine.
Yep, he's got the Veil of Medringrad.
I'd just like to interrupt there, Steve. If anyone wants to rate Steve's pronunciation of names tonight, then
Steve
drop
does
one in
way
the
better
chat.
than me. I just go, that thing there.
I'm trying really hard
I'm
because
proud of you.
people don't like it when I mispronounce things. Apparently.
Adapter.
Anyway, let's move on.
Do that.
I'm sorry I get made up names wrong.
Made up name.
Yeah. And then we've got 2 thermal cannons on him, okay? Now, it may look like he's just got a thermal cannon shoved under his arm.
Lies.
It's not. He's actually holding it with his big fist,
And then
okay?
he throws it at people like a boomerang.
And then we've got 1 unit of war dogs. In that unit, we've got one of them's got twin autocannons.
Yeah.
And then 2 war dog autocannons, and then the other one in that squad has got the thermal spear and the Reaper chain glaive.
Okay.
Okay, with an added melty gun, and I've got that twice. Basically, in Battle Scribe or on the thing, I accidentally made it so that they were doubles, but I also remembered that they're a unit and they have to be deployed within 6 of each other, so which is why I've done it like this. That is my list. And
You
I've
got
got
through it,
myself some little post-it notes to remember who's got what.
I won't lie to you, Steve. They haven't scored you very highly for that pronunciation. Brian Anderson did give you a -37 out of 43.
A -37.
Out of 43.
Out of
yeah.
-43.
No, just out of 43.
Well,
yeah.
when
He's doing his best, guys.
When me and Brian went to SoCal,
You play lots and lots of games.
we came up with a scoring system, a rating system, because we went to all of the different cheesecake factories
Ooh.
and basically tried every single cheesecake. And
shows.
we came up with a rating system of out of 47.
3.
43.
Yeah, whether 43.
Yeah.
Out
But
by
he did.
40
But
right,
to be
what?
fair, he did also super chat.
Oh,
What a hero.
150 new Taiwanese dollars, so it's about £4. Happiest of birthday, Stephen. I have to root for knights regardless of the player behind them. They look so spicy.
He said knights. Let's just remember which one.
Brian supported me.
No, I know, but Brian is a big Stephen Box fan.
He's a big Imperial Knight fan. These are chaos, but same. They're the same stuff. Right, anyway, you're over to your list.
That's not narrative.
Thank-
Right.
Thanks, Anderson.
And the Grey Knights are up.
Right, here we go. It's different, so bear with me.
By the way, can we all just take an appreciation moment of how good these pictures look?
Did you take them?
Well, and also did a bit of Lightroom action on them as well.
Did you?
Yeah,
He shoved them in the Photoshop.
Yeah.
they do look good. They're real moody, aren't they?
You're getting as bad as Quipster. Stop
We've
it.
really we've leveled
Filters.
up. We've leveled up. You see our pictures.
Production
Speaking of
value is
Quipster.
insane.
So good. Anyway, carry
Right, here we go. First patrol, we've got Calgor Drago, finally, after so many times wanting to use him, I've now got him. And then, sorry, Steve's just eating some Percy Big. Then we've got, in the troop slot, we've got a single unit of strikes. They have Vortex of Doom as their power. I will go back through all the powers after. It's just a few of them I need to double check. Then in the elite slot, we've got a single big unit of paladins with a thunder hammer, 4 warding staves, and 4 halbards. That's the only elite for that slot. In the fast attack, we have 1 unit of inceptors, just bare bones with swords and stormbolters. And then in the heavy support, we have 2 purgation squads. One with a heavy silencers.
The silencers,
That's it, the silencers. And then the other one with psi cannons. And they will be in a rhino. And then in the other patrol detachment, we have the warlord of the army, who is a librarian.
Yep.
So he's got my relic of the Santic Shard. And he's also got first of the fray warlord trait, so everyone within 6 can reroll charges. Then I have a brother captain with a thunder hammer. I know he has sanctuary, because this is what we were swapping beforehand. And then in the troops, again, I've got another unit of just strikes. They've got same vortex of doom. In the fast attacks, we've got a unit of 5 inceptors. And then to round out the army, we have 2 Nemesis Dread Knights with Gatling cannon, heavy silencer, and the sword.
Love it.
And
Sounds good.
And all the powers are in the description. As I said, the only one that is different is the strike squads have Vortex of Doom,
Not gate.
Cool.
Cool.
Because I've got too much gate in the army as it is. Because if I went to go through it, I'd get all the names wrong.
No worries.
So
Love it. All right, cool. So that's the armies, that's the mission. I need to see what my pack does, because I rolled a 4, didn't I?
You did roll a 4, yes.
So we're going to have a little quick look at what that is right now to tell you, because I need to do that before the battle. Here we go.
And a big hello to everyone joining us in the chat. So the chat's filling up. I think we've got over 130 viewers at the moment. So welcome everybody. Welcome to everyone who said hello. I can't answer you all because there's lots of you. But welcome everybody.
this is a big community. Hello.
I improved.
Lovely, isn't
I
it?
improved the weapon skill by 1, so my he's hitting on 2s now.
Which one's that one?
That is going to be
Spikes.
spikes. Yeah.
You're definitely not going to get confused with these names, are you,
I
Stephen?
thought that
What?
said.
Spikes, pipes, and bites. I
Yeah.
think it's clear as daylight.
That is
I
as clear as it
thought the
gets.
one. I thought you instead of writing Avenger, I thought you wrote Angry.
He is also
Angry
angry.
Spikes.
Anyway, should we get on with this?
Let's do it. Well,
Absolutely.
secondaries.
Oh yeah. Do you want to go for yours then?
So I have gone with, let's hope not push this, Retrieve Oculus Data something, ROD,
Yep.
the classic. I've then gone with Engage in All Fronts and Mental Interrogation. I've gone with a bit of a different one.
You have.
We're going to give it a go.
All right then.
Not confident, but let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've gone for To the Last.
And what is your to the last?
My 3 big boys.
Shock and horror.
Pipe, spikes, and bite. I love this, but I love that set of names. That's my
Spikes,
favourite.
bites, and pipes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly.
They're the To the Last.
Yeah.
I've also gone for Stranglehold, which is basically I need to hold more than you
Yeah.
and also control at least half.
So 3.
Yeah. And then also I've gone for Warp Ritual. Psychic Ritual.
Psychic Ritual.
Psychic Ritual.
So
Psychic Ritual. Warp
Warp ritual, yeah.
It is Warp
It's
Ritual.
Warp ritual now.
Do,
Yeah.
do an action in the middle of the table.
With a psychic
With a
action.
psych-
so you
psychic.
can deny it. Now I normally take, because the Zinch one gives you the ability to cast Smite,
Yeah.
it also, because you're now a Psyker, you can cast psychic actions, which is great. Happens to be terrible against you because now I can't take a Ball the Witch. So anyway, that is
Oh, I did
how-
wonder why.
No, I didn't
Because
like,
I forgot he's a wizard. So
Yeah.
it's not just he gets to cast powers, he actually gains the psychic keyword.
You're a wizard, Harry.
He is a
I'm a
weird
what?
guy,
Now, just to let the chat know, we have put Stevens to the last points on there at the moment. So if that's confusing anyone, that's why he's ahead
I'm gonna
already.
take them off of
We're not
him.
just giving him 15 points for free.
He was like, give me 15 points while you're out.
Yeah, it's
need
my
him.
stream. It's
I
my
need
stream. Give me
him.
those points.
I do need them. All right then, so should we get off with the roll-off? Get on with the roll-off.
Get off with the roll.
Let's get off with the roll-off. You're on the white dice, I'm on the black dice. Here we go. Is that dice cam up there, Eddie?
Of course it is,
Of course
Steve.
it is, Steve. What
Come
is this?
on.
3 weeks ago?
Black dice, you're on the white
White
dice.
dice. You
Best
get-
of luck, Jake.
Birthday boy first.
It's a 5.
See, I don't mind not going first.
It's a 5, it's a
Oh.
re-roll.
Uh-oh.
Hang
It's
on a
downweight
minute.
already. It's
Hang on a
downweight
minute.
already.
Oh, you're going to put it in the Bugman's thing?
Oh,
I don't
he's-
have anything special like that.
I've got a 3. Do you want to use my... No, you can't.
No, I was going to say, you don't.
Get on with it.
How's-
do it.
Unbelievable techers.
It's a 5. Jake is going first.
Okay.
Interesting. Jakey, did you want first turn?
Not really.
No?
No, because I'm out of all the range of most of his guns. But it's all right. We work with it. We move. Classic. Sorted.
So into the command phase, you gain yourself a nice cheeky command point.
So I gain a command point, but obviously before the battle, I get to say what tide I'm in. So obviously
Yes.
I'm going to be in the cover tide.
Cool.
So everybody's in cover. If they're actually in cover, they're -1 to be hit.
Nice.
Okay, perfect.
So, and obviously I've got powers that can swap that. Right. So movement phase.
All right.
There's another name for this as well. It's also the super chat phase.
Yeah, we'll only do super chats in this phase. So while Jake's moving, I'll do questions and answers. Yeah.
Q&A with Steve.
Also, just to let the chat know as well that you're still not currently taking super chats from named models, right? Unless you've already got the model painted.
Yes.
Because Steve's got a bit of a backlog, people.
People were way too generous than I ever anticipated.
Yeah.
I thought it might be 1 a month. Turns out it's about 3 a
it's
stream.
like 3 a stream.
Yeah.
You've been carried by Matt painting you that Silent King, to be honest with you.
Really
Well,
helped out.
I did have an interesting one, which I thought I'd bring up quickly. I had one of the Academy students, Carl Swan, message me.
Right, yeah.
Another Grey Knight fan. And he said to me, Jake, I really want to be... I wanted to do, obviously, one of the Super Chat models.
Yeah.
He was a bit gutted when, obviously, we said we'd hold it.
Okay.
Because he said, and obviously, Carl, if you're watching, you can confirm this or not, that he wants to buy Castle and Crow for us, the new Castle and Crow.
Oh.
And so he can be Kyle Swan, Castle and Crow. But obviously he's only in the box. So Kyle said he would buy us the box
Oh, wow.
Wow.
if we promised to do this for him.
What a champion.
Now I said it'd be fine. Because I want Castle and Crow. But obviously it's up to you. 'Cause
I
I'm not-
mean, that is extremely
It's
generous.
very generous. that.
Because not only that,
Hopefully
but
he's
there's a
watching.
lot of T-Suns in that new box, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So obviously it's not just benefiting the Grey Knight army.
Yeah,
It's benefiting
both.
the Thousands. It's benefiting our potential Thousand Sons collection.
I mean, I'm happy with this exception
Yeah.
to the rule of no
Right.
Super Chat models at the moment.
Cool. So Kyle, if you're watching,
It's on.
it's on. But equally, if you're not watching,
You heard it here
you'll
first.
hear from me after.
Yeah.
Cool.
And also remember that it's just on pause, Steve, right? For now, once we catch up. I say we. I feel like I'm part of the family now. Once,
You
once
are,
You,
you're
once
part
you
of the family.
catch up, it's on pause. It'll come back. We'll bring it back.
Yeah, it's just on pause. At
It's
the
not
moment.
gone forever, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We
Haven't
just,
we got some fantastic community members here?
We do.
We really do. We're lucky.
we've got. They're awesome.
it's the main reason I love our community.
Yeah.
They're all just so friendly, so nice.
Come on, Jake. Play before.
They're all
it's-
good.
Come on.
Yeah,
You can
Yeah,
you can
quick
play and
game's a
talk.
good
You
game,
can
mate,
move
come
and
on.
talk.
you
can't
can butter everyone up later, all right?
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
get
Well,
let's
he
get
can
the
go
let's
there.
get the movement phase on the go then.
Steve, I'm trying to.
Right, we're gonna head to that top down cam.
Oh, we can head to the top down cam. Of course we
Let's
can.
head to that
Boom.
top down.
See,
And
what
then
I've also done.
That'll give Nicole time to get in for some close up shots of Jake's moving. You see?
Oh, of his move. Okay, of his movement. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wondered where you were going with that.
Not him moving around the table.
Just so the chat's aware, I mean, I've also got it, so we've now got 2 monitors for the cameras, right, Steve? So now you can see what we're doing. So this is where we now see micromanaging Steve, and he can, he's now...
That's a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, Steve, what are you doing?
I'm just checking a rule.
Okay.
So we've had a question in the chat while this is going on. How old is Stephen? Someone said, is he 40?
Wow.
For 40k.
I said at least.
At least 40.
Wow.
It's the greys on the side of the head, that's how you can tell.
Wow.
I don't know how old
Shots
you are, to be
fired,
honest, Steve.
chap.
I always forget.
How old do people think I am?
Yeah, this is a fun one.
Be-
How old
be
do you think?
careful here.
How old would you think Steve is?
Yeah.
And how old do you think I am?
I could guess,
I always
but
get
then I know what your
interested.
birth year is, so I feel like it's kind of cheating.
You can't guess.
No, because I know your birthday.
Yeah.
It's not really a guess then, is it? Ian?
No,
Well, it's more of an answer.
quite, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've just double checked something and I can do it. That's fine. Will be revealed in just a second. So I can stream that.
So what are you thinking then, mate?
So obviously I've got engaged, so I want to try and get that as early as I can. The main thing.
Ginger Steve's come in with a nice 28.
And Kyler's gone 22, so I don't know what he's after.
And J. Brian Anderson says 37.
So he definitely knows how old you are. So. Or does he? Dun, dun, dun.
22, I'll take that. Okay, I'm slightly older than 22.
Only just though.
Only just.
You've
Only
been 21
just.
for how long?
Brom said 21.
What?
I know.
On a good day with the wind behind him, maybe.
You mean the wind coming at me, so it just sort of takes the wrinkles away? Yeah, with the high strength wind.
So I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
get
definitely
that.
older than 21. Yeah.
So far, for these of you who are watching, Jake's doing a lot of measuring with his tape measure and moving not very much in the movement phase right now.
I've just got a lot of.
It's the measurement phase,
The
clearly,
measurement
that
phase.
Jake's in right now.
We're in the super chat phase.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
So Andy Downs has super chatted.
Oh.
Super chat phase.
What a legend.
£5. Super glad to be able to catch my first live stream since joining the Academy this afternoon. Really been loving all your content. So welcome to the Academy, Andy.
Well, massive welcome. Honestly, thank you so much. Great to have you here.
And the Factorum have also super chatted.
Oh, yeah.
£3.
Yep.
Steve is half his age twice. Don't give that to him. He can't do maths.
Yeah, where's that calculator, Steve?
You're going to have to get your toes, get your fingers out, and then with all them out, you can count to 21.
It's right, mate. It's fine.
I think Liam was trying to make a joke then.
Are you feeling bullied tonight, Steve?
Yeah.
Slightly picked on?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's they know, just getting on a bit now. And
There's loads of guesses in here. So
Yeah.
we've got Steve at 28 and Jake at 25.
Someone's guessed Jake is 13.
And half. Like I say.
inches.
Inches, yeah. So,
Jake, are we actually moving anything, mate?
no, I'm pretty much like.
Jake,
ironically, I'm done
Nicole's
in the
there
movement
like,
phase.
is he even going to move anything
No.
so I can actually get a good shot?
Bless her, right? For the first time on the camera, she's chasing his tape measure around the board and he's moved nothing.
Yeah.
No, I've moved a bit, but not.
So
Not as
you,
much before.
you're not doing any more moving then? Is
No,
that
but
what
I
you're
am
saying?
going to rod with this unit of interceptors.
Okay, so the unit back here, where my hand is next to, then that's what's rodding right now.
So there's very little movement
This one
from
over
Jake
here.
in total.
There's a unit behind this building.
Yes.
They've just rodded.
Cool. Right, psychic phase.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast Gate of Infinity.
Yep.
From the interceptors.
Okay, so the unit that have just rodded.
Yeah. Oh
Cool.
no. Yeah, I can do that.
Um,
If not, I'll just rod with this unit.
do it over there.
Cool. I'll rod with that unit. Anyway, so they'll Gate of Infinity the Rhino. So that's off.
Okay, cool. Can't deny it.
That up.
Gated a rhino.
Yeah, with the Purgation Squad in.
Oh, tactics.
Yeah.
That's just as a battle rhino I see right there.
No. Never.
It's all
Don't give away
Imperium,
our
Jake. It's
secrets.
all Imperium.
They share.
It's all Imperium.
They're sharers.
Yeah, they borrowed it. It's a loaner.
So I can just pop him on that.
Are you putting it on the objective?
Yeah.
Nicole, we've
Ooh.
had,
Oh,
we've had
look
a
at that
request
shot,
for
Nicole,
your
yes.
thumb. Because we normally have Robbie's thumb come and appear in front of the camera.
Yeah, how thumb confident are you?
There we are, look at
I'm
that.
confident.
That's a solid thumb, chat.
I just need to check another thing.
So does they actually get out of there, the rhino, or not?
So there's 2 units in there.
So one squad's in
So
and
one
squad's
squad's out. Yeah.
One squad's in. They shaking all about,
Yeah. And they're
doing the
doing the
okey-dokey.
hokey.
Robert Welsh says Jake 28, Stephen 29. Has
No.
anyone got it yet?
Nope.
No, neither for both of us as well.
One
Well-
person actually did get it right.
It was
No.
my birthday
Yeah.
a few weeks ago as well.
Put it this way, people are actually further away from Jake than they are from mine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Centre of the tables there.
Mm.
So
Do you
I've
want me to
got-
tell you that someone did get the right answer, Steve? Am I allowed to announce who that was?
Yeah.
So we have,
Well,
it was Gareth Brierley,
okay.
33.
33.
There you go.
33 years old.
Your favourite?
Yeah.
Oh, madness.
33.
Just good genes.
He's
I mean,
wearing shorts.
it could be it could be the last 20 years of training and fitness and having a good
Nah,
diet.
never.
Nah.
I tell you what keeps you looking young and fresh at Super Chats.
You keep them coming in, guys. Yeah.
All that Botox.
And how old are you, Jake?
I'm 22.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, Jake and I are still waiting for our growth spurt, aren't we?
Yeah.
Still holding on
It's
out.
on the horizon.
Every
One
birthday, and this is actually a genuine thing. One of my best friends sadly had to move to America like about 10 years ago. Every birthday sends me a card of, don't worry, mate, you will get your growth spurt one day.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
been since I was about 11.
If you continue that staple diet of Percy Pigs, you'll be all right, Jake.
Yeah.
Don't
Steve,
you
I
worry.
think Jake's trying to slow play you, mate.
I think he is.
No, we've got
we
all
get those
these,
chest
got all
bumps
these
out?
people doing all these things.
Okay, so that's 3 hours done. I get the hold more every turn. And
talk it out.
we'll just talk it through. Yeah.
Right, so they'll astral aim. So the Purgation Squad will astral aim themselves.
Okay.
So that is off as well because it's off on a 6.
Because you get a +1 to your
So
roll.
+1. I'm
Yeah,
a Grey
because you're a
Knight.
Grey Knight, yeah.
'Cause I am a Grey Knight. I am a great knight. All right. Then, speaking of Percy Pigs,
Steve's gone in for more Percy Pigs.
right, the Librarian will then cast -1 to wound on the Paladins.
Okay.
He can re-roll it because of his Santic Shard.
Cool. Oh,
Not like that.
that's a peril.
That's a peril. So he takes 3 mortal wounds.
Oh,
Nasty
wow.
way to go.
Nasty way to go. Obviously he's a Terminator one, so he's on 2 wounds left. And obviously the Paladins are -1 to be wounded.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got Drago. He's got. Oh, we can change the tide. I don't want to change the tide. And then, actually no, I will change the tide with Drago.
Oh,
So that's off. So I'm going to change it to the side cannon one. So all my side cannons are +1 strength and +1 damage.
All of them?
Yeah, but only on infantry. Well, silencers, side cannons, all that.
So it doesn't count on the Nemesis Dread Knights, right?
Not on the Nemesis Dread Knights, but for that
you got
unit.
a strap for that, haven't you?
I do. I have a strap for that on them, and equally...
Really regretting eating that Percy pig because I got a bit stuck in the old back of the tooth there.
Oh, no. And then I believe that's it. Oh, no, I'll cast Sanctuary on this one here. So this Dread Knight from the Brother Captain. That is off. And then I will cast, just because I might as well, Shoot and Move on him as well.
Okay.
That is...
Well, that's actually... You've lost a pip.
Oh,
son.
so it is off, so that's fine.
So that's
it's off on a 6. So
yeah, then that's fine, yeah.
Cool. So I'll spend 1 CP on him now, so then he gets his +1 strength, +1 AP
Okay.
to his shots.
Is it 1 CP or 2 CPs for that?
I will quickly check.
I had a feeling it may have been 2.
Let's have a look.
You've
Steve,
got to watch
Yeah.
him, Jay.
J. Brian Anderson just called me a bridge troll.
Never.
A bridge
I
troll?
feel attacked. He said, well, at least Jake is cultured. Liam is basically a bridge troll.
Oh, it is TCB.
Well, he's,
Down
not,
to 9.
he's not wrong, is he?
It's nice, not wrong, to be
Right.
fair.
So we'll do the heavy side cannon first into the armature.
Wow.
So freeze to hit, re-rolling to Drago. Oh. So it's strength 8 now.
He's in Drago reroll range.
Oh, whoops! I thought that was Drago.
Oh, you swap him over
Yeah,
then,
that's
if
fine.
that's your intent.
Yeah,
That's all good
sorry.
with me. You know how we play
It's
over
just people with swords.
Yeah,
so
cool. So you've got a lot of
fine.
those back there. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's all good.
That's fine. So 6 hits. He's strength 8
Yep.
and toughness 7.
7, mate.
So freeze.
That's a clean roll.
That is good. 5 at -3, and it's 2 damage.
Well, they've all gone through.
That's nice. So 2 damage each on that.
So that's 10 damage.
Yeah.
Cool. So I've got 3 wounds left. Okay.
And then the silencers.
Yep.
That's all hit. So strength 5 on these ones.
So 5's to wound.
5's to wound.
Well, that is a very good roll, mate.
That's a very good roll. So 6 at -1.
Well, just the one's gone through.
That's D3 damage.
So it could kill him.
So it could
Do I
kill
want to
him.
re-roll it?
If I roll a 5 or a 6.
Dangerous. What are you going to do?
Which one is this? Steve, can you point it for us? Which one
This
this
is-
is?
It's the armature there in the corner.
Perfect.
Nicole might be able to get a shot to it now, actually. Just
Yeah.
there, look.
I'm conscious that poor old Nicole's out there going, I have no idea what you're talking about when you say all these names.
Yeah.
So
There we
this
go.
one on the far left-hand side now.
Yeah.
You're doing God's work.
The one on the objective right there. Carry on.
You're gonna re-roll it.
I mean, I will re-roll actually, because
Yeah.
have you got any more shooting at him?
Other than a rhino, no.
I'll take my chances with the rhino. I will CP roll at -1, yeah?
Yep.
It's a 3. It's gone through anyway.
So it's D3 damage.
Okay.
1.
It's a 1.
I am going to CP re-roll it though, just because
Yep.
it'd be really nice to kill him. So I need a 5 or a 6 because you get +1 wound, didn't he? So he's 13 wounds.
So
So he's got 3 left.
You've got 3 left, yeah.
So 5 or 6.
Reaction camera?
No.
Oh, no, there's no reaction
So
there.
he's down to 1 wound,
Cool.
which is nice. And then the Dread Knight can just shuffle back this way. So he's just got his little toe on his objective.
Thanks for that, Steve. Just leaning in front of that camera. That's right, don't you worry.
Cool. Right. So that's the psychic phase done. So shooting phase.
Yep.
So this purgation squad is basically just going to put all their shots into that.
Oh, because they can shoot indirectly, yeah.
Yes, they can.
These are the silencers, isn't it?
They're side cannons, these ones.
These are silencers, mate.
So
Are they?
I know we don't do
Oh,
this. I know we don't do super chats in the shooting phase. But Lennart Lindemann has super chatted €5 and said shooting tide actually affects heavy side cannons and heavy silencers on the Dread Knights as well. He thinks.
Oh.
No, I believe it's only infantry.
I thought it was only infantry, but because it's relevant now, I thought
we'll
I'd bring it
quickly
up.
check.
Yeah, Rising
This is
Crescendo
quite
then
important,
did
'cause
say
it-
maybe it doesn't. It's apparently only infantry. But do double check it.
I will just check.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the super chat, though, Lennart. Really appreciate
And
it.
I am using his list, and thank you very much. And he also super chatted for me and Steve to have dinner after the tournament on Saturday to use this list.
I'll
so-
just go home for dinner.
No? Oh, you want to come out?
But yeah,
Everyone out?
I just think I know we don't super chat in the shooting phase. I know it's only the movement phase
But
because it could be relevant.
This could be important, so I'm just trying to find it. Here we go, found him.
Let's look it up.
It's called. Yeah, here we go. So psi weapons that infantry models have.
Cool.
So it's called the Tide of Convengeance.
Yep.
Well, we
Okay,
appreciate
cool.
the super chat
But no,
anyway.
thank
Yeah.
you, Lennart, and
Yeah,
thank
I
you for
just-
this army.
Yeah.
I figured like it was worth checking because it's relevant.
Oh,
so-
absolutely. Because if that's off, then he's dead.
Yeah,
Now,
absolutely.
I thought they were the silencer models.
So you want to swap those over?
Yeah, I always assume the cannon means bigger models.
Jake
Swap
is
these over.
such a
He can
cheat,
stay
isn't
there.
he? Every time he
I
plays,
just think the model, like if they're
You've got to
cannon,
watch.
it should
You've got to
have,
watch him.
if it's a
You really
cannon,
do.
they should have bigger guns.
I got to say, there's some great shots coming in from Nicole Cam, and it has been stated in the chat that she's already better than Quipster.
Well, I mean that's not
It's
difficult,
not
is it?
hard.
I mean,
That's
very
I'm
low
agreeing.
ceiling.
No,
Yeah.
nothing to take away from you. But
No.
like, it's not hard. Like, bless him. I do like him. He's good fun.
Who are we talking about?
Quipster.
Do we like him?
Well, I like him. I think he's funny.
I'm joking, Quipster. We love you, really.
I can't say what I think about him on your stream.
No,
Hey.
you've got to say nice things on my stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No bullying.
No, no swear words, nothing like that. We don't do that on
We
BT.
don't do that here.
No, you can do that on your own stream.
At
Swearing.
21:30
Put
UK
your
time every
profanity
Monday.
on your stream.
Huh?
21:30 UK time. Steve popped into my stream last night, Jake.
Did he?
And immediately left because he was rude.
He left in
So-
disgust really quickly as
He
well.
said
yeah.
our stream was rubbish before we got here.
I spoke about 3 sentences and I think he left straight away.
Yeah.
So,
Steve's like, hey everyone, bye everyone.
just can't
Yeah.
handle the bants.
I can't. No. Right. Anyway.
Right,
Moving on.
moving on swiftly into the shooting phase. They are going to shoot into that armature.
So
over
what's the minus on this then?
there. So it's -1,
Okay.
but it's 2 damage because they are that. So obviously I can use the strat again for 2 CP to make
Oh,
it.
because we're in a different phase
Yeah,
now.
because I can make it strength 8 -3, 2 damage with 16 shots.
Oh.
I can't. There's no reroll hits over there.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
just a normal
But
dreadnought.
you are going to get Oh yes,
These
normal
are,
dread,
no, these are normal dreadnoughts.
not grandmaster.
No, not what we're used to here. So I'm tempted. So I've got an option of I can either leave it for the actual dread knight to have,
Yep.
or I can do it on the unit. I'm more leaning towards doing it on the
Dread
dread knight,
Okay.
just because obviously it then affects both guns, and also the extra minuses will help because his side cannon is
Well,
flat too.
I'm going
anyway.
to spend a CP and rotate iron shields then. So you're going to start playing those
Ooh,
shenanigans.
how about you? Right, so freeze to hit.
Although this is only -1, right?
Yeah.
So
only
I
minus
don't have to rotate iron shields just yet.
one. Oh, okay, cool. So we'll save that one.
Yeah.
So strength 7.
Yep.
So 4s.
Wow.
Oh no, strength 8. So 3.
Wow.
And that is 6 at -1, but they're 2 damage each because of the tide.
Oh,
Oh, that was good.
clean roll from me there.
Wow, look
Captain
at that.
consistent.
It's one or the other.
He's loving that cup as well, and he's
So-
loving that cup.
Loves it.
He's loving
yeah.
it, loving
So
it.
that's
loving
4
it.
damage. It's got 9 wounds left.
Right. And then the Dread Knight will go to shoot.
Yeah.
I will spend 2 CP on him, so he gets all the better guns.
I'm going to steal this because you can just start using a 6 now.
So Jake, how many CP have you got left now?
I've got 6 left.
You're blazing through.
And
blazing
you're shooting
through.
at the same one?
The exact same
So I'm going to
one.
rotate iron shields down to 6 as well.
So here we go. So freeze. That was a bit bad.
Didn't you already rotate iron shields?
No, I
'cause
said
the-
I'd save it because
Oh, okay, cool.
-1 doesn't
I
make
missed
any...
the saving piece. I only
Yeah,
heard you say you did it. Sorry.
So freeze again. 3 -2, -2 on these ones.
So 4 pin buns,
4 pinballs. And that is 2 damage.
2 damage, cool. So I'm down to 7.
That tide would be so cool if it affected Dread Knights.
I know, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And then the silencers, or the single silencer,
Yep,
the heavy silencer.
yep.
5s to wound. Another 2 at -1.
Oh, 2 6s,
Oh.
look, coming straight at you.
Don't like that.
Boom.
Don't like that at all.
Some 2 6s. You could call them box cars.
Oh,
I've never
brilliant.
seen those dice before.
You
so-
here all night, Liam?
Unfortunately for you, yes.
Yeah, thank God.
We're going to go with a hero play.
The Stormbolter
The Stormbolter from the Rhino.
is going to try and pop off that last wound,
Last
is he?
wound on the armature.
Go
Come on,
then.
the Rhino.
Come on.
I believe.
Oh.
1 hit.
All we need is 1.
Yeah.
Come on, Jake.
Oh,
failed wound roll though,
CP?
mate.
No.
Savage.
You've already used one. Oh no, that was in your
Yeah, that was
psychic
for my
phase.
psychic phase. And that's it. So at the end of my go, I'm going to get 2 points on engaging all fronts
Because of the Rhino.
because of the Rhino, the
Yep.
hero.
This Rhino.
This
Look
Rhino
at
is right
that.
there.
And
From the
I've
cold
done,
cam.
I've done 1 rod with the inceptors on this side of the table.
So you've rodded and you've got an engage.
Yeah.
Love it. No mental interrogation though.
No, I couldn't get anyone. I didn't want to get anyone too close.
Yep, fair enough.
It's a wise move.
Okay, so it's on to my command phase. I don't have any commands to do. So we're
But
going to
you
move.
do gain yourself a wonderful command point.
I do, so I'm up to
A
7.
wonderful command
A
point.
wonderful command point
A
for Steve.
wonderful command
So
point.
7 command points for the knights, and then because that's all you have to do in your command phase, knights turn 1, we move straight in.
Got to do that leadership thing in case I get damnated.
Damnated.
Damned, yes.
I'm okay.
Oh, thank God.
Sorry, just having a meltdown on the dice box there. Apologies, chat.
I don't know what. Steve, why does Eddie just break everything he touches? I mean, at least this time when he's putting the dice cam on, we keep the audio. Shots fired.
Yeah, come on,
Hey,
Liam.
that's bullying.
It's a bit low.
What we are going to do, though, Steve, is we're going to move into the super chat phase. Briefly.
Super chat phase?
There's many super chats, Steve.
Is
A lot
there?
of super
Many?
chats, yeah.
Yeah,
We like
so
doing
it
many.
went off a little bit whilst you were playing. So we've had 200 Swedish krona from Morka saying, "Hey chaps, really enjoying you guys. Great chemistry, and you have good knowledge about the game." I mean, I think they're talking about all you three and not me.
I don't think they're talking about me. I'm just here.
Great mix. Roger here, Roger over. Okay, good. You're as confused as I am, so that's cool.
I'm
But
just
thank you-
making sure I heard it right.
Thank you so much for the
It's
super
really
chat. That's
appreciated.
amazing. You're absolute legend. We've had $5 from Matthew Atwood. Matthew Atwood has
Good
said,
lad.
"Happy birthday, Mr. Box." Is he listening? Are you
I
listening,
am
Steve?
listening. Yeah.
Thank you for the Academy. A great place to hang out with like-minded hobbyists and gamers.
Aw.
So thank you so much, Mr. Atwood, for your super chat. I'm sure Steve will buy himself something pretty. I think he needs to replace that that calculator, Eddie. Remember?
Yeah, the one that mysteriously vanished.
Didn't you lovingly buy it for him?
Yeah, we gave it to him on the last event here.
And I lost it.
He lost it.
Yeah.
Overnight,
it
weirdly.
didn't take him long to lose.
I
his
don't think
Hello
it ever
Kitty
came out the
calculator.
box, did it?
No, it didn't. No.
It didn't.
Just lost it, guys.
We then
I've
have
lost it.
another 50 Swedish krona from
Ooh.
Mikhail Axio, and I'm sorry if I've pronounced your name wrong because I'm not Swedish.
All the Swedish.
Do you think Chaos Knights are competitive at all these days? What list would you use, the Morax or the Majera from Forge, Steve, at all?
So would I think the Majara, however you want to pronounce it, is good. It's a solid
3 out
it's
of 10.
It's a solid pick. I think it's 480 points. It's got exploding
Is
sixes.
this the lightning gun one?
It's very good. Yeah, we have one. I nearly squeezed him in, but I actually wanted to go with this loadout that I've got already because I wanted more indirect fire.
You also wanted to say the names.
Yeah, he needed them to rhyme.
Yeah.
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 Steve's there like
so,
M&M.
so do you think
like-
they can be competitive right now?
So
Was
for
sort of
me,
the crux of the question.
do I think they're competitive? I think this list is what I would run if I was going to go
I
to an
think this
event.
is an optimal Chaos Knight list, yeah.
The only changes I may make is swap out these armigers with the multi-melters for more autocannons.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Now, obviously, the AdMech are a very hot list at the moment.
Hot topic.
Hot topic. The scariest thing that the AdMech have for the knights is the chickens or the Iron Striders.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
So if the Chaos Knight player does go first and you can pop off some of those, then actually a few Lance Cannons coming back at you don't really hurt you because you've got the 4+ invulnerable save with a reroll. So that's not too bad. Now, the rest that you have to worry about is obviously all the hordes of AdMech. But
many men.
But they're only very good when they are with 1 damage. Now, most of the knights damage, whether it's battle cannons, now a dual battle cannon, that's what I really wanted to fit into this list.
Yeah.
That's going to be an automatic 24 shots onto those units.
It's strength 8.
So what you want to start doing is put 12 on one, 12 on another, and start making them fail morale.
Yeah.
Force out the CPs from the morale spend. And then with the top hats, that's another D6, 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 which will become a flat 6 shots per one. And then obviously the Avenger cannons as well. So I think
Blast is your friend.
Blast is actually your friend, and the Knights have a lot of it. And like I said, once the chickens are gone, then it becomes very easy. Even your Stompy Feet, you start to do a lot of work with a lot of attacks. So I think actually it's not too bad, but a lot of Dark Lances are going to cause the Knights a problem.
This is the thing, is that whole, like, they're really good in one, not so good in another.
They're almost a rock, paper, scissors matchup, Knights, I
Yeah.
find, quite often. And if you're lucky with your draws at an event and you get to play the rock every time that someone's playing scissors, then they could do really well.
You're in.
And
Definitely.
then one of the important things for Knights is actually, I think they're a lot of fun to play. So
They are really, really
And they're
cool
quick
armies.
as well. And they're relatively easy to keep track of because, you know,
Yeah.
you don't have a huge amount of models on the table.
yeah.
No, absolutely.
So you think that'd be the end of the super chats, wouldn't you, Steve?
It's not.
But it's not?
It's not, no. So another $5 from Robert Welsh. Before I leave for work, just wanted to wish you, Mr. Box, a very happy birthday. Consider that my gift for picking the Grey Knights. So absolute legend.
Thank you very
Robert
much.
Welsh, thank you for the super chat. And finally,
The legend.
£10 from Ollie Baxendale.
The list Taylor himself.
Happy birthday, Mr. Box. Thank you so much for all the superb content and hard work you guys do for us in all the Academy. The last 6 months in Vanguard Tactics has been fantastic. So lots of love for the
That's
Academy
nice,
in the
isn't
chat
it? Oh,
today,
that is
which
awesome.
quite nice. Thank
Good
you all.
lad.
You
Loving that.
heroes.
Yeah,
Cheers, Ollie.
I got Steve a birthday present as well that we were discussing in the car.
He's
But
told me what it is.
It's not
So
going to be
ruin
here.
the
It's
surprise
not going to be
now.
here for a few weeks, but yeah,
But I appreciate it.
that's right.
You can
Do
tell
you know what I
everybody.
got him, Jake?
What did you get him?
Absolutely nothing. My presence is enough.
Do you want to know what I got him?
Yes.
I got him a big He-Man pop, so we can have him on stream with his little self.
At all times.
Yeah, at all times.
I love it.
So it's like this big. So to put in perspective, one of me. So it's quite impressive.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
That's right.
Is that the end of the super chat phase?
That is all
It
the
is.
super chats we've had so far.
Well,
Thank
that
you
is
so much
incredible.
to every single person who super chatted. You guys are all heroes, and it keeps the stream going, doesn't it, Steve? It's why we keep ploughing money into this content to improve it and
Keep the
add
lights
more
on.
gear and more cameras and more this and more that and all that.
Yeah,
kind
more
of stuff.
training for me.
More training for Eddie, yeah, and less fake tan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we need the fake tan.
Yeah.
We always need to moisturise.
Okay.
To get the fake tan in.
Well, I'm going to move on to the psychic phase.
Please do, Steve. Please do.
Can your Rhino deny psychic
He
powers?
can't.
Excellent.
Now I've got the last paladin is right on the edge.
On the edge of glory?
On the edge of glory, so,
So
he should be
So
in.
I don't think I can get within 6 to
Yeah.
cast. Well, let's just measure out what the centre of the table is.
So it
Because I
should-
just want to get within. So it's 22 up, isn't
22,
it?
yeah.
So could you please just put your finger there?
What?
Yeah, put your dice there.
I'll do you one better. There you go.
Put a dice there. So I can be just within 6
Yeah,
of that. Okay.
because that was the thing I was checking.
And now I'm still in deny range. It's not going to make any difference
so you
whatsoever.
might as
So
well
I'll
just
go
go
for
right
that.
in the middle.
Cool. So I'm going to cast my Warp Ritual, and here we go.
Here we go.
It's
a
gone
six.
off in a 6.
Now, is Warp Ritual now progressive scoring? So as in, like, it's not just 15 if you do it 3 times.
Is Warp Ritual, Eddie?
I'm on it, Steve. Bear with me.
Just because.
So, Warp Ritual.
Yeah. I may
I'll read it out for everyone in the
use
chat.
a strat.
If you select this objective, keep a tally of ritual points. Add 1 to that tally each time a unit from your army successfully completes the following psychic action during the battle. And then obviously you've got it as a warp charge of 5. Yeah, it can go up to 12 points if your tally is 3 or more. 7 points for a 2, or if it's just 1, you get 3.
So progressive.
Okay.
It is progressive, yeah.
Yeah, obviously I'll try and deny it. It's basically the case of do I use a strat to do a 3d6 deny,
Oh.
pick the two highest.
Okay.
But I'll just do a normal one. So I need to get a 6 because I get +1
Do you get +1 on your?
on all of it.
Do you get +1 on denies?
Yeah.
Denies as
Obviously
well as
I've got it
cast?
anyway, but
Yeah.
I will just double check. I'm pretty like 99% sure.
Yeah. Well, you've done it. So you're
I've done
good.
it anyway.
But we'll check for next time. Right. Okay. So that's the psychic phase. That is real sad because I didn't get my Warp Ritual off, and I didn't really want to CP reroll that.
Yeah, +1 to cast and deny attacks.
Very nice.
So,
Okay. So that was a bit of a shame. So anyway, we're going to move on to the shooting phase now.
one of your favourite phases.
One of the favourite phases of the game, and where to start? That is the question.
You're not going to bully the rhino, are you?
Well, you've currently got. I've got Spikes on it who's obsec, so I claim it off you anyway.
See, that's right.
And that is for the chat. That's that knight there, just touching that objective.
This one.
Thank
Spikes.
you,
With the spikes on.
Yeah, the one with the spikes on.
Jake.
I think it's very
Clearly.
clear.
They're thematically named.
But you never
Yeah.
know. Some people may go the dragon one.
So that's Bites.
That's bite.
So Bites is going to shoot at your Dread Knight here, okay?
You know, that made me sad, but that's right.
2d6 shots coming in hot.
Coming in hot. 5 shots.
Just the 5 shots.
Is it worth a CP?
Nah,
No.
don't worry about those.
Probably
Um, Hitting on 3s,
nice.
so just 3 hits.
Mhm.
And then we've got
2.
2 wounds.
So do you get a 5 up invulnerable save? Because
Okay.
this was the one I cast Sanctuary on.
No, oh yeah, and you pass them both.
Pass them
Cool.
both. Lovely.
Brilliant. Great. good fun times. Right, next up then, he's
Moving
also going to
swiftly on.
shoot his rockets. He's going to, Bites, you idiot. Right, okay, we've got
That's bullying.
Panda Jerk. Okay, now he's got 3 shots with his Storm Spear. And
they're into obviously the.
don't worry,
the
he's
knight as
missed
well.
twice.
Nice.
Strength 8, so looking for a 3, and it's a 2. Cool. So he's done another. Right. You've got off very lightly there, mate. I'm not going to lie. War Dog next.
You're
Okay.
about-
Stephen,
about
we've had a question from the chat. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Can people super chat for list advice? I know it can get a little bit bogged down with lists coming into super chat, but what do you feel about that? Should we bring it on?
It's
or-
your call.
I'm
Steve.
happy for it to be a couple of, like a question.
Yeah.
Like, this is roughly what I'm thinking, what would be the best warlord trait, or what's your opinion on this? If it's, here's my list, can you review it? I'm going to be honest, just sign up for the Academy for a month. It's going to save you. You get all that help through the Academy. You get the entire module on list writing, and then you can submit your list for a full review as
And it
well.
is-
every week.
And this is the really important thing, because when it comes to lists, what we do at the Academy is very different to what other people may do. So we're not just going to tell you if your list is trash or what we think. What we're actually going to do is understand where you're coming from with your list. So one of the key things that we ask you is, any particular units that you really want to include. Is there a theme? Why have you chosen those? And we really go into your justification, and then we help you understand if that was the right unit for that reason and purpose, why you wanted to tell them. So honestly, the Academy is half price this month. And for the first month, so just sign up for that. Honestly, it's going to be a lot easier and I'll go through it in detail, won't I, Eddie?
Yeah, you will.
And you get tons.
can hold him to
get,
that.
you get tons in the first month for half price as well, don't you? You get
Loads.
a lot of stuff
It's-
in the Academy
it's
for half
mad.
price.
And then every month you're with us, you get more and more lessons and modules get drip fed into your account.
There's
Yeah,
more than you can go through realistically.
Yeah,
It's
and do all the
easy to-
homework tasks.
Yeah.
You could just watch them all, but if you're not actually, put it into practice. That's the main thing. So next up, we've got this guy, the War Dog, going to shoot at your dude.
Okay.
Now he has advanced, so he's got an assault D3, so he gets the one shot.
The one pump.
And he's missed.
Oh.
Okay, so next up, he's going to use his melter gun.
The same thing.
He's also missed.
Oh.
Okay, this is going real well, guys. Okay.
Poor old Steve.
Okay, so we're going to continue in a really positive way, and we're going to go with this autocannon guy into your Dreadnought.
That's what I like to hear. Positivity.
Positivity,
Aren't knights supposed to be good at shooting?
you would think.
You'll be fine, Steve. Come on,
Come on,
believe.
Steve,
Come
I
on.
am a tiger. I am a tiger.
2d3 shots.
You're not flexing when you roll. That's the problem.
Oh, okay, right. So it's
Yeah,
2d3
go on, go on,
per
go on,
gun.
Billy.
That made it worse. So we've got 3.
It was never going to make it better.
I'm
let's
on
face
Flex
it.
Watch, everyone, by the way. I'm always on Flex Watch.
We have been asked for a flex counter on the stream.
I'm at about 3 at the moment.
Bit better. That's 4 hits.
That is a bit better.
4 hits.
They're only
Strength
D6.
7. Oh, 3's to
And
wound
three.
then. That's 3 saves, mate, at -1.
So it's 1 fail.
3 damage.
Oh yeah, that's quite tasty.
Then the heavy stubber gets 3 shots,
So he's on 9 wounds left.
2 hits, 1 wound on a heavy stubber. It will do the work. No,
He
it didn't.
loves it.
Not this time. Okay, right. So this is not really going to plan, guys. The next one in that corner is going to shoot this one. So the other War Dog from this one here,
Yep.
okay, is going to shoot across the battlefield into this.
American sniper.
Yep. So he's going to get a total of 6 shots.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
we're
right, mate.
not performing well today, are they?
we're not top. We're
We
not
need to
tip
send
toppy.
this, guys at Warhammer World. This Bugman's Cup is broke. Doesn't do good rolling.
James, please send us a new one.
Cursed after you touched
Send
it,
a new one,
like-
please.
Maybe this was the plan all along.
This is how they're going to demonetize you.
4 saves on him now.
4. It's -1, yeah.
Yep.
So 3 plus. I fail 1.
Well, he's got 2 plus save.
Oh, oh.
Steve look utterly disgusted then.
Do you need a morale phase there, Steve? It looks like you do, mate.
His
So
eyebrows not
used to
going
them
just
being
yet,
in the
though.
tide. Yeah, 2 up. Yeah.
Wow.
Steve
He
doesn't
does
look
not
happy.
look happy.
Well, I never.
We'll talk about this after.
We will. Well, I never.
Well, I never.
Okay, so autocannon guy done. That autocannon guy done. I've just got my 2. I've just got pipes and spikes left to do now.
What about Little Armiger with his multi mower?
Sure, he'll have a pop at.
He's on 1 wound, so he is the hero.
He will shoot at this Dread Knight.
Yeah.
We'll laugh if this is the one that hits.
It's one hit,
Oh.
one shot, and he's
Misses.
missed. Cool.
Do you want to do the metal gun into the Rhino, or do you want to?
Sure.
Yeah.
He's missed.
No, cool.
Okay. Right. Okay. This is why I love knights.
Oh, I should have popped mate.
Living the dream, aren't you,
Oh, no,
Steve?
I'm
I'm
Sure,
living
fine.
the dream right now. Okay. So we're going to go with the indirect fire weapons next.
Oh, hang on a minute.
The Avengers. The pipes
Not
is
liking
over
this.
here. He's going to carry on shooting into your Nemesis. And
My
then
Nemesis.
I'm assuming this guy, I placed him in line of sight, but I'm assuming he would have been
Yeah,
wanting to be
they were
out
all
of line of
supposed to
sight.
be. If we look at the top cam when
Yeah.
I did it.
So I'm going to put the indirect fire into this unit here, the Inceptors, okay?
Yeah.
All right. No, I'll go on these purges, actually. They're actually more to worry about right now. I don't mind if you rod there, so I'm going to shoot, these purgigators, okay?
Okay.
So the Avenger's going to go into here, indirect going into these purges, and then the other heavy stubbers into here as well, okay?
Oh, okay.
Right, so I get the 12 shots from the Avenger. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 shots from the Avenger. What's everyone laughing at?
Oh,
You're
slight
rolling.
thing Eddie asked me to do.
You're rolling, mate.
So it's the hat in it.
It's one of Eddie's
Maybe.
friend doesn't like how I wear
Oh,
a hat on stream.
wow, this
so-
This is turnt, guys.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Uh-oh.
What have you done?
You should have left that hat how it was, Jake. It's your own fault.
That's 11 hits out of 12 shots.
it back,
Oh,
put it
nice.
Is this into the obviously the Dread Knight?
4s now. Oh dear. Don't worry, guys. The fate is restored. Just the 4
Normality
wounds.
is back.
We're all
Just the
hyped
4
for a
wounds.
second
We've
there.
gone out of the multiverse. So -2.
Yeah.
So 2 fail. So he's on 2 wounds left.
Ooh. Now the heavy stubbers.
The stubs.
I think he's just got the 1 stubber. What? Yeah, because you get a heavy flamer with it,
Ah,
and that's not in range. So 2 hits from the stubbers, no wounds. Cool. Then the indirect gun is 3 shots.
ooh. And they're on to
Purges.
The purges.
That's 2 hits, Jakey.
Oh, God.
Strength 5, 2 wounds,
2
minus
wounds.
1.
So 3 plus save.
Yep.
I fell 1.
2
so
damage.
obviously This guy's
The Sarge.
gonna croak. Yeah.
Okay. Right, next up, we're going to go with the next knight. And I'm actually going to spend 2 CPs to get re-roll hits. Now, Spikes is going to put his indirect in the same unit,
Yeah.
the Avenger into the
The
Nemesis,
The Nemesis.
and his Flamer into the Rhino.
Oh, okay.
So the Flamer does 4
This
hits,
is like you want to
wounding on
charge the Rhino.
5s, 2 wounds on the Rhino. It's a heavy Flamer.
So I'm both fine.
You're okay.
We've got 3 up save.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah. So 12 shots now, re-rolling all misses.
And this is into the Nemesis.
Oh, thank goodness I spent those CPs.
That
They
was
were
a hit.
hits,
That
yeah.
was a hit. Yeah.
And then
It's
we're
right
looking
before
at
we-
4s to
that was-
wound.
I think he's cream crackered here, Steve.
Yep. So that's 4, 8, 9 saves on him.
9 saves. So 4 plus. Yep, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Does he
Darcy
explode?
blow? No, he doesn't.
Do they explode? Actually, I don't even know if they do. You know.
Ooh.
Anyway,
No.
doesn't matter. He didn't
However,
explode. D6. Oh, and it's a
gonna
big
quickly-
6 there.
While you do that,
Come on.
I'm just going to quickly check a stratagem.
This guy
As soon as
doing.
he starts rolling well, Jake's like, hold on, Steve.
Hold on, I can't have this.
Hold on, Steve. I
My
didn't mean to
phone
put
has
that one
just
there. I
decided
meant,
to freeze on me, so
I meant
that's
to put some
brilliant.
strike squad there, not that one in the end. That's what I didn't mean
So
to
it's
do.
all 6 hit now with those re-rolls.
Ooh.
Spent my CPs well, haven't I?
Steve, what's going on?
Timed it right. 3's now
My
to
phone's
wound.
just frozen on itself. Brilliant.
5.
Can't check
do,
it.
Do you want to do the one where you shoot in death?
Yeah,
That's
but
only with
it's
characters.
only characters. I didn't know if they had the vehicle one as well.
So
Okay.
5 saves, minus 1.
So
Oh.
ooh, 2 dead.
2 more purges
So
dead.
I'll just
And
take-
that's going to need a morale check,
I am
mate.
going to need a
Bad
morale.
luck, mate.
We're not liking that.
Yeah, guys, if you want to learn how to play so well that your rolls don't matter, then join the Vanguard Tactics Academy.
Yeah. And
Fine.
you're within 12 of an iconoclast.
Yeah,
So he makes you another -1 on your leadership.
Ooh.
But that's going to be in a moment.
that will
So
be in a moment.
we're into the charge phase now.
Yeah,
This armager is going to charge onto your Rhino.
the Rhino will stand there. Like the
He's
hero
going
he
in
is.
8.
You're not overwatching, Jake.
Could have killed him.
No, I really,
actually.
no, I am. I was tempted,
It's a
but
single wound armager.
I know. But there's
And
a
then-
lot of all the lines.
It's not the smart play.
It's
is it?
not
You have to
Doctor
believe.
Strange's 14 million universes.
Yeah.
And then
I'm hoping
the
the
big
Rhino
knight's
blows
going
up,
in.
though.
11.
We're praying for an explosion from a Rhino here.
You kind of are, aren't you? What's inside the Rhino?
There's
Jake, remind us?
5 Purgation Squad members with
Now,
silencers.
So they're not OBSEC.
They're not. However, I can run over potentially.
now
Don't give it away.
this is the thing, right?
Okay.
So I can put him basically here.
Yeah.
So if I keep him here, I'm safe. I definitely get the objective, right?
Yeah. Whereas if you bring him round,
No, you're not going to be wholly within 6 to steal that off me, unfortunately.
no, not this turn at least.
No, not this turn. But I could try and wrap the Rhino. Right, go for the big play. But the problem is then, depending on where you place those models, as long as I can touch him on, which I think I still can,
Yeah.
I'm safe. So I'm going to go put him there, and then this one's going to try and charge in as well. This is bites.
Yeah. The other thing it does is it forces me to use the emergency disembarkation.
Yeah.
As
So
well.
bites is going to go right there.
He doesn't look like he's having fun. That Rhino.
Bites is going there.
They're all there like hold the faith.
He's dead though, right?
Yeah, well no, he's if you charge, yeah. Oh no, sorry, he's dead anyway. There we go.
He's just
That's
such
fine.
a.
Because I was looking at.
I'm
the
not sure it's
stat.
unintentional anymore, Steve.
Now you could put all 5 models on top of that, and engagement range is 5.
Yeah.
So
This is also what I was thinking.
basically, well, even if you do that, he counts as 10. So I don't think you can actually get around it.
No.
Okay, cool. We're agreed on that. You
Yeah.
can't get
As
around
long-
it.
Yeah, I can't get it off you, so I will just try and
Yeah.
run that way.
Right. So we're going to go with. We'll go with. We'll go first
like this.
with him.
Who?
Spikes.
Oh, spikes.
Spikes. We're going to
I
go
want
with.
to let like the Armiger give it a go.
No. Spikes is going to go first, and he's hitting on 2s, and he gets 5 attacks because he's got the. He's an iconoclast.
He's spiky.
Because he's got spikes, yeah.
He hits on 2s,
He hits
so
on
that's
2s.
5 hits,
I think he's wounded on 2s as well.
probably. Yep.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
I think it's dead.
Does
Yeah.
he explode?
Come on, Jake.
Oh, I saw the 6 as well.
So close.
I'm sorry, Steve. I kind of want Chaos Knights to win because I'm thinking about running them on the weekend, but I did kind of want that to explode.
I won't remove it
So you
just
need
yet.
to use Desperate Breakout
So
now.
I'm going to use Desperate Breakout. I place the models, then roll it.
Yeah.
There's anything long and short of it. Oh no, you can just.
I can tap you, but I can't fight you.
Yeah, but then I can't shoot. Oh, I don't mind about shooting. I just want to move on to the objective.
Steve, are you getting flashbacks from last week whenever you see an explosion?
Yeah, I do actually.
That was bad.
was
wasn't
It was
awesome.
it?
to be
brutal.
fair.
Yeah. saw
Many
that.
explosions.
Yeah, you can't fight me. Right.
Do you want to remove your Rhino?
Yeah, and I lose 3 guys
Wow.
as well.
That's a stinger.
Fortunately, they're only silencers.
Yeah, so they're not doing much.
They're not doing much in this and matchup. They're going to be much better in your AdMech matchup
Yeah.
or whatever else it might be.
Yeah, the list is a general one.
So what I'm going to do is I need to end closer to you, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to pivot like
Yeah,
that
So you hold the objective.
Pivot.
to toe onto it,
Right.
and then
Pivot.
stay like that. And
Now
then
what?
this guy's just going to... well, you now are closer, so
I don't mean to
he's
stress
going to
you,
stay
Steve,
still.
But
Yep.
I am going to fight you back
Ooh.
with my 2 men.
Okay, cool. So you get 2 attacks. They both miss. Cool.
Nice one.
Right, so morale then.
Clunk.
How do you miss something that big?
Morale.
So
They've lost 3,
So in the leash 8.
and they've lost 1. The -1
then
leadership
minus
because
one.
of the range of
So
the iconoclast.
we'll roll that one first.
Let
over
me
there.
check it is 12 and not 6, because otherwise I'll be cheating you. And I would never want to do that to you, Jake.
No.
I would.
Yeah, 2 wrongs don't make a right, Steve.
Exactly. So iconoclast is in addition, when an enemy unit fails a morale test within 12, an extra model flees. So you're not an additional -1,
Oh,
but
okay.
another model will
But
flee if you
basically,
fail it.
if I fail this, they both go.
Yes.
So over there, so
Yeah.
lost 3, leash 8. I have all shun no fear though, the old rule.
Okay.
So I can re-roll this
Okay.
naturally.
They still fail it.
Uh-oh.
No.
No?
I'm leash 8. 5 plus 3 is 8.
So with a
So I
sergeant,
equal
does that change
Should
it?
have
'Cause
kept
the
that
Oh,
sergeant's
yeah, that's
dead.
the
calculator,
point.
Steve.
I think they're all the same.
'Cause
they
obviously-
never have to take morale. This list is making me learn so much more.
This is if you are going to join the academy and your maths is weak, you should probably also sign up to maths lessons because these 2 aren't going to help you
Yeah.
Wow,
at all.
harsh. Harsh words.
Argue with it.
Oh, it is with a sergeant.
So so without the
So without that, at least it was 7. So
So-
I have failed that.
so
So
these
these
two are
two
both
are
dead.
dead
Yeah, you see, he was
Wow.
trying to do one on you there, Steve. You gotta
Because-
watch him.
because I fail it, so one goes, and then because you're a clone class, another one just goes.
Well,
Yes.
actually, in fairness, if you were to remove one model, then you're no longer within 12. I don't know, it's a bit weird,
But I'd
because it
assume that when I
It
take
happens
them,
at the point in which you remove it, doesn't
Yeah.
it? So,
Cool. All right
yeah,
then.
so I'd
So
assume
they are
it's,
both dead.
it's all
Yeah.
good.
That's
And
a
then over
blunder.
there,
Yeah.
same deal.
same deal. It's a 1, he's
All right.
fine.
Heroes, one and all.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Strong. Okay.
We like it.
So is that the end of your turn then, Steve?
That is the end of my turn.
And
Yeah.
have you scored any of your points?
Yeah, I got Stranglehold.
Got the
Stranglehold for 3.
Strangle him.
Boom.
You didn't do any warp rituals, did you?
No, somebody denied me.
Someone
Oh,
denied
don't
you.
know.
Hang on a minute.
Unfortunate.
Bites has dropped his gun.
Oh no.
Let's all just.
Does that mean you can't?
Let's all just
He's literally holding
That's the
it.
loving. That makes my soul hurt the way you treat those models sometimes, Stephen.
he needs to hold his gun, doesn't he?
He is.
Get
He's
on
now
that.
got it under his. Look at that. Actually, that shot. It
Amazing.
looks like he's.
He's holding it. Yeah,
Oh,
he
he is
literally
holding, it. It's his boomerang.
He's holding something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's move on.
He's packing heat.
Moving swiftly on.
So at the end of my turn, I score 3 points for Strangle, and you score 10 points
There you go.
at the start of your turn for holding
Big
2
10.
objectives.
Mm.
Very nice,
And
JG.
you gain the important command point.
I do gain the important command point.
So Eddie is squirreling away on his keyboard to make sure your points are updated and reflect the current score.
I'm doing my best.
So I'm assuming you'll do some rodding over here.
Yeah, so that unit will be rodding.
Is there anything, there's nothing else in the command phase, no?
No, not for me, sadly.
Okay.
So we're on to the movement phase.
So we're going to switch to top down. Steve, super chats in the movement phase. Can I just choose to ignore them? If it's a specific super chat that I just want to ignore, can I just choose to ignore it?
No,
Oh.
unless it's
I'll
rude.
read it out for you, mate.
Unless it's rude or
It's not
swearing.
rude or sweary, no. It's
Okay.
just I'm getting currently entirely seen off by the online community. I'm not enjoying it right
It's
now.
probably deserved.
Wow. Right, guys, let's not bully Liam, please.
Yeah, we don't like bullying
He
him.
turns up here of his own good free will, and we're very grateful to have him here. So.
Liam's a hero.
It's
And he bought me
Jedi.
sweets.
$4.99. Liam, payment for shouting yourself out to get 5,000 followers. Wow.
So there's a story behind
I
this,
think
Steve,
it's a
that I'm
power
enlightening
move,
you
personally.
with. Over the weekend, everyone was picking up the Beast Snagger boxes. Everyone was on Orc hype. I couldn't be bothered to pay it on
Oh.
Sunday. I was hot and uncomfortable. So I had a Gaz on the shelf. He's been sat there for months. And I was
Don't
like,
we all?
Orc hype. I wanted to build the
Oh.
model. I'll just build the model. So I built the model. And I thought this would be a laugh. I'll stick him on Instagram. And I thought that I'd say, if you do this, I'll paint him, thinking that it was an unachievable target. So I went for 1,000 likes on the post because I'd never seen that before on Instagram. And I went for 3,000 followers and I was at 2,700.
It's a power move.
Valrak got hold of it, shared it. Quipster got hold of it, shared it. It happened a few times, and within a few hours, it was at 1,000 likes and 3. So now I have to paint Gaz. And then I got a message from a guy, Bolt Rifles on Instagram, who said 4,000 to do an Arc Army. I was like, now 5,000 at least. And now that's going around Instagram rapidly. If it gets to 5,000 followers, I have to now do a whole Orc Army. Despite the
brought it on
fact that everyone knows
yourself.
I hate orcs.
So I will share that just to basically troll you, so that you have to sit there and build.
And everyone in the chat, share it as well.
I saw your first post and I was like a bit cringe there, Liam. You know.
I'm king of cringe, mate. I don't care. I don't care.
No, I'm joking.
Points mean prizes, mate.
And to be fair, it's great to actually see the community behind you wanting to play orcs. I think that's awesome. So I'm all for it. I actually liked it, but what I did do
You
for
liked
you,
it?
I did like his post, but I
don't
just,
like my post.
but I also unsubbed at the same time.
Thank you, Steve.
He's hit you with the old 1-2 there.
Absolutely done him.
No. So anyway, thank you so much for that super chat. It means a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Hero for
cheers.
super
just,
chatting.
just as a quick one, I did spend a CP to extend Drago's aura by 6 inches.
Very nice.
So he now has a 12-inch aura through all his.
Very nice. Okay.
Okay.
And
then-
we've had another £5 super chat from Gareth Briley. If I have an army based around a theme and aesthetic, can the academy help me learn how to get the most out of it without changing what's in the force?
Of course.
So Gaz is collecting an army. He doesn't really want to change what's in the list, but can you teach him how to get the most out of that list?
I'm going to hand this over to Eddie. Eddie, as a academy student, what would you say?
I'd say yes. This has come up multiple times in the academy. We've had lots of people who have said, I want to run X unit or X sub-faction or something, that's not generally seen in the meta. And yeah, Big Daddy Box over there will help you out. And it's really good because it's nice to be able to run something that's a bit more meta, of course, and do well with it, but it's also nice to bring some of the units that you like or that you have a particular attachment to. I love Typhus. He's a great one, but he doesn't work in every list, so being able to have help to get that working is amazing.
Yeah, literally at the start of when we do the list reviews every week, the Army Clinic, at the start it literally says what models must be included.
Yeah, it does.
From your perspective, it could be something, and we give examples of like maybe it's something from the lore, could be a book you've read, something a really cool conversion, I don't know, whatever it might be. Like if you said to me, Steve, I need to play with a Suriment and 30 Dire Avengers, how do I make that work? Then we can dive into some of the best, is it Beltan, is it a custom, is it whatever it might be to make that whole thing fit. I was actually in the DZ, we've got a little Ask VT in the Deployment Zone Discord.
I've been doing that since you've
gone. Somebody said, oh, Steve, can World Eaters work? Can Khorne Berserkers in Rhine, can that work as a fluffy army? And I literally put in the fluffiest, best list I could possibly think of.
If you want to see a man...
What is the Khorne number?
Paste.
8.
8. I had 8 units of 8 Khorne Berserkers. I mean, you can't get much more thematic.
If you want to see a man copy and paste, like no man has ever copy and paste.
Khorne was pleased.
I mean,
it is cool.
What Jake means by that is obviously how I use those same units.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't copy that off someone else. So
no, you haven't copied a list. No, you don't do that.
Just be careful what you're saying there, Jake. Yeah, he's giving off the wrong impression.
It's just the unit.
Yeah, so again, it's all about understanding exactly, how you want the army to function, and we're going to teach you that. And also, we just go through the fundamentals of the game, and once you understand the fundamentals, you can apply, the whole point of the academy is you apply that to everything, not just the recent meta list. There's no point me telling you how to run 200 Vanguard AdMech, right? It's literally pointless.
Flashbacks.
No, absolutely. I think the key thing to remember is obviously if you're not prepared to change anything in your list, then it might not be that you're going to get the max amount of every game. But I mean, I know Gaz is building a Deathcore Krieg army.
Cool.
And I'm sure that with what he's got already, because Deathcore Forge World isn't cheap, I'm sure you'd be able to help him get more out of his games than
absolutely, yeah. Could be unit sizes, could be warlord traits, some of those extra abilities, even how he's deploying it. Secondaries he's picking with the army.
I think secondaries is really key for people as well, actually.
Understanding what questions you need to ask your opponent at the start of the game.
That's the big one.
All important stuff we can definitely help you with.
Mate, just ask about the list.
Anyway, is that the end of the Super Chat phase?
That is the end of the Super Chat phase. Thank you, everyone, for Super Chatting.
So let's give a quick roundup, Jake, of what you've done in terms of your movement phase.
Basically, move the paladins out of the building, ready to deal with.
Why?
Because I want to try and get a charge on.
What's the charge to him?
So,
assuming you kill that.
It is a 10, but I am getting a reroll.
Bold move.
But again, the other option I have with that unit is I can shoot and move it.
Cool.
So again, I've got options.
Good.
I've got options.
I don't want those paladins there because I think that's a mistake because you're going to fail that charge.
That's right.
And then what I mean by that is it's too much of a failure point to risk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No. And then then I spent a CP. So I'm down to 3 now because I did 1 to extend Drago's aura.
Yep.
And 1 to deep strike within 3.
Okay.
And I've managed to.
So outside of 3.
Outside of 3. So I've managed to, with a lot of measuring, I've got 1 model
on the objective.
On the objective, and then the rest all whipped round.
Cool. Yeah.
So because what I can do is I can Vortex of Doom onto this one.
Yep.
Killing that one.
Yep.
And then doing some more wings.
Bear in mind, my model can heroically intervene 6 inches.
Well, it's that one.
Yep.
Well, this is why we're hoping also the Dread Knights here as well.
So Jake, you are down 2 CP in that
8 inch
phase, correct?
Yeah.
Down to 5?
No, yeah, down to 3 now.
3 now, okay.
Yeah. So obviously the Dread Knight has an 8-inch charge into that knight. So either way, that knight, fingers crossed, will be held up.
Cool. Yep.
And then obviously I moved the Purgation Squad back. Obviously I had the option of keeping them in combat with the knight.
Yep.
I just didn't want them to get hit by the vortex.
Well, the thing is,
well, I guess if I did that, you can't heroically intervene.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I thought, I'm not going to lie, also, I thought that was the one that could heroically intervene as well.
But I think it's a safe bet because then you definitely steal the objective off me if you fail both charges. Cool.
That's right, cool. Right,
now, quickly before we move into the psychic phase, we have a super chat from Alexander. I'm going to say it's Cockholes, but I may be wrong. For $5 saying, wait, one more super chat. What a legend.
What a legend.
Just snuck in there. Like it.
Just got it in.
Remember, guys, if you want to get a ticket for this weekend's event and you want to play here at the Factorum, then obviously make sure you super chat that £4 and make sure you're also available, as we'd love to give away two tickets tonight. Yeah.
Thanks for clarifying there, Jake, what 4 was.
Steve would have gone 3.
Where's the
Yeah.
calculator still?
Where's the calculator?
I don't know where that calculator's gone.
Right.
Does know. He
Beyond
does
me.
know.
Into the psychic phase.
I will find.
Psychic phase. Yes, go.
So,
Come on, Jake.
First one, extra command point. It is off barely, so I'm up to 4 command points now. Next one, -1 to wound on the paladins.
It's not the same librarian.
No,
That's
it's
just
Drago. So it's Drago who's done that one, so that's right. He takes 3 mortal wounds.
Wow.
So he's down to.
Are you sure you don't want to re-roll that psychic test, Jake?
The thing is, I want it for Vortex.
That's true. I guess, yeah. That's a lot of mortal wounds to take in.
But Drago's got 7, so he's down to 4. So he's all right.
It's like you need an apothecary in the list or something.
Yeah. And arts, no, only for them.
You've
though.
been quite unlucky there with that
Yeah.
Pels. I'm happy to say just ignore
Nah,
it.
no, it's all right. I rolled it. It's all right. And then he will attempt to change the tide, which he does. So I'll
Okay.
go back to the cover tide.
So he can do 3 powers, can he?
No, he's only done 2. So the librarian's done 1. Because
got-
the only other power I've got on him is not going to be. I'm not going to need. for
Okay,
this
cool.
game.
Yep.
So then he's done.
-1
2.
to wound.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep.
And then, so then the brother captain behind is going to put sanctuary on them as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that is not off. So I'm going to have to use a command point on that.
Okay.
This one's a bit more important. So that's off.
Okay,
luckily.
yep.
So now they are 4+ vulnerable save with -1 to be wounded,
Yep.
which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Pretty sturdy, those guys now.
then the paladins will do hammer hand on themselves.
Okay. +1 to
Or-
wound.
Just to be a bit safer,
Yeah.
just in case they do fail that charge,
Mhm.
I'll put it on the Dread Knight.
Okay. Yep.
So that's off.
Good. Yep.
We're all getting a bit too high rolls
It's a
here,
wise
guys.
tactical decision there, Jake.
Yeah. It's a bold move, Cotton.
Redundancy. Making sure you've got some redundancy.
And then
Good word, that Liam. I like it.
redundancy.
We like redundancy, don't we, Steve?
And then we're going to vortex.
This unit back here is rodding, yeah?
Yeah, that unit's rodding. That's why they're
Cool.
not doing anything. And then the unit of strikes that just deep striked in
Mhm.
will do vortex of doom onto this knight. Yeah.
See, can I make a suggestion?
I could just smite. That's the other thing.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
I would rod with that unit
Oh, well, just to
while you've
get
got
over
it,
there.
while you've got the
Yeah.
opportunity, because it's going to be very unlike. Yeah, and you've got a unit of strikes, you can actually move
Yeah.
and rod anyway with your
Yeah.
jump packs. I personally would rod.
Well, rod over there.
What I would have done.
Can I not rod? Oh, I can't rod when I'm in
What I
combat,
would have
can
done
I?
as well is this unit of strikes here. How far do they move?
12.
And can you
Because they're inceptors, yeah.
Inceptors don't have an ability to redeploy?
The shunt, essentially.
They've got a shunt, but so they can retreat and charge for a CP. Or retreat and do stuff
So
normally.
what I would have done there
And then
is
it's-
put Drago on the objective and the brother captain on the objective, and I would have shunted that unit over to here. And basically then you're double stacking 2 units on this objective in case I get really lucky with my indirect fires again, because then you're going to lose this objective.
Let's just,
It's interesting. Again, it's redundancy, right?
Yeah.
yeah. Where is he? There it is.
I'm pretty sure they have a once per game ability.
It used to
They
be, It used
do.
to be a 30-inch shunt, but I don't know if it's a redeploy now. I'm talking...
Each time this unit makes a normal move, advance, falls back, or makes a charge move, that unit's... No, so it's... Oh no, wait, where's shunt?
They've got some sort of
They've
like,
got a shunt rule.
yeah, they've got some sort of ability, right?
If the chat gets there before, then it'd be much appreciated.
Teleport.
Don't they have, I just think they've got some massive move. I know they can deep strike.
Yeah.
They can move 12.
There's nothing on their data slate. I'm
Oh.
trying to find the
I'm pretty
strats
sure they
for
do
it.
have something.
Here we yeah, you can make a teleport shunt with an inceptor unit that has already made a teleport shunt in the battle.
Right, so what is teleport?
But then it doesn't tell me
Well,
what.
you're not using the amazing 40k app, are you?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
Because we don't secret everyone, we don't actually have
Okay, Inceptors.
inceptors. Shunt.
Personal teleporters. During the movement phase, you can move across buildings if everyone's in there. Okay,
That's what I mean.
doesn't even say it on the data sheet.
Yeah, that's what I
either.
mean.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Where is it?
In addition, once per battle, instead of moving that unit normally in the movement phase, you can choose for them to make a teleport shunt. At the end of your movement phase, remove all models in the unit from the
Okay.
battlefield and immediately set up within 9 inches away from enemy models.
So we'll
So
do
yeah, I
that.
was right. a
The
deep
other
strike.
thing to remember, Jake, is apparently we've been told that you've forgotten you've got +1 to cast and deny.
No.
So Sanctuary would have gone off with 5 + 1 = 6, and you didn't need to re-roll
Oh, I
it.
thought it was a 7. This is where all the powers get really confusing. 'Cause some of them are 7, some of them are
It
6s.
looks like you didn't need that re-roll.
I still did it, so that's fine. It's a mistake I made.
No, that's right. Just
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, yeah,
All
of
right.
course
So
I
I'm
am.
back to 4 CP. We'll
course
move
I
the
am.
characters a bit.
So the characters would have moved on to
you,
there. shunt over there.
Yeah.
Then that means you've double stacked on this objective,
Yeah.
and then obviously you've got the other unit then can still
Yeah. And then I can rod. I'll rod with that unit.
rod in that unit in the
and
corner
then
over there.
The Dread Knight will smite him just with
Yep.
1 mortal. That's off on the 10 or
Is
11.
that your last power?
Yeah, that's my
I'll
last
try and
power.
deny
On
it.
11, so
No.
no. So he is dead.
Does he
Does
explode?
implode?
No.
No, coolio.
So no mental interrogation there.
Oh, I can still do it.
I think you should.
I've got an Inceptor unit here that could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll do it. So the Inceptor unit here will give it a go on that one.
Yep.
I forgot about that, to be fair. There's
So
too
I got
much
you
to
back,
remember.
6, yeah, it goes
that
off.
is off. So
Cool.
would you have denied? Would you want to deny that one?
No, 'cause that's all good.
Okay, right. So I get 3 points on that. This is the thing with this army. There's
Boom.
a lot to keep up
There's a
with.
lot of admin with powers, yeah.
Yeah. So right.
That's why we're getting it done now. So before
Yeah,
the
this is
weekend,
why
you've got some
I'm
reps in.
playing it now, because otherwise I'm not.
And you've
gonna get
rodded
opportunity.
twice, haven't you? So
I have
Yeah.
rodded twice, so I get 4 points on that.
Love a good rodding.
he's on it.
Right.
Got to be consistent.
Consistently rodding. Right. So
Shooting phase.
shooting phase. So we're going to go with this Dread Knight first.
Yep. Where's he going?
So he's going to go into
Bites.
bites. Yeah, that's the one.
Into dragon.
Into dragon. So I'm going to spend the 2 CP.
Okay.
So so I'm +1 strength, +1 AP.
Okay, so I've got a 4+ invulnerable save on this one stock, all right?
Yeah.
Let me just check. Bites, yeah.
Cool. So his side cannon, rerolling all hits from Drago.
Love it.
I love the knight name, Steve. I love
Force,
the knight. I love
force
it.
to wound. It's not bad. So 4 at -3. It's a heavy
So it's
cannon.
4 ups because of my relic.
And that is
Failed 3 out of the 4 there.
so 2 damage each.
Cool, so 6 damage. Got 20 wounds left. Cool. Put a 6 on him.
And then the side cannon.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
I've had a couple of chats say that psychic interrogation has to come from a character. I'm just double checking that, but
If not, I have got
I thought it could be from anybody
Yeah.
onto a
onto a character.
Yeah,
because I've done it onto
no,
one of the
it's
knights.
one psyker character unit from your army
Oh.
can attempt to perform it.
Oh well, that's a lot worse. Then.
Well
So-
spotted, chat.
Did the brother captain cast anything?
No, yeah, he did sanctuary.
He did sanctuary.
So
So you could have done
I
it.
could have done it with the librarian.
You could have done it with librarian. We'll just say you did it on the armager.
but
Done.
I don't have -1 to.
No, because he can do 2 powers. Librarian. He
But-
did. Remember he.
But
Did.
if you do a psychic action, you can't do any other powers.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So yeah, so we'll just say if people are alright with it,
They're not.
they're not
minus
-1 to be wounded,
Fine. Yep.
but the librarian
Cast
did
it.
it. Yeah,
Cool.
that's fine.
Happy with that.
Thank you, chat.
That's right.
Yeah, well done.
3 at -1
Yep.
on that on the bites one. The bitey one.
On the bites, Jack. Choose his name.
Two have gone through.
That's 5 damage.
Ugh.
So
Wow, it's taken 11. Stop hurting him.
not hurting him. Who hurt you?
Stop hurting my bites.
Right. Right.
Stop it.
Stop it now.
The chat has apologised to you, Jake, for that. Said sorry.
For what?
For keeping you on the straight and narrow. I don't know why they're apologising, I'll be honest.
There's a lot to keep track with, and I haven't played this exact list before.
It's
So
all good. We'll carry on.
it's-
We're having a good game.
there's
Having a
too
good
much admin.
I need to put those Percy pigs near my hand, so every time Steve reaches for it, I can just touch the top of his hand.
What? Do you know what I'm buying after this game? The cards. So
Yeah,
I can remember all the powers. So do
super useful, actually, for psychic
Yeah.
armies, right?
Maybe wait for the new ones to come out.
Yeah.
you know what? I'm not going to lie. If I have to play five games with this, I'm happy to pay a tenner
Yeah,
for
fair one.
some
Yeah, that's
cards.
probably worth
Post-it
it.
notes,
Or
mate.
post-it notes. Either way, I'll be here Saturday morning, like frantically writing them down.
Right, get on with it.
Anywho, so this unit,
Yeah.
paladins, will shoot. I don't even think there's any.
He's slow playing you
Do
again.
you know what? Honestly, I don't even think there's any point. 'Cause I'm not.
5 can shoot.
So I could shoot 5 into
Yeah.
that one.
25 shot, 20
20
shots.
shots. So 12.
4 shots each, not 5.
Well done, Steve.
Look how proud he is. Look at that
He's
smile.
doing- These extra
Yes.
lessons are paying off, aren't they, mate?
Yeah, I bought that book, my first math lesson.
My maths.
Yeah, he threw that one away as well. evidently.
That was a. Okay. Fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at
Ooh.
minus nothing. You never know.
Yep.
2.
Two gone through.
Oh, nice one.
Down to 5.
Right. Then into that all-important charge phase.
Yep.
So the Nemesis Dread Knight will charge first
Okay.
into this knight here.
And I can't overwatch because you kept me in
So,
combat.
so I need an 8 with a reroll, luckily, from first to the fray.
Thanks to my great tactics.
Roll.
Top
Sadly, not just one
tactics.
dice, so it has to reroll
Come
both.
on, Jake.
Oh, that's a bit of a kicker.
That's a fail.
Right, then the
Uh-oh.
Paladins. This is the unit you said would fail with the charge.
Well, it's the highest likelihood of failing.
They're going to make it now.
They failed it.
You get a reroll.
F in the chat.
That's
big F.
awful.
F in the chat.
Luckily, I've got 2 CP to transhuman, so
Yes.
we're all right on that
We
front.
might need it.
We're going to need it. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
So,
you're
well,
gonna
I
pick
can
up-
heroically intervene,
Yeah.
3 inches, but I'm outside of 3 there.
Yeah.
So just pick
pick
those little
these ones
chappies
up.
up for me, and then he will consolidate 3 inches. Old Bites wants it.
Right.
Poor old Jake.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
We have had, I think it might be the real Batman, but we've had Mr. Batman 19833 in the chat saying it's nice to see that both players and the chat are all helping each other. The game is heavy with rules and can be a minefield of madness. Keep on with the awesomeness.
Yeah.
And we should definitely say that it's actually super helpful when the chat pulls us on certain things because it's
Yeah,
a lot to remember when we're live and there's cameras everywhere and wires everywhere and we're talking to the chat. It's quite a lot to going on, right, Steve?
Yeah, we've got a lot. You know, I'm here. I'm trying to watch the screen to make sure Liam's on the right camera. Trying to help Nicole out, make sure that because you know Nicole hasn't played 40k yet, so her
You don't know where the
ability to
action
win-
is.
Yeah, exactly. So
I got to say, she's doing a great job
Doing
tonight.
an
Yeah.
amazing job.
So,
Steve.
you know, I've
I
got-
watch on the little TV.
got to try and keep Jake quiet enough so we can, you know, there's a lot to take in for everybody here.
That little TV, Jake, that you've only got because of things that I bought for Steve.
It's super useful.
So what you're saying, Steve, is that you and I are doing our jobs perfectly because you don't need to keep an eye on me.
You know,
The thing is, as well,
we
like,
also play different armies every
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I've got a lot of rules to remember in my head.
well, yeah,
for
you've got
all different kinds
way
of stuff.
more than me.
You know,
And-
so we will
yeah.
get things wrong from time to time. It's why we play in the spirit in the game that we do.
It's also the thing of like, not to drown on too much on it, but obviously we work a full day,
Yep.
and then we come here.
Steve doesn't.
Well, I work a full day,
Yeah.
and then I get the train here. Most of the time, I'm reading the list on the train. Luckily, I got at least a day's prep on it this time,
Yeah.
which I think's actually inhibited me.
Well, from now on, guys, we're actually working on a 4-week schedule.
Yeah.
So I can tell you what the matchup is next week already. It's going to
Wow.
be Harlequins that I'm running.
Oh, I didn't think it was me.
Raven Guard that you're playing.
Raven Guard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
How'd you like
gonna be
those?
cool.
And then the week after that, we've got Eddie's coming on stream.
For the first time.
Yeah. And what are you running?
I'm going to be running the Angels.
You're running the Angels.
Not Angels.
But what are you going to be running?
But I'm also running the Angels.
Well, that's
Oh,
strange,
you're
isn't it?
running
How
Blood
is that going to
Angels.
work?
I'm
Mirror
running
match?
Blood Angels. He running Dark
Oh, it's
Angels.
Angels of
Oh.
Vengeance, the old book.
Angel off.
It's basically Blood Angels versus Chaos.
It's the film Legion.
I don't get invited to play.
Yeah, we'll see how you go.
Well, you don't know, but the next week.
I haven't even told you the schedule yet. Then the week after that, we have Necrons, ran by. Look at Liam's face.
Who is it? We're
We
all in
should have had it on
suspense.
reaction cam. He was like, "Oh my god!" I was actually joking about playing Steve.
I'll play you, Steve. I don't care.
Well,
He can use his new orc army.
it was gonna be your orcs. Yeah,
Yeah,
So,
you can have them painted by then, mate.
They won't be ready in 3 weeks' time.
Come on,
I
easy.
think it's going to be Eldar versus Necrons. So Eddie and Liam can fight amongst themselves who wants to play Necrons.
I'll play
Okay.
Necrons, I don't mind, or if Eddie wants to.
Then
Happy
the week
either way.
then the week after that is I've forgotten, but anyway, we're getting
We're doing well.
It's
We've
on the
got
board.
We'll
great.
figure it out, chat. Don't
We'll
worry.
figure out as we go along. But anyway, we're getting a lot more scheduled now, so it will just help everything speed things along. Anyway, that was the end of your turn.
That was the end of my turn.
You got a rod.
I
you
also got an engage.
You got an engage, and you got
two.
a psychic.
and then
What's the
mental
job?
interrogation.
Yeah.
So we're all
Good scoring.
We're sitting all right here at the moment. That charge would have been really, really useful.
Was that
Yeah.
2 points on engage? Yeah,
yeah, just the two.
Just the 2 points.
It would have been. That would have been lovely.
You wouldn't have got it.
But I
You
don't-
wouldn't have killed him. Nah.
I don't know.
I'd have bossed you.
But big words.
Big words.
Big words from Big Box.
And you're on 2 CP now, Jake.
I am on
believe.
two, so I've got enough for transhuman, and that's all I need
No,
really.
you did get unlucky to. I mean, you're looking for 8s and 9s. It's kind of an average roll. You probably should have made one of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's all right. It's
so
all right.
on to my turn. I'm currently holding 3 objectives.
You're holding 4.
No, because they're a troop.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And so I'm holding 3. You're also holding 3. So I'm just getting 10 points there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a command point, importantly. Don't forget
Yes.
that command point.
Never
Right.
forget.
Where's
Command
my
point.
tape measure? I'm going to steal yours. Okay.
Should we tell them about other Steve? Because there's no super chats at the moment, Steve. Should we tell them about other streams that we've got planned at Vanguard Tactics HQ? Should we tell them about those other streams?
Yeah, I'm
should
just going to do
probably,
my
yeah.
damnation.
Oh, no one cares
I'm all good.
about-
Yeah, you carry on.
No one cares about your damnation.
It always passes anyway.
Yeah, sorry, you can start doing your movement face and we'll do a summary at the end if you want. But there's 2 more streams happening in the next month in August at Vanguard Tactics HQ.
It's a busy
One of
month.
which, on the 14th of August, is going to be on deploymentzone.tv. And if you wait till just before that stream, if you're keen to watch it, you can subscribe for the first 7 days for free at DZTV, and you get to watch the stream then. And if you like it and you love it, you can stay and hang around. And if you don't, you can cancel your subscription. And then the Saturday after, a special person coming down, Steve, haven't we?
Ooh, go on.
That we do.
So we're going to stick this live on my YouTube channel because I organised it all basically. So screw you. But the big man himself, Chapter Master Valrak, is coming down to play on stream
He's finally.
Against you,
against
Stand
me.
up.
Yeah,
and I'm commentating.
you are going to be running the deck. Yeah.
Oh,
Amazing.
Steve. You haven't commentated in ages.
Which is going to be amazing.
Really
So I definitely am going to need to use a Steve army and some Steve coaching just to thrash him, to put him in his place.
He is
'Cause
the undefeated.
he does claim to be the undefeated champion of 9th edition because he's played 1-1-1. So
We'll put
It's a
that to the
good.
test.
It's a good win rate, to be fair.
yeah,
Oh, I'll move this now.
it is a good win rate. It's 100%, Jake. Absolutely. But we need to crush Valrak. I'm keen to crush
Take
Valrak.
him apart.
So
You can do it, Liam. Come
that'll
on.
be the Saturday after on my channel. Yeah, come and hang out with us, and Steve will be running the deck, so he'll be able to talk to you guys directly from the commentator's box.
You heard it here first, guys.
Looking forward to it.
Just loads of awesome I've just basically fallen completely in love with streams since I started hanging out with you.
Oh,
See, he's
Nice,
not a
that one.
bully.
that's
He's a lovely
yeah.
man. He buys me Percy pigs.
Right then, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. You're a bit in the eye of the tiger at the moment.
I'm setting up the turn.
You're setting up the turn.
I'm setting up.
So the scores on the doors are currently 34 to the Grey Knights and 38 to Stephen with the Chaos Knights.
Mm.
I'm assuming you've binned off doing Psychic Ritual.
What? No,
Is
I'm
he-
within 6.
Oh, it's not that one, it's that one.
So we're on top now, Steve. What have you done?
Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, it's
No, it is that one. It definitely is that one.
Is
I
this
just
one,
for
yeah,
some
'cause he
reason
shifted
keep
around?
thinking it's that one.
yes. So he will go there
Yeah,
because I want to be within 6.
cool, Leo.
Okay, so Psychic Ritual. Thanks for reminding me that.
That's right.
It's
We
old
play
pipe.
with the old intent.
Do you want to tell
It's
the
been a
chat?
long day.
Do you want to tell the chat where you've moved and why on the top down, or
Oh yeah. So basically, I got confused with pipes in bites, and
Never.
We did call it, didn't we, Liam?
pipes is the psyker, so he's
Yeah.
within 6 at
Cool.
the middle, but he's still on the objective.
Right, so Psychic Ritual.
Goes off an 11. Oh, I
Ooh.
might get it this time.
Right, we'll give it a go.
Oh,
You do get it.
I do get it.
Oh.
Love it. Yes, some points on the board.
you roll?
So that's
You,
one warp ritual for Steve.
you definitely roll better when Eddie forgets to put dice cam on.
Yeah.
I do, yeah, generally that's the way it works.
It was
Or
actually
you
a
do
double.
it really
it was actually
fast.
a double
and
one.
I
Everyone, we just
Just-
said it was.
I turn the dice
I'm just
down
gonna-
just after you've rolled it.
I'm just going to roll behind this terrain.
Yeah.
All 6s, Jake.
Oh,
all right?
nice one.
Yeah, nice.
It was
okay.
actually two ones, but Steve calls it 11 because there's 2 1s.
math. Anyway, cool. So,
I just rolled a double 6 as well.
okay.
I got it on there, mate.
That's
Just
right.
about.
Oh, good.
Auto, we're going to kick off first of all. So, priority, I'm going to talk about what I want to try to achieve this turn. Really want to kill that Dread Knight.
Yeah.
Want to get him down. I'm also going to put some shots into the Paladins, force out those 2 CPs, and if you don't want to use them, I'm going to keep going into them until you do.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to plan there. My Armiger's got a cheeky little charge on here. He's going to have to go round though, but maybe kill a couple of dudes over here. I'm going to put all the Indirect into the unit that have not quite shunted, because I want to force
Yeah,
you
you're
to
gonna-
spend more CPs to actually come down within 3 to steal the objective off me in another turn to get a rod off.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to try and achieve today. And if I can tie you up here and keep you in combat, then you can't fall back in action.
No, that is
So,
correct.
so that's the tactic.
Now,
And then I want to make sure I get my stranglehold. I'm currently holding 3.
yeah.
You're also holding 3. So in order for me to hold more, I need to clear off this unit here.
So just as a quick reminder,
Yeah.
obviously I am in the tide of everyone's in cover.
You're in that cover.
Yeah, because obviously I changed it in my psycho phase.
Okay, cool.
But then anyone who is in cover is -1 to be hit.
Cool.
So obviously they'll be not any of the rest.
Well, some of your paladins are touching.
Some of the
so-
paladins will be.
Yeah. All right then.
Not all of them.
So we're going to kick off first of all with the autocannon guy here,
Yeah.
and his best target is going to be these 5 dudes there.
Those 5 guys.
5 guys. So
Oh, I
he's,
love Five
he's
Guys.
getting. Oh, he's getting all the shots.
Oh, that's quite good actually.
Just made it in with the dice cam there.
So
Okay.
-1 to hit. But it's all right. You've got the weight of dice.
Hitting on 4s. 5 hits.
That is average. Perfectly average.
That's 5 wounds.
So -1.
-1, but you're getting cover, aren't you? So
Yeah, so 3 up. I'm all fine. That one is a 3.
Yeah.
It just has its pip.
it's lost its pip.
It's lost its bottle.
It's lost its
Oh, no,
pip.
It's all right.
Okay. Then the heavy stubbers. 2 hits. No wounds. Now the next armiger is going to do exactly the same. Okay, the other war dog, should I
So
say?
getting this unit off because this is a big 3 points if you kill this unit.
It's getting all big shots there from the first one, and the second one is getting some more shots.
Quick maths there from Steve.
9. You can do it.
You never hear the
It's
end
all
of
right,
it.
mate, it's all right.
Look at the tilt.
Have you had some of that pre-workout?
It's the Percy Pig sugar kicking in.
Full tilt from
He's gone
Steve and
full.
Box.
He's on a lot of Percy Pigs.
Just the one actually. Oh, look into that one.
One wound.
Wait, just keep it there.
I'm looking for the eyebrow.
So all good.
The intensity.
The stubber.
The stuff
The 1 hit.
says with such tilt.
1 wound. No, nothing. Great.
It's all right, mate.
I feel for you, Steve. I do.
That is well annoying.
If there's one thing you can say about Steve and Box, it's this boy knows how to roll dice.
Well, what we
Nicole was
will do-
laughing over there. in the corner.
Yeah, she did snigger then. Yeah, I like that.
But
Right.
is it the laugh of like I agree?
So,
No?
2 CPs.
Oh,
Re-rolling misses.
is it okay? The building.
Re-rolling misses. Oh, no, I've panicked. I really need to re-roll misses.
Do you
but
want to just take a moment, have a Percy pig? Let's all have a chill.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, hang on a minute. Right, okay. I'm going to go now with Thermal Boy.
Okay.
Thermal Boy is going to put all of his shots into your big knight there.
The Dread Knight.
Into the Dread Knight, yeah.
Okay.
Here we go then.
Thermal Boy, the new Marvel superhero.
Coming to a screen near you.
So he gets 2d6
He's
shots.
cosplaying as those new AOS dragons.
7. 7 shots.
7.
Re-rolling misses. You're not in cover.
I'm not in cover.
So just the 1 re-roll.
Nice one, mate.
Okay, and now I'm looking for I'm strength lots. So
That is enough wounds. That is 6.
6 invulnerable saves, please, sir.
5 up. So 4 through.
Okay.
So he's probably dead here, but
So basically, I'm going to roll 4.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
If he's not dead,
Then you're going to roll another 4.
basically, and pick the highest.
Yeah,
all right. We'll
that's
do
fine.
this.
So we'll just see.
I mean,
He's dead.
He's dead. Yeah. Cool.
Cool. That was intense.
Right.
Would you have put your hat into him as well?
I would have, yeah.
Yes, that's all right.
Because I would have wanted him gone. Next up, then, we're going to keep this super simple. This guy here is going to put his top hat into there, and his Avenger into there, and his Flamer into there. Because you can't get away from a Flamer.
So
Doing
basically everything.
6 shots. So we're actually, hang on a minute. No. Yep, Pipes is,
Spikes.
Spikes are still in 12 there. So he's getting 6 shots there. 2, 4, 6. He's wounded 6 times.
Cool. Well, that's not good. So 3 plus. Oh, that's not as good. That makes up for the armigers.
3 gone.
So 3 gone.
The top hat does 6 shots.
Let's
2,
just
4,
say-
6.
I think
Hitting on 4s.
I'm going to make a bold prediction. Say maybe dead. He may be dead.
2 hits. 1 wound.
Oh.
1
So
dead.
we've conveniently got the 1 on the objective.
And then the Avenger Cannon's going to probably kill him.
yeah, we'll just
Pick him up?
pick
Cool.
him up. Yeah.
Now, my remaining guy over here is going to put all of his shots into here, but the top gun into this unit. No, I actually want to touch both of those.
Because obviously I can take
No, because you might actually swing and kill me. I'm going to top hat into here, yeah, into the first squad.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put all his other shots into those guys.
Okay.
All right?
Right.
So Top Gun, 2 shots,
Tom Cruise.
2 hits, and that's 1 wound.
Onto them.
Onto them, yeah.
Remember the -1.
I did roll
Yeah,
4s,
that's
I
fine.
think, yeah.
All good.
He loves it.
I like the fact that he calls him a top hat.
Yeah,
They're all top hats.
It's like the world's biggest odd job.
they're actually
Who throws its missiles?
it's actually called a Iron.
Iron Hell.
Iron Storm
Rocket Pod.
Well done. Yep.
Got it in 7.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now the Avenger Cannon, whatever it's called.
That is right. It's the
The
Avenger.
Avenger Cannon. You've thrown me off with that name, you see.
You're good, Steve.
Yeah,
don't
the
worry about
Avenger
it.
Gatling
Captain
Cannon.
Marvel.
The Avenger Gatling Cannon into here
Into
now.
them. Nice. So obviously they're not -1 to be wounded.
Are you transhumaning?
You put every. So what is left to shoot? Only him.
Yeah.
-2. I won't. I won't.
Well, luckily you didn't because I
Yeah.
whiffed it massively.
Was that a big
I
whiff?
just
wasn't
sensed
Steve?
it. I want to
So
save it for the
That
combat.
was the roll.
So,
So
3 wounds.
4 go through.
4 go
because you
through.
didn't transhuman.
No. So 3+.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 fails. So 1 is on 1 wound. They're paladins, and I will pop it on one of the warding staves.
Cool. And then the heavy stabber. 1 hit. 1 wound.
I could kill him. It doesn't,
no,
luckily.
it hasn't. All right then. So that is that charge phase. He's going to charge into here.
Yeah, go for it.
9. It's going to.
So obviously,
Did you spend any
declaring-
CP in that shooting phase?
He did 2 for rerolls.
Two
I
for
did some
rerolls,
re-rolls,
yeah.
and I did it actually on the wrong person. But anyway, we're all good. But I'm going to spend them regardless.
Are
So,
you touching both with that, or just the one?
I can only get into the 1.
That's cool.
Okay.
Good.
But I'm hoping to do enough damage I can pile into the next
Yeah.
one. And then over here, now is old Spikes has got to go in, Annie.
I think you've set for it now.
Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Spikes is going in.
Right.
He's got a 10.
So just as a quick one, so how many wounds is he? Oh no, it was the dragon
hasn't
one.
taken
don't
any,
worry.
mate.
It's the dragon one, isn't it?
He hasn't taken any.
So how many is the dragon one taken?
Huh?
It's like 6 or something.
Yeah, he's taken 6, yeah.
It's fine. It's just because otherwise I'll get confused. I'm just going to pop it there.
So I'm going to go just here,
So you
I'm
actually
gonna
have that
stay-
objective off me.
outside of 3 from your characters.
Yeah.
But I just want to go within an inch,
Yeah.
toe onto that objective outside of 3, because he counts his 10 models for OBSEC.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Now, Steve,
Yeah.
I've got a bit of an ultimatum here.
Scratch the microphone there. Nice.
Oh.
Go on.
So obviously I've got TCP.
Yeah.
There's 3 things I can do that on. I can either interrupt,
You can.
I can
Transhuman.
transhuman,
Yep.
or I can fight on death.
Is that,
with a
only,
paladin.
is that only 2 CPs? Okay.
So I've got 3 options here.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the case of which one is the better one. I think I know what it is.
Okay.
I want to know your opinion first before I say it. More so because then I'll just go, oh, I knew of course it was the same one. What do you think? So if you're in this position, I've got 2 CPs in the bank, as I've got 3 things to do. So again, I can interrupt, I can fight on death, or I can transhuman. What's the thoughts? Talk to me.
Sorry, are you asking for advice here?
He's
Jack?
looking for a live
Yeah.
teaching moment.
Well, no,
here.
we're doing a bit of a coaching moment because I think this is quite important anyway.
I agree.
I know what I want to do, but I want to see what Steve's thoughts is because also again this could be a thing that comes up for people as well, a bit of a coaching moment
Definitely.
here.
Okay, I've decided
So-
what I would do in your situation.
So I'm going to say what I would do,
Yep.
and then we'll see just to see because obviously then otherwise there's no way of me going, oh yeah,
This
Yep.
is tense
I'd
now,
fight on
Jake.
death.
This is tense. It's like, are you going to get the right answer or not?
I'd fight on death.
Okay.
And the only reason is because obviously I could transhuman try and save them because obviously, but this is the other thing is obviously, I imagine you'll go here first,
No.
or if I would interrupt, go here first, and then I could interrupt there.
Well, I'm not going to know if you interrupt until
But you know
So
what I mean. So
I-
that's my thought process.
I'm going over here first
Yeah.
because I know you've got 2 CPs and I don't want the entire unit swinging on me. So I'm definitely going over there.
So now this is where it's the whole thing of, I think fighting on death obviously was the better call anyway. So for
Yeah.
me, because obviously you'll pick one of the units up here.
Yep.
But the thing is that I'm
Well,
still
I might-
getting to fight another unit.
And I might whiff it.
Yeah. So I'm still getting a fight here with some models.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas here, if I save it for an interrupt,
Yep.
I'm not going to have any models left. If I transhuman, there's too much of a risk
Mm-hmm.
that your dice could roll really well, I roll really bad.
Yep.
Anyway, I've got a 3-up invul. it's still too risky.
Yep.
So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna do it now anyway.
Cool. Yep, I agree.
But there we go. Right.
Because I'm always going over there first. So I'm going to get 5 attacks. 5 attacks.
Oh, they're laughing at me.
Do I want to go for stompy
Got some
feet?
reaction cam action over here.
That's the fine.
Do I go for stompy feet? Or do I go for just big old slashes? I think stompy feet is the way forward.
Yeah, I think weight of attacks because I'm not -1 to be wounded. This is the thing. So you are wounding me on 2s.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So this is where it's a bit
Against infantry, tap dancing almost always.
tap dancing. I like that.
Here we go then. Hang on a minute. I think I only get 4 attacks because I didn't actually take that warlord trait in the end, what we were talking about, did I?
No, you didn't.
No,
So it's only 12 attacks, not 15.
oh,
4. I was really tempted to give a warlord trait, but it wouldn't even been on him anyway because he's got the obsec.
yeah.
So do I spend 2 CPs to get reroll misses? I'm hitting on 2s. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna take
Yeah,
it.
You know what to do.
It's 3 ones.
How does he do it?
Then we are looking for
2s.
2s.
Because I'm not -1 to be wounded.
Oh my days. Another 3 ones.
It's a gift.
Only I can roll this that
So
way.
I'll roll 4 at a time only because. Oh, actually, how many is there? 5.
There's 6 there.
6. I'll roll it because
You need to roll 1 at a time.
I'll run at a time. So 3 plus invulnerable save, fine. 3 plus invulnerable save, fine. 3 plus invulnerable save, 1.
So now he's dead.
So that will just kill him anyway because he's on 1 wound.
Yep.
So I've got how many left?
3 left
more.
now.
So 3 plus invulnerable save, fine. 1. Say 1 more.
2.
So that puts 1 on 1. So I will get to fight back with him.
Mm-hmm.
So sadly, we don't have one of my favourite models, the banner, in the
Yeah.
armies for the extra attacks. So freeze to hit, re-rolling.
Yep.
Okay, I did put hammer hand on the dread knight, so I won't get that.
Nope.
So 5s to wound, 2 wounds, -2,
So 5 ups. Both go through.
d3 damage each. So that's 6 damage.
That rolling phase there.
They fight on death was alright then.
Wow. So he's taken 6.
Can you just Google, Liam, how much salt is it safe to have in a room?
Wow.
He doesn't look impressed, does he? Look at that.
No, not
He's
not
not
at
happy-
all.
a
No,
happy
no,
box.
no.
No.
It's all good.
He's a sad box
He knows what to
troll.
do. You know what to do.
We're going over here now.
He is a sad box
Full
troll.
tilt.
Full tilt. Get that pre-workout in.
Right, okay. I'm going to go with my stampy feet. With it's the cleave, actually. I get
I
an
like
extra
that
attack.
motion. Was
Can
it?
you
So I
do
get-
that again? That was
Can we do it
glorious.
again?
There's that flex, Jake. Keep your flex counter
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
We're on to 5. So,
Makes
I
me
don't. Do you
sick.
know you're doing it?
That's how many attacks I get is 5.
6. Oh,
Right,
and he's
anyway.
just. Oh, he's
Like
just.
a slightly uglier Bruce Forsyth.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
That's very impressive. The high. If we can get 200.
You can actually hear it on the mic, Steve.
Right, here's a super chat incentive. If we can get to £300, I will attempt that.
What he's actually doing is Morse coding help me with this pack.
Yeah.
Roll
Send
better.
me better dice. 5 attacks, get +1 extra because I'm an iconic class. And I'm
He's
down
only
to
on
5
5
wounds.
wounds,
So hitting on 4s.
So 1 hit.
1 hit then, guys. Yeah, just a 1 hit.
So you're not. You didn't do the sweep attack. You did the single chop.
Yeah, sure. I did say sweep, didn't I?
Yeah. So you get some more dice. Cool.
Don't worry.
Oh,
that
it's
really
just another
helped.
one. So-
Just the
I don't know how.
wait, look, it's average. You roll 10 dice, you got a 50% chance, so you get 2 successes. It's just averages, mate.
It's Stephen. It's the Stephen Box Academy, and he just rolled a double
The
one.
maths and
Oh,
And then I'm wounding on
not
3s.
So 2 1s won't do it, sadly.
Cool.
Even if we add them up.
Cool.
Right.
Lord, give me strength.
He won't help you, maybe. Here we go.
So, War Dog,
Didn't
more
do
of
a war cat.
a war puppy.
You didn't do too well there, Steve, did you?
No.
No.
sadly not.
And now the whole unit of
Paladins.
paladins are going to swing back on me.
There's only so much you can teach a person.
Do you ever feel sorry for him, though?
I do.
Do you?
Often, yeah.
I do,
Yeah,
actually.
do.
For dice rolling, I do. It's kind of a fundamental part of the game. And
I mean, he makes up for it with his plays, but the dice rolling
Your
is.
tactics are there.
Yeah.
If we had you with ultimate rolls, mate, you're winning everything.
I think there's a lot of players, if they roll like Steve, they'd just quit.
Mm.
I'll be, I'll be honest. It's every week as well, Steve.
I know.
But at least he's consistent, and that's what we teach on the academy: consistency. Mate, you win every time we play,
Yeah,
so it's fine.
Also,
It proves the
when
roles
did
don't
you last
matter.
win?
Also,
game.
doing the same thing over and over again
Yeah.
is insanity.
Yeah.
No, that's not the definition of insanity.
Okay,
But you
doing the
still-
same thing and expecting
but
the
you-
same
Different
outcome.
results.
A different
But
result, yeah.
you still turn up every week,
I do, yes.
and you love it.
You have to turn up every week, Jake. You
Right.
have a choice.
Right.
Go on,
Anyway,
let's do this.
So, hammer first
Great.
into the knight.
Hammer
Freeze to
time.
hit. So you get because he gets -1 to hit, but he hits on 2s because of the Justicar. Re-rolling for Drago.
Great.
So all hit. 4s. 1 wound. -3.
I got this on a 5-up.
No.
No, I haven't, no.
So flat 3.
You can't try and cheat fate. That's not how dice rolling works.
It is, and I
He's
will try.
clutching now.
So 16 attacks.
I know what's going to happen. He's going to swing back over here and punk my other
Do you reckon?
war dog. Yeah.
Steve, do you remember at the start of
It's
the
just
game when I
as the
said
D3
don't
damage.
take what was that secondary?
Oh, I'm getting stranglehold.
Stranglehold.
I'm
He is getting
literally.
it.
I'm,
You're gonna get it.
Yeah, there's no way I can stop it.
yeah, I'm
Ah,
definitely
Stranglehold's
getting
actually proper decent at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm just going to lose this
Yeah,
night.
back in your box.
I don't have a lot of obsecks.
No.
Then these are the halbards. So freeze, re-rolling everything. Luckily,
Thank God you've got those, eh?
thank God we got that. Oh, maybe not. So that was a hit. I'm missing my banner man with the scrolls.
Yeah, you'll need them scrolls, mate.
We may, they're not. We may have a talk. So, 5s.
Scrolls for goals.
That is 5 at -3.
5-ups because of my invent save. Failed them all. Cool.
So 5d3.
Yet to pass one of those.
So that's
I'm glad I took that relic.
9 damage.
Great.
So he's taken 18 wounds at the moment.
Brilliant.
And then I've got the staves.
Oh, more attacks.
Yeah.
Cool.
Never, when the fun stops.
Sorry to interrupt, but someone's just said after seeing Stephen's dice rolling, I can understand how he started to study what he can do to win that does not have any dice rolling in it.
But the
Yeah.
thing
That's
is,
why you play Sisters, isn't it, mate?
the thing is though, is you're winning with tactics. Like the dice are just a secondary to you.
He's got to be a good player because his sister's list is rubbish.
He just needs those miracle dice in everything he does.
That is true. My sister's list is rubbish. Yeah, has been known.
That's bullying.
Yeah.
I don't like bullying.
Sorry.
Come on.
3 at
rein it in.
-2.
Wasn't actually Liam. You know, the whole internet.
Really?
Yeah.
What? All the whole internet?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them said it's rubbish.
Who are these people?
I don't know.
Names,
No,
photos.
I don't do that.
No, I know you don't.
Don't do that here.
No.
What am I rolling?
3 -2.
Come on, some 5s, please. I took a warlord trait.
Oh, 1.
That's
pass. 2 pass.
Yes.
There we go. And a
peaked.
double
We-
flex there for you, Jake. So you need to get that
We
one
do
on.
count that as 2, so we're on 8. 3 damage. See, trick shot off the dice cam as well.
I saw that, yeah.
Give me strength. Give me
So
strength.
he's on 5 wounds left.
Are you just rubbing this in?
Well, no, I'm just okay. Over there, so the Inceptors will pile in, so you should be able to get all of them. Or maybe one out,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can. Yeah, go on. So how many attacks are they getting each?
So 3 attacks for the sergeant, and then 2 each for the rest of them.
Yep.
That is including shock assault, because they only get 1 attack each.
Shock assault.
Shocking. Freeze.
You could have set the defend as well, so you can hit on 2s.
Oh,
Yeah.
set to defend. I never use it. Toughness is.
Well, you wanna
7,
start, mate?
so 5s.
It's going to significantly help your chances.
Two
There you go, your
minus
first
3.
tip, Jake.
When you roll badly like me, you need every dice advantage you can get.
Pluses, re-rolls.
How many? 2.
2, -3.
6-ups. Oh, that's a pass right
that
there.
will save him as well, potentially.
It will,
3 damage.
especially the way you roll with
Staves are
damage.
-1 AP apparently.
Staves. Oh, so you still would have failed no matter what because you rolled a 2 and you rolled a 1 and 2 5s.
Yeah.
That's right. Remember for next time.
Thank you, chat, for that.
That's right.
So over here, I've lost 3, so he's got 2
He's
wounds
got
left.
2. Or
Cool.
there's potential of moving into the smite tide next go.
Well, you got 2 smites.
Yeah.
Bang bang.
And more. Yeah. And then
Kiss
I
kiss
can,
bang bang. But then you ain't rodding, so that's for sure.
No.
Right.
I've got a plan.
At the end of my turn, I scored some stranglehold for 3 points because I'm actually holding 5 of the 6 objectives.
Yeah, because you are.
Not that it
upset
matters,
over
but you know.
Good work.
it is a fact.
Yeah, and I still got my to the last
Yeah.
just in there.
Warp ritual?
and got my warp ritual off. Yeah.
So you're on 6 for Warp Ritual now.
Yep.
Nice.
And at the start of your turn, Jake.
6.
No, wait, not 6.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, 3.
At the start of your turn, Jake.
I'm only going to get 5.
You're only going to score 5 points on the primary because I got my Obsec boy over there.
So which is the one that he holds, Steve? Is that one by you in the corner?
The Obsec one.
The one that Jake's holding?
So the one he holds is here because Jake has... I've only got the 1 model and he's got 7.
Yeah, I'm just showing people on the top-down cam that you've got armigers on the back 2, or war dogs, what you want to call them, on the back 2. You've got your 2 big boys in the middle. And on that top left-handers who we're looking at it now, that's your Obsec big boy knight, right? So
is that your second Warp Ritual now then, Steve?
No, I've only done it once.
You've only done it once still.
Because I denied it the first
Yeah, you
time.
did.
Jake denied him.
So this turn we've got a lot to think about.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to take a few more paladins down.
Yeah.
But hey,
That's life.
Did you use your 2 CP in the end?
Yeah, I did. So I'm
So
on
you're on
0.
one,
So I'm bowed back to
coming back
1.
in.
You've got your CP.
Yeah.
That's your command phase done.
Yeah. Now we're into the movement phase.
It's not cool.
Oh, the super chat phase.
How many points for objectives?
How long have you been doing this,
5.
Jake?
5 points?
Too long.
This is how you can tell how good a coach Steve is. The patience he has to have to coach someone like Jake, who clearly just doesn't listen.
What?
So we're into the super chat phase, Steve, whilst Jake thinks about his movement, and I'm going to read through the 4 that we've had so far. Actually 5.
Oh, come on. Here's my boy Cameron.
So first of all, $4.99 from Ginger Steve, who says, Valrak, he's our man. If Liam can't beat him, it's because no one can. Is he bringing his Templars or Fists? Getting practice for no retreat legends? I'd imagine it'll be his Imperial Fists. Steve, I think everyone knows that you could beat him.
I'll be in.
To be fair, I think
Even
his,
with
Well, no, I know that anyway.
even with
This isn't spoiler alert.
I think his cat could beat him, but I don't want to say that because I'll probably lose. So thank you so much, Ginger Steve, for the super chat. Ginger Steve's a legend. He's here on like every stream. He turns up on my
He's a
streams.
proper hero.
Absolute hero.
Proper
Of the
hero. Like
community.
Robert Welsh, Ginger Steve, the Avengers.
Andy Downs.
Lennart Lidman, obviously.
Lennart Lidman, obviously, as well.
And Steve's coming for the remainder of those. We're going to get that second bag of Percy Pigs open, Jake, soon.
It's absolutely munching through them.
Andy Downs, a super chat, £5. Purely because we get to see the Sneaky Boys next week.
It's going to
So
be cool.
thank you so much, Andy Downs, for that £5 super
Who's
chat.
the sneaky boys? Raven Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raven.
Sneaky.
Kylo, another
My
£5.
Harlequins are quite sneaky.
Yeah.
So this is a request essentially in a super chat from Kylo for £5. He's asking for Eddie to do an Austin Powers impression.
Go across the street and fetch me some orange sherbet.
Why is his
Oh, it's
eyebrows
right.
going like Steve?
Because that's what he
And it was
does.
orange as well, just for you, Kylo.
He Jake doesn't know the reference of the eyebrows because it was the film that existed before he was born.
That's life.
Thank you so much, Kylo, for the £5 super chat. You absolute legend.
So the unit that Shannon...
$4.99 from Hunter Hughes. I just had knee surgery last Thursday. I hope you're recovering well. And I just wanted to express my thanks to a lot of you. Your content has been
There is a
thoroughly
reason.
enjoyed as I heal up.
reason.
So you have kept him company as he's healing. We wish you a speedy recovery. Hope it's not too
Yeah,
bad.
go well soon, mate.
Thank
Yeah,
you
we
so much for
absolutely
the
do.
super chat. And then
D9
finally,
away.
Cameron Wageman.
Yep.
I think it's Wageman. $20. This is for Eddie because he has the best. Because he is the best man we need. More Eddie.
Oh,
Always more,
bless
Eddie.
him.
thanks, Cameron.
Cheers, Cameron.
I'm sad that I messed up reading it, but thank you so much. For the
Yeah, you made a you're
super chat.
right middle of that one.
Yeah, I think it was just jealousy.
We have our moments.
I think it was jealousy. I think because you got the super chat, I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I mean,
I've got logic.
someone's got a super chat for Liam now.
Well, we have another super chat from Alexander Cockles. With all these excellent dice rolls, can we see the team's best sitcom? Are you seeing this look? I think we'll have to wait for that.
I don't know what that means.
Get everyone together.
I don't know what that means.
We need to
Without
switch,
sounding completely stupid. I don't know
we
what
need
that
to
means.
switch to more reaction cam while Steve's rolling dice.
I need to turn the scores off. We can't see you, Liam.
No one needs to see
I
you.
have.
Don't worry about it.
There is
Hiding.
all logic here.
And then they're 9 inches away.
yeah,
Over 9.
from him. Oh, whoops.
He's done the
Just
one.
that one.
That unit of Inceptors done the one-time
So
shunt.
they've done the
basically.
one-time shunt.
Mm-hmm.
So there is all logic here. That means he can actually move here. Cool. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right. There's all logic here.
So going into round 3, guys, 39 to the Grey Knights, 44 to the Chaos Knights.
Okay, cool.
It's
Then I'll
close,
one
close
CP.
game.
Come on, fellas.
That's interesting. Lots of thinking as well. It's interesting because a lot of people say that knights can't be competitive, and I think they're a hard army to master.
Definitely.
But I think that they can still. I mean, I still stick by the rock paper scissors analogy for knights, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they can be scary to come up against. If your list doesn't have a way of dealing with them, then you're in real trouble. Definitely.
So that unit's just dropped down within 3.
Yeah, so
Still
I've
the
spent
objective.
the CP, so they've still the objective and they're going to rod.
They're going to rod, yeah.
That will get me 8 points on that.
Okay.
They shunted over here.
Right,
The reason being is because I want to smite this knight off,
right.
and then if they go and charge there,
Yeah.
my characters are exposed.
Okay.
So that's why I've done that.
Oh, to get your characters within
Yeah.
3 of a unit.
Because also I need the smites
Yeah, you
as
do,
well. Oh, he
Okay.
needs to just actually go.
Are you going to fall back with this unit out of combat from me? Because
Yeah.
otherwise I'm fighting
Well,
before
no, this
you are.
well, this is the thing. I can smite him and kill him because I can move into the two damage smite,
Yeah.
and
Where's
then
the superheat?
all I need to do is smite him off.
Okay. All right then.
Whereas otherwise, I just leave him alive,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not what I want.
Okay.
So yeah, so
Don't
Kip-
fail your smite then.
no, yeah.
Kipper66 has said, Jake, there's all logic here. Equals, I'm making this up as I go along.
It's all logical here.
I will make it up and get it all wrong.
Yeah.
But there's logic.
This is all right. I was even checking with you. It was all right. Cool. So we're into the psychic phase.
Yeah.
So we're going to go +1 CP
Yeah.
from the librarian.
Yeah.
So that's off.
That's off.
Okay. So put him on 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
I'm not going to lie, you should have fell back there.
yeah.
Why, Steve? Tell us why.
Because A, I'm in deny range.
Oh, yeah.
B, if you whiff it, so you know me, guys, I can't roll dice.
No.
I would not...
This stream's proven
I don't
enemy.
think you just say that, Steve.
So I would not risk a failure point
No.
to what could be absolutely catastrophic for
Yeah.
you, because you will lose this objective if I have a good roll.
Yeah.
Unlikely, I know, but when you play most people, that's a potential.
I think the thing is, I'm still going to risk it. I know I should fall back, but I'm confident, quietly confident.
I just don't like failure points.
I know you don't like
But
failure
you get
points.
a CP anyway, because obviously you've
Yeah.
just generated one.
That's the thing. So again, I've got some other things I can
Okay.
do now.
Yep.
Right.
You're back up to 2 now, Jake.
No, he spent
No,
one
I spent
because
You
one.
spent
to
1.
teach
You're back
you.
down
this
to 1
unit
now,
down
Jake.
Yeah.
3 inches away.
So librarian will smite here.
You're going to smite
Oh,
with
no,
the librarian, yeah?
Yeah. So because he's on 5 wounds left.
Okay.
So him doing a 1 damage smite is actually okay.
Okay.
So we'll just go there. It's off.
It's off.
So he takes 1 mortal.
Okay, so he's got 4 wounds remaining, yeah?
Yeah. Now we're going to go to Drago.
You're not casting any other powers whatsoever with
He
the
can't
librarian.
cast anymore. He needs to.
Okay.
So now Drago, he's going
Okay.
to attempt to change the tide. So that is off.
Okay.
So he's going to change the tide into the smite tide.
Mm-hmm.
So I will get
Dangerous.
+1 damage on my smite.
Are you mentally interrogating again?
See,
Well, that was the next thing I was going to do.
Okay, so I was
Wanted to make
wondering
sure
if
he
you
was-
were going to actually say that,
Yeah.
but anyway, because
That's
I was
fine.
wondering if Jake would have remembered the second time.
No, I do remember.
Oh yeah, we shouldn't
It's-
give him 2 chances.
That's,
Well, no,
that's
it's-
like Eddie's just been
I-
told off right there by Steve.
Yeah, I have.
Well,
Sorry,
no,
Stephen.
genuinely, I did remember. This is why I also
Well,
shunted
this is
them
a
here.
training game, you see, for Jake, so I want to make sure that he's hot on it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said, the main
Which
thing
we
is
are.
to not take away from my logic. This is also why this unit shunted here, so they could smite.
Okay, cool.
Because I have to give up a smite.
So they're going to go next. Go with that
Yeah.
unit next.
Well, no, so,
No, you go with
so
that.
Drago's not done.
Okay.
He's going to smite him now.
Cool.
And he doesn't get it off,
No, he doesn't.
which is sad. I haven't got the CP.
No, you're saving that for over here,
Yeah,
as you
that's
mentioned
well, no,
earlier.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm doing. And then right, so brother captain will now mentally interrogate this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's off on a 9.
Cool.
So can't stop it. So
Nope.
I've got another 3 points on that. So I want to try and mentally interrogate before I kill him.
Yeah.
Then we're going to smite here.
Okay.
So that is off.
Yep.
I get +1.
So it goes off in a 6, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't deny it.
So it's on 2 wings left.
Mm-hmm.
The
Someone in the
paladins
chat's
now.
just mentioned that the librarian gets 3 casts apparently. Maybe
does
double
he?
check the data
Oh.
sheet on that one. But
If he says he does, ooh, I'll quickly double check.
Worth a
If
quick
not, the
check.
only other power he's got is -1 to wounds on the paladins.
Just roll it.
Does it go off? I'll Santic shard it. It's
what
off.
have you done, chat?
Do you know what? That nearly would have been catastrophic because that would have meant that he would have died.
You can't
Chat
copy,
just throwing the
can't
game there.
copy my words now.
Oh,
I use catastrophic
I keep
earlier
hearing
and-
catastrophic and I
No,
want
he's
to
just
use
stealing my
it.
big words.
You are right.
I've been looking up these
You
words
can't
before the
speak.
stream to sound intelligent,
fine.
Jake. You can't just steal them.
Fine.
Steve's got toilet roll of the week that gives him
Right.
special words on his toilet roll, and
Smite.
he reads it.
From these guys.
Smite. This is big now
Into
because
here.
I've only got 2 wounds left and you have to do 2.
It's off on an 8.
It's off on an 8. Now, I could try and deny this to keep my big boy alive. That's pretty decent because it means then the paladins are fixed.
That's the big thing. He's gonna die, but it's does he die now or does he die in the psychic phase? In the
I wonder if I've
combat
got any
phase?
stratagems to do like feel no pains or whatever.
If it is, obviously you can go back and.
So now people are saying that he only casts 2 but can know 3 with the Lore Master.
That sounds right.
That
yeah.
sounds right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
So you-
apologies
So,
for
so
that.
they're not -1 to be wounded.
Cool.
We're getting there.
So I need to roll a 9 on 2 dice to deny this power, because you rolled an 8
Yes.
with the +1.
Yes.
So I need to roll a 9 to deny this
Yeah.
power. It's a 33% chance going off.
Don't tell me the maths.
And I've got a re-roll, which is definitely worth it.
Yeah, 100%. Because this is quite a big deal.
It is, because I've also still got that objective off you.
Yeah.
And I swing first.
Come on, Steve.
Here we go. You ready, guys?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the flex
Oh
roll.
god, that's 9.
Got the big 12. Yes, boy.
Oh, that's horrific.
Boom. Your face.
Sorry, I've never rolled a double 6
Yeah, you've just
before.
blown your microphone.
Now, this is the other thing, however, I can at least charge Drago in to try and kill him beforehand. So, again, all things that we've got to try and keep it all right.
A couple of times I've seen the old Stephen Box cars.
Smite.
Well, you won't see them often, but when they come up this big, and I will celebrate.
No.
Okay?
Then I'll smite here.
It's normally unsporting to celebrate things like that.
Oh,
but
no, it's-
with
it's
this me,
good
I'm
fun.
taking them.
Yeah.
No.
I'll smite here.
Yeah.
That is off
He's
on
dead.
a 9, so that's cool.
Does he explode? He's only gone exploded, hasn't he?
Is he? Is he only going to explode
He has
as well?
only gone and exploded.
Here we
It's
go.
all
This
the
is where we
sixes
argue
now.
of like what would have killed more, combat or this.
This is
It's
the sixth
obviously
phase.
this. So
3 mortal wounds.
that's not good.
The old
You've still
six
got it,
phase,
though.
Steve.
No.
The old 6 phase.
Yeah.
That's 3 6s in a row, Steve. You've just used them all up.
It's not D6
Yeah, that's it
damage,
now.
is it?
You've reached your
I
quota.
don't
What
think
for
it
night?
is.
Big night, small night.
Little
Small
knights.
I
nine.
think it's D3.
I
isn't
think
it, for
it's
small?
D3.
I think it's D3. We'll go with that. Otherwise, that's massive.
Otherwise, that's
Cool.
Otherwise, that just would have ruined everything. So, right.
The catastrophic failure.
There's no shooting,
No.
obviously, so we're just going to go into charges. Drago will charge.
Well, I can't overwatch
big
you.
time.
He's
He is
gone
in.
in on a 7.
So he's just going to pop himself there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Calgor Drago, the man. I've never actually used him, so let's.
Oh, this is
see what
big,
he does.
Jakey. This is
Let's
very
see what he
big.
does. So he's getting 6 attacks on the charge.
It's big.
Just making sure it is. Yep, I'm doing it right. Yep. So 2s to hit, re-rolling.
Thank goodness for that, eh, mate?
So all hit.
Yeah.
Strength 8,
Yeah.
so 4s.
Just the one wound.
1 wound, -4, flat 3. So you've got your 5 up.
1 save to make.
Go on, Steve. Come on.
5
do
up. And I've got a reroll in the pocket.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Didn't even need the reroll.
Victory.
That's not good.
I paid
You're
for
bringing
that
it back?
relic.
Yeah.
It's the first time that relic's even
Yeah.
worked.
You're bringing it back, Stephen.
This is where maybe charging another character would have been good.
Charge
But-
another character?
No, because
You should have anyway.
Oh, it's, I don't know.
He told you about those failure points, Jake, didn't he? He did tell you.
You should have put the brother captain in because he ain't doing anything for
Did
you
you,
anyway.
did you get your mental interrogation on?
I did, yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
You should charge him with brother captain anyway.
Yeah.
That would have been the smart play. Put him
Yeah.
in.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
we'll roll it and see if he gets in. He doesn't. I've got first to the fray. He gets in.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't want them failure points.
Right. So Drago would have gone like that. He's
Mhm.
going like that. Cool. So the brother captain now. Let's see if he makes a difference. 5
Yeah.
attacks.
Yep.
Freeze. Re-rolling because
of
Drago.
Drago.
Because obviously it's not. They don't have the core words yet. 4s. 1 wound. -3. Flat 3.
What strength is he?
Strength 8.
Is he?
Yeah.
The brother captain. Has he got a
Yeah,
Thunderhammer?
Thunderhammer. Yeah.
Oh.
So he is.
I saw
dead,
it.
Unless you CP him.
I'm not going to CP him.
Okay.
But what I am going to
You're
do,
gonna. Are you gonna make him?
Is he going to auto
explode?
explode, Steve?
I'm going to auto explode him. 2 CPs.
Do it.
Oh no.
So I'm down to 2. But I need a 4 up. So it's very unlikely.
Well, we never know. Okay.
So it's just a complete waste of 2 CPs.
That's
Oh,
alright.
so it's, you have to spend 2 CPs and then get a 4+.
Yeah.
But then the explosion radius is more, and you get.
No, that's on a tyrant.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
What's a tyrant?
That's the
The really
Castellan,
big
isn't
one.
it? Yeah.
Oh right, okay. Oh,
So-
I thought it. Oh yeah, that's not very good.
Bit
then.
unfortunate there. And yeah, maybe I should have just spent the re-roll as well to see if I saved him.
Oh, we'll keep the dice.
Probably
So you're
should've.
down to 10 points on to the last now.
Yeah,
That's
I,
all
you know,
right.
probably in hindsight should have rolled it,
Mm.
and I would have failed it anyway. But it's all good.
That's right. Cool.
I don't
But
like the
I, the thing is, I don't kill the paladins.
No.
I can't kill enough, and then the paladins kill me.
Yeah.
So I might take a couple down with me, but it's not worth it.
It was more the fact of I don't want any of them to die. I'm not.
I'd
gonna
rather
lie.
2 CPs in my pocket.
However, one of my paladin. Oh no, he's still got the dice on.
So Jake's just pulled into the lead.
So you need now to morale check over here, though, mate, on
I
this
do.
objective. Yeah.
So I've still got the sergeants. They're definitely leadership 8,
Yep. And you're
and
okay
I'm
with the
alright.
one.
So that's alright.
All right then.
Cool. But the only thing is now they're definitely dead. Next go.
Yep. Absolutely.
Right.
Right, can I have the tape measure,
Of
please?
course. So getting into your turn. So at the end of my turn, I'll get engaged in all fronts for another 2 points.
Yep.
See, this is where also the paladin charge would be nice because I could have got
Another.
I could have got another point on that. And I did it obviously mental interrogation for 3, and rod I've done 2 on now. So I'm
You've
on
done
8.
Yep.
3.
Oh, sorry, 3. So I'm
3
on 8.
rods?
Yeah.
Yep.
The 2 for points. That's it.
I'm currently holding 3 objectives.
You are.
You're also holding 3.
Yep.
So I get another 10 points.
Another 10 points.
The 10 for the big bad box.
But you're not in the -1 hit tide anymore, are you?
No, I had to go out of it to attempt this.
You're in the
this
smite
hero
tide,
code,
yeah.
Right.
The thing is, if it all went according to plan, then it would have been really, really useful because obviously I would have killed that, got in there, got some extra points, potentially maybe killed him. Very unlikely, but it could have happened. And also, I would have used the CP to allow a Grey Knight unit to do an extra power, so I could have done hammer hand on them as well. It's all right.
Steve's
So-
only gaining 10 because he doesn't hold more than Jake. They're both on 3 objectives.
It's an extremely close game, chaps. Grey Knight's 48, Chaos Knight's 49.
Yeah.
Whoa. Coaching's paying off, Jake.
And the cheating, that helps as well.
Yeah.
No.
I'm joking, Jakey.
Just
So that
come
means
here.
while Steve is moving his knights around the board, we have a €5 super chat from Lennart Lindemann. This is for you, Jakey.
Oh,
if
good.
you want to switch powers, traits, or relics around, you obviously can.
Oh.
Also, as you're one of the judges, chaplain plus wise orator, maybe. Question mark.
Chaplain plus wise or Grey Knights can't have that.
Oh,
Does he?
sure.
Is he referring to the super chat, the chief? What is it called? Master of Sanctity.
I've just read it out to you.
Oh, that's all right. Then, if you just tell me what you mean by that, because wise orator is a Space Marine thing. Grey Knights don't get it.
Find Jake on Instagram.
Yeah, find me on Instagram
at VT
at
Jake.
VT_Jake1 because there's apparently someone with
then-
that exact same name.
There's 2 VT Jakes in
Yeah,
there.
I don't know who he is.
Wow.
Imposter.
Should we reveal it to him, Liam?
It's Liam.
We've stolen your life.
Yeah, it might be me, Jake. I'm joking. It's not me.
Yeah, so yeah, if you can find me and send me a message. Obviously, I've already swapped some of the powers, but mainly because having gate on like 1,000,000 units is...
Leonard said
all right.
raw, rules as written, they can, supposedly.
Oh, this is in reference to that because they're Adeptus Astartes, you can use the Master of Sanctity from the Space Marine book because it just says an Adeptus Astartes chaplain. I don't play it like that. I play it as only the units in that book can have it. This is a big debate in the Grey Knight group.
It's raw.
A big debate.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Them Grey Knights players are looking for anything right now.
Yeah, they're looking
aren't
for anything. So basically,
and rightly so, Steve.
yeah. So basically, the subject is that because they have the relevant keywords, you can take from the Space Marine book any. So Grey Knights can use a lot of things from the Space Marine book. So same as the Forge World book. I think the Forge World one's definitely intended, but it's more so they're saying because they have the Space Marine keyword, because they have the Adeptus Astartes keyword, they can use the Master of Sanctity, Master of the Forge, all the Chief Librarian, all that from the Marine book.
Yeah.
Now, I personally think, if anyone wants my opinion, I personally think that it's intended for just that book, nothing else. Because obviously the data slates you're even pulling from the different supplements are still from that book. So yeah, I wouldn't play it like that.
I mean, it's all going to be cleared up in a few weeks' time anyway.
Yeah, when the
so-
new book's out, maybe a bit different.
So
But
what if the new book comes out, keeps your Adeptus Astartes keyword, mentions nothing about it? How about then? Because that's a conscious choice to keep
Yeah.
those keywords in the Grey Knight book.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll cause some contention.
The thing is there's obviously argument of there may not need to be a debate because obviously if I don't know what Grey Knights are going to get in terms of like any extra rules like the sort of Master of Sanctity, but there's a chance that maybe the chaplain could become one. Obviously I don't know, but
The chat is stating that they're soon going to become the Sanctic Astartes rather than Adeptus Astartes, and therefore they lose all the access to those.
no, that
They
is
also
right. So in
saying
the
that-
Forge World data slates, they've swapped all their keywords to Santic Astartes and Brotherhood. So again, there's no more chapter and there's no more Adeptus. So again, so that will just clear that all up.
So if they do that, that's a conscious change to make sure that doesn't interact that way.
Yeah, I think that it's definitely not intended that way because again, I see it as otherwise it would say in the book, obviously it's in the Marine book for a reason.
Basically, it sounds a bit janky. Don't do it.
Yeah,
pretty much.
It sounds a bit janky. So.
Glad we cleared that up. Right, so
Steve got a
moving
bit
on.
bored of Jake's chat there.
It's been great watching him just run through his turn.
I loved it. I was loving the logic.
He's like, I'll play 40k. You carry on, Jake.
That's savage.
Hashtag Jake Logan. No, it's not savage.
You've just basically said, "Shut up, Jake. Let's get on with it."
I didn't say it.
I didn't say that.
You've also eaten all the Percy pigs on my table, and you've left yours up on that shelf.
Okay, that I'm guilty of.
I was
This is
going to
the
just
thing.
walk over there in a minute
He's
and
had
get
the
them.
fuel, bless him.
Right,
So.
so anyway, we're going to go over to the tactical genius. That is
Of what
my
did
turn.
Steve do in his go?
Okay, so I'm going to talk you through my mindset here.
Right.
All right. Paladins are a problem.
They are a big problem.
How far do they move?
5 inches.
Cool, so I'm 14 inches away.
So I need a 9.
Hang on a minute.
Do you mean to be
Hang on a minute.
outside of charge range?
Yes. So what do I need?
So 4 minus...
5.
No, sorry, 5, so 30. Oh, no, so you are out of charge range.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool. And then
You
same
said you're
over here.
14 inches away. You're actually 18 inches away.
Yeah, so I'm 17 there. Over 17 from that one.
Yeah.
Over
And
17,
over 17
from that one.
So no charging here.
So that's that.
Don't need-
I've then stayed this model within 6 of the centre so he can do his warp ritual. All right. I then pushed that warglaive or this armiger back to the very edge. Now he's got line of sight all the way down this line into these chaps.
Just
They're
as
on
a
this objective.
quick one as well.
I'm on the objective still.
Oh, no, they're dead, don't worry.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they were still there. I
Then-
just wanted to quickly check.
This guy is also pulled right the way back on the corner.
Yeah.
So, and he's still touching the objective so that even if model's removed, he can still shoot.
Yeah.
This guy's also moved around to shoot that guy there.
Yeah. So
he's-
basically-
he's going to shoot first.
We're going to kill
Indirect into here. I've left this objective deliberately so you can't charge old bites.
them. No.
Okay, because he's worth 5 points to me and I want to get some thermal
And
shots
he is
on.
within quite easily kill range.
I'm within 18 inches.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me.
So I'm not going to be able to charge unless I gate.
You're
So I get my double blasting,
Yeah.
thermal stuffy. Right?
Show everyone the double blasting again, Steve, for me. There we go. There you go, double blasting. Good. Okay.
Right, and now we're going to kick off with the psychic phase. We're going to
That's
go with a warp ritual.
Shock.
And it's a
and
7.
horror. So I will try and stop it
Okay.
with an 11.
He's only going to
12.
stop it.
So you're going to stop it, Steve.
That's bad times.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, this was always my worst secondary of them all. But that's how it...
If there was some list tailoring going involved,
I would have
then
not
we
took
would
it.
obviously not
And I'd have
taken
gone for a
that
Border
relic
Witch
and
instead.
gone for a
But I
Border
didn't want to
Witch.
do that. Because I think this is still the right choice. Because you can see how, against like most armies like Drakari, Admech, I'd have been like bang, 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 popping it off, you know?
Jake's ferocious dice rolling has actually moved the dice box. Can we come slightly towards you, Jake? Very slightly. A little bit. There we go. Perfect.
Okay. So we're going to go with this guy here, all right? This is Pipes.
Oh no.
Pipes is going to put his indirect fire into here. Okay.
Yeah. So there.
And then he's going to put his
potentially
Avenger into those chappies over there.
his Captain Marvel.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 shots from the Avenger over there, okay?
Yeah.
Now, this guy for me is the linchpin. He really needs to do the work.
Yeah.
Because I definitely need these 2 gone,
Yeah.
and I also want all of them gone as well to make sure I get my Stranglehold. So I'm going to now spend my 2 CPs to get re-roll misses.
Should not
So
have said
that's
that.
Don't say that, Steve, before you start rolling.
It's like saying, isn't the... Oh, it's not raining.
Yeah, you don't.
Shh. There we go.
It didn't make too much.
11 hits. What do you mean? Because I was giving him like, this is what the guy I'm relying on.
This is
he's
my
giving it large
linchpin. You
with
don't
him.
say that first.
Well, it is though. I'm just telling how it is. 3, 6, 8 saves. -2 on those chaps.
So I'm in cover.
Yeah.
So 4+. I passed them all. That's all right.
That, Steve, is why you don't say about how good he is before he opens fire.
Yeah.
No, that was not how good
No,
he
not
is.
how good he
more
is, is how
important this is that he
important
actually
Okay,
did
so
something.
you
You
don't say
jinxed
you
it.
don't do that then.
Sorry, mate.
I mean, you shouldn't roll 11 10.
I should have.
He shouldn't roll
There's
10 out of 10.
karma
4.
is like swinging this way and that way in this
He shouldn't
game.
roll 10, 4 up
10, 4
saves.
up
No,
saves.
that's not normal.
Out of 10.
That's not normal.
Jake, you're a bit of a statistical anomaly.
D6
mate.
Same
shots
as him.
here.
Together we make average.
Right, here we go. This is the 6 shots over here. Thank God I spent those 2 CPs. And they've still missed.
Well, no, you got an extra one. That's worth it.
Okay, we're now looking for 3s to wound. 2 wounds on here, -1.
So 3+. I fell 1. So just keep him definitely in the cover.
Okay. Okay.
You're making him work for it.
Now, we're going to
Gotta
go
try.
with the heavy stubber. I forgot to shoot.
The eyebrows
It's
go.
important. 3 hits.
Yeah, the eyebrow is twitching.
stub.
Can you see it?
Yeah, okay.
1 save.
Into
Alex
that
has already
unit.
spotted
Yeah.
that in the
So
chat.
2+.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
One's dead.
So we'll go all the way.
Nicole, less on
I'm-
on the eyebrows.
I'm
Nicole.
just looking for the eyebrows.
Yeah,
That's
currently.
what
we're
I'm
after,
just
the
watching
eyebrows.
this
That's on
Twitch
that.
game.
He's gonna get a complex. That's all.
Right. This war dog over here. Get Nicole. Get a nice shot of him. Look. That's what we want to get on. Now.
Let's look
I'd
at
rather see the eyebrows. Just,
No.
Steve,
And now he's going to shoot Nicole. We can do a pano. All the way slowly over here, slowly over here. Go on, follow it. And then into these boys and then zoom in there. So
oh,
that's-
look at that.
that's what
Robbie
the people
who?
want.
Robbie who?
Who's Robbie? Right, 2d3 shots from that guy we just talked about, the Warglaive. Okay,
The dog. The big
here we
bad
go.
dog.
Then. Here we go. Looking for 3s. And we're now looking for 3s again. Okay, 5 saves at -1.
So 3+. So they're still all on the cover. I fell 1.
Oh my days. This is real hard work.
Steve, have you got a Twitch channel or is it just your eyebrow?
I like that. That was good.
Next, Warglaive.
He flexed. We all missed it. I didn't. So
Wow.
we're on 10 for the flex.
10
Wow.
flexes.
You
I
missed
thought
it.
it
You
was
missed
higher
a
than his
cheeky one there
secondaries.
when he
Hang
went.
on a
When he
minute.
went. Oh, we went.
I'm going to do both my heavy stubbers in a minute together
Yeah,
at the same
that's
time.
that's fine, mate. You go for
I
it.
feel like 10's low.
3, 5.
I've really been keeping track.
5. Roll.
He's
Get
making
on
me
with
work
it.
for it.
Get on with it.
One more.
No, stop doing that, Jake.
So, but I could fail morale. So
You better.
is that like a you're better as in you're not coming back?
You got one more save from the stubber.
He's
Oh,
all right.
No.
On a big brand.
Okay, well, I really didn't want to have to do this because I've actually realised I've lost my other indirect fire weapon.
Oh, Steve.
Oh no, I'm gutted.
Jake, you should have kept on track of him with that one.
It's another
Gutted.
one
Okay,
on 12.
okay, that did not go to plan. How has people say these strike guys just die really easily? They've just soaked up 1, 2, 3 nights, and you've still got
Do
2
you know
models
why?
left.
Because they believe. I don't know what they believe in.
Don't give me
but
that
they
chat.
believe.
Right, big boy bites. He's now going to unleash hell into those paladins, and you're over 6 models. So that blast word is kicking off.
It's kicking off.
How are you
It's
enjoying
middle
eyebrow cam chat?
And each of these are D6 shots each. So that one comes 3, so it's
Yeah,
7
3.
shots. 2, 4, 6, 7.
7. No. Oh, Steve, mate.
Just go home, knock it on the head, mate.
Don't you think you can hide? We've got Nicole Cam.
I don't
He's gone
believe,
full Jeremy Kyle here.
Oh, even the camera's obsessed. Oh, there we go.
I don't believe it.
Hold your cup.
Does that mean we can have those Percy Pigs, Jake?
He needs a pick me up. Come on.
Come on, mate. Come on. Let's get back in the game. Come on. Head up.
Just the one hit then. Just,
Come on.
It's just the one hit.
Do you want a Percy pig?
Nope.
Okay.
So, wounded
Percy
on,
will stare that way then. Oh, Steve.
I was wounding on 2, so I rolled a 1. I got nothing left.
I am not Phil Mitchell in this instance.
Oh, no.
Rockets.
Oh, there we go.
Rocket, that was cocked. I'll re-roll it.
Oh.
3 hits. 3 wounds.
-2.
Oh, God, this is painful
One
to
fail.
watch.
1 dead.
So that
This
will
is the
kill one.
best.
Stephen, you're becoming a living meme.
Right. Charge phase.
Moving on.
Warglaive into there.
I will set to defend.
Oh, I've rolled a 3. Thank God I was within 3 inches.
I'm setting to defend. Learning.
He's remembered it.
5
There you go, chat.
attacks.
And where might people be able to buy Vanguard Tactics dice from?
Yeah, can we get some of those weighted ones, please?
Just get the ones Jake rolls. They're fine.
If you want, specially blessed Jake dice.
Basically, I will not touch them when we package them. Okay, I'll get some special gloves that Nicole can use.
Did you get like
whatever.
those like robot arms? Just like,
He kneels over them and chants "The Emperor protects" for at least an hour.
and he goes, "I have the power."
Have I got any decent CPs? Like to do something.
I'm currently not feeling the Knights for the weekend.
Have fun.
I'm
He's
currently-
not,
I'm
we're
currently
not
feeling the
advertising
Necron
them
list.
very well. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm currently feeling the Necron list that Eddie's written for me.
The Necron list is
Yeah.
if it's
Yeah,
It's
it's got to be better
getting
than
good.
this.
At the moment, that's where I'm.
yeah, but
looking
you
at
got to
going,
ask
Jake.
like, do you want to have a laugh? Like this is quite fun.
I just want to
Is
be
it-
able to play and not come
Is it
bottom.
fun chat?
Yeah, but 3 months in the academy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Hey, Chaos
Steve, stop!
Look at that
Look at
roll.
Mate, we're both not having a good
You
time.
couldn't write it.
We can make a reference again from like the
literally couldn't
first
write
time
it.
we streamed down here, where Steve's currently
Oh.
that painting there. If you
Well,
want
sorry
just
guys,
go
Stephen's
over
not going to
it,
be back
Nicole.
next week. He's taking a
That
break.
that thing right there is Steve right now. This was a reference on the first stream we did down here. Do you remember?
Who's playing next week?
This
Steve,
turn,
you're going to
is-
be all right.
this turn has gone horrifically bad.
He's full
Which are the two armies for next week, Steve? Who is playing?
Harlequins
I'm
and
not
Raven
ever
God.
playing.
Maybe we can tag you out next week.
Have a Kit Kat. Have a break.
Do I even spend a CP? I need them dead.
So
The
you've
C-
only got one hit.
Yeah, but thanks, Jake.
No, I'm just
I've
confirming.
only got the one hit.
Right.
If I a -1,
Sorry, Steve. Sorry, but Kipper66 just said, just put Steve down. He doesn't need to suffer. He doesn't need to suffer this much.
Steve.
It's just
It's
cruel.
the kindest thing.
Just walk over and snap his neck.
Wow.
Drop it.
Wow.
Bam!
Eddie went extreme.
so I need these two gone because
I'm currently holding that objective.
you're currently holding that objective. You're also holding this one, which means I'm not going to get my stranglehold because I do not hold more than you because you hold currently 3.
Yeah, this is very, very big. I think it's
So
worth it, surely.
I'm going to re-roll it.
Yeah. And he's got it. Good stuff.
Well done.
I think
So
if you didn't,
We're
you
on
would've
3s now.
So how many
Killed
CP
over.
have you got left now, Steve?
None.
It's fine.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. I've failed a
Big
re-roll.
fat zero?
and I'm fine.
Jake's fine anyway.
Fine.
It was,
Was
it was a complete waste.
But it was worth it to do it, to even attempt that. So,
Mhm.
right, I'll hit you back.
Cool.
2 hits.
3
No
hits
wings.
because you were set to
Oh, I said
defend.
defend.
One more.
No, there we go.
Okay, so that was a huge whiffer of a round from me, as we can probably all agree.
But you're out of charge range.
I did not get my stranglehold.
No.
Did you score anything?
You need to make a morale check,
I
and
did.
I,
Sorry, did
and
you,
I
did you say you didn't get your stranglehold?
don't even, Eddie, because we all know.
Morale.
Oh!
I'm fine. I've still got the Justicar in
Oh,
there.
you are lucky.
So-
You're lucky, punk.
And what happened to that warp ritual as well there, Steve? Is that denied?
The thing is, I think Stranglehold is a good idea.
It is a good idea.
But it's just unfortunate that it's just happened like this.
Mm.
Because they should be dead. Let's be 100% honest here.
Eddie's being very brave for a man who's playing you in 2 weeks' time.
Oh, he's very brave.
I'm
Right?
Steve's
just
going to
saying.
take out all that pent-out aggression.
He's just going to annihilate.
He's going to be
me.
like,
He'll be rolling hot that week. I'll
Oh.
be in trouble.
You
Steve,
will
I'll
be.
roll the dice for you. That
No,
week.
that's fine. I've got it. I've got it. Right,
Right.
Jake, your turn, mate.
So I'm going to get 10 points on the primary.
Yep, you
This
are.
is going into round 4.
Yep.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm getting 15. I hold more.
No, you don't. We both hold 3. Oh no,
1, 2,
you do.
3.
No, you're right. Because I
1,
left that
2.
objective. You, yeah, I only hold 2.
So there we go. So I get
We're
15
all
on
about
that.
fairness in
Yeah,
Vanguard.
Yeah.
tactics.
you actually do get 15.
Yes.
Big
I
15
had it in
for
my
Jacob,
head that
boy.
you wouldn't do that,
No,
and obviously because of that whiffer of a turn. You saving 10 out of 10 4+ unrunnable saves was what
It is what
That's
Four
it.
heroes,
plus
That
up.
was
it is
insane.
what heroes do.
that flipped it.
Yeah.
That was a 8-point swing.
8-point swing.
An 8-point swing that was.
That's a big deal, right?
Oh, 100%.
So all you need to do is rod here with this last man that
Yeah.
I also couldn't kill.
So that's what obviously
So-
the game plan is. Rod there. Just basically, like, I'm going to try and gate and then charge there.
Would you like to know the scores?
Yeah.
So
Might as well.
Grey Knights 63 and Chaos Knights paltry 49.
That 8 point is that's a big difference,
It's
right?
big.
It's big, big,
It's
big.
huge.
It's
Right.
game changing.
So
Yep.
Eddie, I feel
Paladins
like I
will
need to go and
move
give Steve a hug in a minute.
onto,
Yeah.
You moving on to
probably
the
need to.
objective?
He's-
onto
It's
the
a big,
objective.
powerful cuddle,
Yeah.
I think.
and obviously all the relevant.
He needs all the help he
heroes.
can get.
Oh, Drago,
Steve,
please.
how is your morale?
Low. Oh, I'll roll a dice.
You got a -1 to morale.
I'm just going to roll a dice.
+1 rather.
I rolled a 2. I'm all right. Just
We
for now.
have.
Hanging in there.
We have
Hanging
had a
in there.
super chat from Ginger Steve.
Oh,
Oh.
thank goodness.
$3.99.
Who's
Next
the
week
hero?
on Angela Tactics, Jake plays Eddie.
Angela.
Steve will be in the Bahamas for a week, having a relax.
I'm going back on holiday.
He's
Yeah.
going back on holiday,
I
everyone.
preferred life
I
on
think what
holiday.
we've learned from this, now you've come back off of your break and you're getting absolutely thrashed by the Hobbit. I think what we've learned from this is you should never go on holiday again, Steve.
Never.
Never rest.
Do you know, chat? Steve muted me.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
No, Liam.
I mean, I've muted you, Liam.
We promised we weren't going to talk about this. It's quite emotional.
You
Well,
muted all of us.
Liam chats all the time, so I was
This
like,
To be
true.
fair, you replied to me when I said happy birthday.
well, I did reply occasionally to Liam, but I just had his
But like nothing else.
generally on mute. Yeah.
To put in perspective, chat. Obviously, we have a chat for the DZVT.
Yeah, I got
He didn't
muted.
even reply in the VT chat.
You
just
did it,
rude.
Jake. He muted it.
I did mute it.
I know
Yeah.
you muted all of it.
Yep.
It's the new Dream Team, and he muted it.
Well, sometimes you've got to take a break. Anyway,
Well, let's see how that's got you.
let's push on.
No nightmares
Let's
here.
push on.
So what I've done, I just
put me down.
the only thing
something to say.
I need to do, I need to advance the librarian because he's currently not in mental deny range. So he's in
I love how it's now mental deny.
mental deny. So right, so talk through. So I'm going to rod there. Right, so talk through my movement phase. Just move them up. I've got the inceptors in this building behind here. So then they're all blocking the characters within 3, and then I can gate this unit as well.
Okay.
And then I've got within mental
Within
deny.
3, yeah?
Yeah, within
Cool.
3. Cool. So we'll go for that.
Yeah.
So we're going to start off with a mental deny,
With a mental interrogation. whatever
mental
it is,
interrogation.
Is it
into
psychic
that.
interrogation now? I
Psychic
think?
interrogation.
Yeah. You should make
We'll get there in the end.
So
Yeah.
do I cast it? No, I
He's
don't.
barrels!
Well,
Again?
no, before you say that, he has the Santic shard, so he can re-roll it.
Oh, thank goodness you loaded that one on.
Well, it wasn't me who did it, it was Lena.
It's a 5,
It's a 5.
and I can deny this.
12. Oh, he stopped it.
No mental interrogation
No,
for
no.
old what's-his-face.
Roll
Eat
librarian.
Eat that, Jake.
I will try.
I can't believe you perils the third time.
Then Drago will attempt to change the tide, which he does.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go back into the cover tide,
Okay.
just to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will do -1 to wound on this unit.
Mm-hmm.
That is off.
Mm-hmm.
That's his powers. And the brother captain will sanctuary them,
Okay.
which is off.
Okay.
And then I will gate of infinity them.
Right, and leave the objective.
Well, no, because I can then.
Oh, you
do
want to go a
that.
bit closer?
Yeah, so I can try and charge you,
Okay. That
which
goes
is off. So,
Mhm.
so obviously I can either try and go that one and try and deny you 5 points as well,
Yep.
or I can try and go into that one.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna try and be a hero.
Try and be a hero.
Keyword try there.
I mean, I think the strike boys are the heroes of the game.
Yeah.
You are my hero, Jake.
Thank you.
Okay. They've
Right.
gated.
Yeah. And then on themselves, they'll do hammer hand. So they're full combos. They're +1 to wound, -1 to be wounded, and have a 4+1 to save.
Okay.
Over there, I'll just smite the armature. That goes off.
Takes a wound.
And then
Down to
So,
12.
Steve, are you happy with this psychic phase so far? Has everything been
So-
going according to the plan?
Well, I denied the most important power, so it's all
Yeah.
good.
the points power. The points
Training's on
Vice's
point
power.
then.
Vincent has said on next stream, Nicole beats Steve with CSM versus Blood Angels. That's maybe a little harsh, but I mean it's possible at the moment.
Nicole's there like, I do not even know what they're talking about. and
CSM.
That's just rude. Basically, Nicole, what they're referring to is the fact that you've obviously never played 40k before, right? And that you're able to take an army that's not doing great at the moment, but because my rolling is so bad, you're going to absolutely crush me.
And Blood Angels is his signature.
Yeah, so it's not nothing
I
against
think she's got a chance.
I think it's possible right now.
Yeah,
Honestly,
based on my rolls at the moment, yeah,
you could be in trouble.
I could be.
We're coming for that. Coming for the branding.
Yeah,
Right, I'm not going to bother shooting.
yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Don't need to.
No. So I'm going to try and... So the Paladins will attempt to charge Dragon Face.
Bite.
but
Bites, please, Jake. Bites.
Bites.
Mr. Bites to you.
So need a 9.
And you
I
rolled
got
an
an
11. Of course you did.
Nice one.
Of course you did.
It's been that kind of game.
Hot from Jake right now, right? I'm I'm hot for Jake. I mean, it's hot from Jake right now.
I'm sorry.
Someone
Liam.
has to be, Liam.
It's just the cap. It does it for me.
Wow,
Not all heroes wear capes.
I can't believe this.
Some just wear caps.
I'll just make sure I'm not within 6 inches of the centre, so I can also get engaged.
Oh, there's some tactics from you.
There we go.
Oh.
There's some logic.
There's some logic.
How long
you
have you
have
been
the
an
word
academy
tactics.
member for, Jake?
I've got the word logic. Cool. So fighting over there. So I've got 2 CP. I will spend 1 to give them all +1 to hit.
Okay.
So
Big
do
spender. Big spender from Jake.
we'll do the hammer first. So 2s to hit because he hits on 2s naturally.
Yep.
3s to wound because of hammer hand. So 2 at -3.
It's okay. Got 6 up saves. They've both. Oh, one's failed.
1's failed. So 3 damage. So
So
he's down.
I've
he's
taken
How
9
much
now.
CP have you got left now, Jake?
1 now.
That's what I thought.
And then the staves. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a
Staves,
couple
got
of
2
staves.
staves.
Yep. These are -1, aren't they?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Hitting on 2s. Yep.
2s, 5s, nothing. And
Okay.
then no, 4s because of that.
Yep.
Then the halbards, I've got 4 of.
3.
3?
Yep.
1, 2, no. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. Cool.
I thought it was a stave.
No,
from
they
here.
do all look very similar. So long stick.
So hitting on 2s again. Very nice. Yep.
Nice. And then 4s to wound.
Yep. Because of the hammer hand.
There's a hammer hand.
Do 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 do.
Hammer hand. I'm tempted just to re-roll 1 anyway, but I could save it for the damage. It's -3.
Save it for the damage, mate.
Yeah, I'll just save it for the damage then. Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 have gone through.
Yep, another classic roll.
By the beard of Zeus.
12, 16, 17. That
you-
will just kill him.
You literally killed it to
To
the wound.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Is there going to be an explosion?
Well, I better explode. No, I don't want to explode
Why?
because I've got a warlord trait on a 4+. I stand back up.
Oh.
No,
right.
hang on a minute.
No,
That's on him.
That's on him.
So
See, this
do
is what
want
I
it-
remembered is I know the
I
psychic one,
do
you
want him
take
to
that.
explode.
So... No.
No, no.
Almost.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. You got well lucky then.
Yeah.
You got
Well,
Well lucky, yeah.
well
Lucky,
lucky.
yeah.
Killed him to the wound. You made your 9-inch charge.
Well, I could have re-rolled it at least, so
You could
there
have.
is that. So,
Well,
right.
Yeah, guys, just a reminder,
that's a bit of a
the
strawberry basket kind of move.
that
Isn't it?
is a strawberry basket.
anybody who super chats £4 will be entered into the prize draw to get a ticket for the event. This
And we don't think
weekend.
we've had any yet, have we?
We haven't, no.
So,
So if anyone wants to come along,
pretty likely to win it.
Yeah. you look at Steve's rolls,
Oh,
you've got a chance.
You get to play my list as well.
Right,
which
now I get a fight
may be
over
a
there.
good thing.
I get a fight.
You
over
do.
there. 4 attacks. I've hit 3 times.
Ooh.
And I've wounded 0 times.
No way.
Yeah.
I've desperately needed to kill them off.
1 hit. No wounds. So again, other reason for not retreating there is just so then if you didn't kill me, at least then you can't shoot me.
hmm
So
I mean, I'm a vehicle.
yeah. Well, no, he's blast on his. And they're not. They're not blast.
No.
Oh, I thought they were blast. Oh well, they're going to die anyway.
You're going to die anyway.
Either way.
Well, that was a real shame because obviously it's turn 4. I'd have really liked to have that one. So then I held. Well, we'd be.
You're on.
You'd be
10.
on 2 and I'd be on 3 if I killed you then.
Yeah.
Because then I'd get 15.
Yeah.
That's another blow for the.
So-
That's another 5-point swinger.
Yeah.
You've had some big
So-
5-point swingers this.
End of my go.
Yep.
I'm going to get 3 points on engage.
You certainly are. 4 points. So, yeah, 3 points
3
because you're in
points
4
on-
quarters. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I've obviously completed Rod, so I've got 12 points for that.
Yeah. But failed the old mental interrogation.
Yes, I did fail the mental interrogation. Sadly.
I'm not going to lie to you, Eddie's paying no attention at all to what you just said to him.
no, sorry, were you talking to me?
Yeah.
I was talking to the chat.
So I've got 3 points on engage,
Lovely.
and I've completed Rod, so I'm on total of 12 points for that.
Look at him go.
Loves a
All
bit of
this
rodding. Loves a bit of
training
rodding,
has
does
been
our Jake.
paying off.
What's the score?
It's
I'll tell you in a second.
it's especially now. So you need to drop 5 for Steve as well for the
Yeah.
last. And I think when you hear the score, Steve, you might
Might be back on the sofa.
stop.
No, I'm just playing for points now.
Yeah, points mean prizes, mate.
Yeah.
I can get a stranglehold. I can't risk you denying me again. So it's not even worth staying in the centre to give up the objectives. The paladins can pretty much do what they want now. I can't shoot the characters, so all I'm going to do is nip over here 12.
Yeah, kill him off. Well, I'll take him off when they figured out all the scores.
Hang on a second.
So the scores are...
Wait.
You want to wait?
You can tell me the score, but I don't want him to pick up that model yet.
Score is 69 to Grey Knights. 44.
How many primary points did you pick up, Steve?
10.
10.
10 to 54.
Okay, 54.
54 to the...
So 69.
69 to 54.
There you go, 69 to 54.
If you don't win this now, Jake, you should quit 40k.
Because I mean,
still
the odds
winnable
are in your
for Steve,
favour.
though. Very winnable.
No, I'm only joking.
Because
How am I?
it's very winnable for you.
How
I
you
think.
How you figure that one?
Oh wait, no, don't worry. Yeah, because I can just kill him. That's fine.
Right. Okay. So
Sorry.
it's all right, Steve. You got a chance. No.
Well, no, it was more that because I thought if you killed that off and then killed him, and then you can hold more, so you get strang rolled, and then basically if I don't kill him, you then get 15 points. But then all I got to do is move on to that objective.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's tough.
it's a hard knock life.
It is. It really is. So we're going to kick off from the shooting phase. That armiger is going to put all of his shots into your two boys there.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
We'll just cool.
No,
you're
I'll-
-1 to be hit. -1
Well,
to
I'm
be hit.
-1 anyway,
Yeah, so
because,
we'll give it a go.
Yeah.
If you're shooting me in combat, do I still get cover?
Yeah, because you're still
Yeah,
touching
cool,
terrain.
so that's fine. Oh no, I'm on the tide anyway.
4 saves, -1.
So 3 up, 1 dead.
Oh my God, Jake. And then the stubber, 2 hits.
If you ever want to know how to test someone's composure, this is it.
1 more wound.
If you
Yes, he's dead.
No, I've got cover.
Oh.
If you want to know how to get sacked from Vanguard Tactics, play like Jake.
And then take the
I'll end
mick
up
out of
with
Steve
I'm going
like
to end up
we've
with a
been
broken
doing.
wrist again. Last time I won with Grey Knights on the stream, I broke my
How
wrist.
is that guy still alive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this guy into your paladins over there.
So no minuses to hit, but -1 to wound. And I'm going to spend a CP, sorry. So all damage in shooting is reduced by 1.
I wouldn't really make much difference at this
I've
point.
got the CP, I just wanted to use
Am I
it.
-1 to wound?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so 3 saves.
3 saves, 3 plus because of the tide. 1 fail, down to 1 damage.
Yep.
So
And
one's on
then
2 ways.
this guy's going to shoot his top gun.
Let's not
3
do that,
shots.
Jake, silly. Where is he? There he is.
2 hits, 2 wounds,
Both fine.
and then he'll heavy flame this guy.
Cool.
5. Come on, baby. You can do it.
3.
3.
So 3 plus. Well, he's just. There we go.
He's dead.
Cool.
Jake, have you done a full rod now?
Yeah.
And you've got 3 psychic interrogations off?
2.
2. So you got 6 for that.
And then my other armiger is going to shoot your paladins. So that's 1 shot there, 2 for there, and 2 for there. Right, come on, Mr. Warglaive. Looking for
Oh, don't worry.
4s.
Fours to
wound,
wound, yeah.
just 2.
So,
2 out of 8 on 4
so
ups.
2 ups. Both fine.
You're okay. Why?
Because I'm in the cover tide and you're -1.
Yeah, of course you are. Cover tide. Bloody cover tide, eh? Right,
There's a
okay.
lot more changing tides in this list than there is in my normal list.
So there's no charging, so you get to strike me first.
Alright, come on, just a car. 2 hits. 1 wound, -3.
Goes through.
3 damage.
Oh my god. 9. And I got a CP now, haven't I?
You do?
Okay, I still can't do anything useful with it. So 4 attacks.
You're just baiting me there.
I'm
Wait,
going to
over it.
re-roll that 2,
Yeah.
actually.
You need him dead.
I do need him dead. It's a 1. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Glad I spent that.
Jake, are you in the -1 to hit tide?
No, I'm in cover, and then if I'm in cover, I'm -1 to hit, but it doesn't count. It's only for shooting.
2 saves on him, -1. Yes, he's
Yeah,
dead.
no, he's dead.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
He's finally killed something!
Everyone.
It took a
Hero.
while. It took a while.
Oh, there he is. Everyone. Oh,
Is this the box comeback?
hero.
Right. Okay, at the end of that, I scored Stranglehold
Nice one, mate.
for 3 points.
I'm only going to get 5 points.
You're only going to get 5 on the primary now?
I get CP.
You didn't get a warp ritual off, did you?
No, I moved away from it because if I'd have rolled it, there's a failure point. Okay, I probably would have got that off, but then I wouldn't have necessarily cleared this one off. So it was a kind of 6 of one, half dozen another.
Yeah.
I didn't want to risk it. And then also, if I'm here to stay within 6, I'm within paladin range. Go on,
Five
then,
for primary for
Jakey.
Jake?
5 for.
5 for the primary. I'm
Yeah.
just thinking out what I want to do. I've got an idea.
So
Again.
before, as we start battle round 5, before we score your primary
Yeah.
points, there's 10 points in it right now.
Yeah,
I've got
So that 8-point swing earlier
67.
was massive.
Massive. Yeah.
57.
Yep. Well, it's actually a 15-point swing because it also denied me scoring another 5 points at the start of my turn.
Yeah, okay, well then that's even bigger,
Yep.
right? That's
Huge.
literally the difference at the moment.
Yep.
Look at that.
yeah,
Squeaky floorboards.
squeaky floorboards.
It's gone quiet, Steve. I don't like it.
It's gone eerie
It's
quiet.
gone
getting real.
tense, isn't it?
Nine.
Almost as tense as your pectorals.
Very tense.
Jake's
So-
on the edge here.
So basically, what I need to do,
Mm-hmm.
I need to make a gate of infinity. That will give me 2 points. But then potentially another 3 points because then I can mental interrogate that guy with said points.
Yep.
So that could be a 5 point
Yep.
extra. And then obviously I can get onto that and then hopefully paladins will make the charge there
Okay.
and do all that. So that's my thought process. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
That's what we're going to go for. Obviously the Inceptors have gone like this just so they can hold 2 objectives.
Yep.
And then, sorry, he's not. He's supposed to be there. So then they can hold 2 objectives.
Yep.
And they're also still screening out for being the closest unit.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Sweet. Right, so we're going to start with extra CP from the librarian, 'cause just in case I need it. I can reroll it with Xantic Shard.
Don't perils.
It is off, just.
Look at you trying to curse his perils.
And then I don't think I'm in range for anything else.
Don't perils.
Um,
I hate to see
yeah,
that
there's
librarian
nothing.
just
There's
blow
nothing else
himself
he
up.
can do that's in range. Oh no, I'll make. No. The brother captain, because Drago's storm shield's new storm shield, isn't it? So it's 4 up and vulnerable save, and he gets +1 armor.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I think well, why
I'd
would
imagine
it be,
it is.
Why would it be new one?
Because I don't know if he's got a special
don't know.
storm shield. Never know. Yeah, so it is the new one. So I'll give Sanctuary to him
Okay.
Tense right now.
from the brother
Yeah,
captain.
tense.
It is quite
That's
tense,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Quite tense
he's now
right
got
now.
We're all
Vulnerable
holding our
save.
breath here.
This unit of Inceptors
Yep.
will gate Drago.
Okay.
What's a play from Jake?
Is that a fail?
Yeah. So
It's
I
a
have to
fail.
re-roll it.
So his command point re-rolling.
It's off.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Hang
So
on
it's
a
off
minute.
on a 9.
Am I
Obviously
within
it's-
24 inches? No, I'm not.
You are out.
So it's off. Drago is
Drago's
able
going to go
to.
flying.
How many CP have you got left now, Jake?
Just the one.
Just the one CP, actually, yeah.
You said we'll save it for the tense moment.
Mm-hmm.
So what that's getting me is engage.
Right.
I'm also I could potentially also risk Drago trying to boss it out, and then he will mental interrogate the knight.
Okay, stop there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to help you that much because I obviously want to
Yeah.
win.
Oh, I can.
But
put him on
that's
that
your play right
objective,
there.
Yeah, we'll have to keep it.
Stephen, we had a question from the chat.
Yep.
Can't one unit only hold one objective? Now, I believe that so
One-
long as it's got
one-
multiple models, it can
One-
hold 2.
One model can only hold one objective,
That's correct. That's what I believe.
but a unit contains multiple models.
I have done this not to hold the objectives per se, more for the screening, but I have also put him on the objective anyway for that exact reason.
Cool.
But there we go.
That's your play there
Yeah.
massively.
Okay, now he'll mental interrogate.
Mm-hmm.
He gets it on a 9.
So I'm going to try and deny this one. 'Cause it's
Here we
free.
go.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Big double 6. Box cars. Come on.
Boxcars.
That's an 8. What did you?
I
what
got an 8,
got
I
it.
get +1.
You got a 9.
So I got 9.
Lucky punk.
So +3 points there.
That's big. It's very big.
He's
Then-
racking it up.
The paladins will hammer hand themselves.
Okay.
So that's off because of +1.
Yep.
Shooting, I'm not even going to bother.
Mhm.
So charging the paladins into the armor. I need a 9 with a reroll because I
Okay.
have the CP. No.
It's a 7. That's a fail.
Oh, so 2 7s. That's right. So at the end of my go, I'll get engaged for an additional 2.
See, I was unsure why you didn't advance the paladins instead and guarantee the objective.
Yeah, it's all right. I've
That's
done
what
it.
probably would have been the
Yeah. But I have got 4
smarter play.
objectives. I'm
You're
quite happy
currently
with
on 4 objectives.
that. It's
so
more so like if I kill the armager,
Can I have
then, then there's no way of you getting stranglehold.
Yeah.
So that was the reasoning there.
So that's the end of your turn, Jake, yeah? You got
Yeah.
the 2. Now moving to Steve's turn 5. And in case people don't know, he doesn't score until the end of his turn because he went second. So let's see what Steve pulls out the bag. Whilst we are in the Super Chat phase.
The chat phase. The final one of the game.
And the amazing and legendary Ginger Steve has super chatted $4.99. Does Jake have the name of that nurse who helped him heal his arm?
Yes, Katie.
He'll need to be asking for her again after this game. Man deserves Percy Pig jammy dodges.
Yeah.
He sent me a picture of those. They exist.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did you? I need to put it on Instagram after. But Steve.
I don't know if you've seen them. Yeah, there's
Go on.
there was 2 bags here, but Mr. Box absolutely demolished one. I haven't switched to the right camera to show that because Steve, ready? Hold him up now, Jake. Look at that, Ginger Steve. We bought Percy Pigs.
Look at that. Get it on the Nicole cam as well. Double angle of the Percy pigs.
Steve, how many
Double
points did you
angle.
get going into your turn on the objectives?
None because it's turn
Big fat
5.
0?
Turn 5.
It's turn
Yeah,
5.
it's the end,
so
isn't
it'll be
it?
the end of the term.
Come on,
Brilliant. Sorry, I've got to keep up. It's been a long day.
You should join an academy or something.
Yeah, it's been a long
Teach
day.
you how to play.
Yeah, I should learn the rules or something.
So
Never me.
you not putting Drago there
Yeah.
would have instantly
Yeah, I
meant
know.
I would
You
have got a stranglehold.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the points difference?
Waiting for the points master Eddie to show
So
us.
the current points are 76 to Grey Knights, 57 to Chaos Knights.
So what's the difference?
So the difference is 76 minus
19 points, Steve. It's 19 points.
57 is a 19 points.
Stranglehold.
Eddie had to get his calculator
I need
out.
your little calculator,
Stranglehold
Steve. That's what we
plus
got it
15.
for.
To do 76 minus 57, he needed a
It's
calculator.
been a long
What's the
day,
other
Liam.
secondary to
I
it?
can't.
Stranglehold.
calculator
You know
for
that a lack
score.
of maths is a requirement to be in
Unbelievable.
So
VT.
if you
Absolutely
if you get a
unbelievable
psychic ritual,
Okay,
I didn't go to
hang
school.
on. Here we go then. Here we go.
yeah, you need
What's the
psychic
play, Steve? What's the play? Talk to us.
So the play's going to be, this is what's going to happen in this turn.
Yeah.
All the shooting is going to go into these chappies over there.
These dudes right here, right?
Yeah, I get a CP, don't I?
Yeah.
But I didn't, did I spend my last CP?
You did to re-roll the hit
Great, that
on the armager.
did me well.
Yeah.
Okay, so all my shots are going to go into those 5 guys over there. All right. The armager, the only thing he can shoot is Drago. So I need to sort of weaken him. The paladins I don't need to worry about. If Jake would have advanced instead of gone for the safe option, this game would have been out of the play. The armager is going to chill there and shoot these. This guy's going to shoot them. I'm going to get my warp ritual off for a second time.
Essentially.
And then he's going to shoot them. He's going to charge them. And this is what's going to happen, okay? This is where it's going
This
to
is
happen.
where
The comeback of
I'm
comebacks.
genuinely a little bit excited about this.
Right, warp ritual. Here we go.
this is the big one.
It's gone on for the 5. I'm not going to risk that. I'm going to re-roll it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's a big.
That is big. You need it.
It's gone off on a
7.
6.
It's a 6, sorry.
So you need to roll a 7.
I'm just going to quickly...
Come on, Jake. This should be easy.
So
Team
the
Jake.
librarian's in range. The main reason for that is because he has Santic Shard, so you can
Okay.
re-roll it. So he
It's gone
stops
off.
it.
It stops anyway. Cool. That was a waste of time. Right. So shooting phase, armager into Drago.
Yeah. Come on, Drago. The man.
Here we go then.
That's
Here we
Lennart.
go. It's
That's
still,
Lennart Lindemann.
it's still possible. I'm sorry, Lennart, but you're going down.
They're not Drago.
This is him. This is Drago.
Had a whiffer.
And a whiffer.
Surprise.
Not like you.
Never seen.
3 saves.
So 2 plus. I'll
What-
pass them all.
Why 2 plus?
Because he's in the cover tide for +1
Still
and
in the
his
cover
storm
tide.
shield gives him +1. So
Cool.
he's technically on 0 up.
Then
so
the stubbers.
he's on 2 up for everything.
2 saves from the stubbers.
1 fail, so he's on to 6 wings left.
Mr. Baxendale
He
points
take
out that you
3
do
earlier.
have ACP for this
No,
turn,
because
Steve.
we said that. Do you remember you said that I could have that back?
That was your second perils, wasn't it?
No. That was on the librarian that I re-rolled.
Oh.
So we did. So the librarian perils took 3.
Yeah.
Drago then perils, but
Yeah.
then we said that because I said I was fine with not having it, and you said you insisted.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. No worries.
Yeah, Steve, you got your CP for this turn.
Yeah. I spent it on my warp
You're already
ritual.
gone. Already done.
No,
Yeah, I would've
the
used it.
barbed wire.
Right. Okay. So, because the warp... Yeah, okay, I'm with you.
Yeah,
Yes.
because we said that there was no point in me re-rolling it.
Yeah. Now,
You got me the perils.
that armager is going to shoot this unit here.
Oh no.
Come on, boys. Come on. You can do it.
It's good.
You can do it, Mr. Armager. Here we go. Looking for 3s. That's 3 saves at -1.
So 3 up. I
2
failed
are dead.
2. So I've got to...
Come on.
No. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
I still want to hold that objective because I hold that one, but then you can shoot me there. Yeah.
Decision-making
Yeah,
time then,
I'm
wasn't
gonna
it?
take
Bit
it.
of a...
It's mainly because he's on -1 to hit with a 1-up, so I'm hoping he could boss it.
The heavy stubbers now. 3 hits. 3 wounds from the stubbers.
2 up.
1 more
I
dead.
Fail 1, so another 1 bites the dust.
Bada bum, bum, bum.
It's looking
Now-
peaky.
The heavy flamer into Drago.
Oh no.
Okay. And then the top gun into there. I'll put the top gun actually into Drago.
Yeah.
The stubbers into these little guys and the Avengers into those guys.
Yeah.
Because I really need them gone. Because you're currently holding how many objectives?
I'm currently holding. Well, we're contesting that one. I'm holding 2.
And I'm holding
2.
2.
Because we're contesting the Drago one.
So actually,
Drago dying is the big.
I don't even need to kill this unit.
Yeah, because you're gonna because basically it's all about if Drago dies.
I don't even need to kill that. I need to mad a massive blunder. All I need to do is to kill Drago.
Yeah. If you kill Drago,
if
you
you'd have
hold
put
3
Drago
more.
here, I'd have just popped him there.
Yeah.
So I need to kill Drago. Everything into Drago then, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have put my armager on him as well then. But anyway, it's all good. That was a mistake
You
from
did
me.
put the armature on him.
The other one.
That one.
Yeah,
Oh,
he probably wouldn't have done much.
that's right.
If I do clear them off here, because I still need to hold 3 though, that's the difference.
Yes, if you clear them off and then kill Drago,
Yeah, 1,
then
2,
you'll hold
3, 4,
more.
5, 6, 7. No, 6 shots from the Avenger. Here we go, Mr. Avenger. The mood is
Is that
tense.
into them? Yes.
Into here. Everything into Drago.
Into Drago, right.
Everything into
So
Drago.
why
yeah.
aren't we killing him?
We're not. We don't need to, because you're only holding 2 objectives at the moment.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
He just needs to clear you off.
Yeah,
one.
that's fine.
4 saves on Drago.
4 saves on Drago.
I don't even need to clear him,
Is that including the -1
because he
to
can
be
have 2
wounded?
objectives. Because if I
You just
kill
need to hold
Drago,
more.
I hold 3 and hold more
Is that
There
including
you
the -1 to be wounded?
on Drago.
Yeah. Oh no, he doesn't have that. Sorry, that's on them. Right,
4
4
saves,
I failed 2. No, what's the minus?
-2.
I passed them because he gets +1 save and cover, so he's on a 0 up save, -2, still 2 plus.
Wow,
So
Okay.
all right.
it's pretty good. So,
This is tense, Steve.
Top Gun, 5 shots. Could have
Yeah,
done with
because I'm on a
definitely.
2 up, and then Storm Shield's 1, cover 0.
Could have definitely done with chipping off a wound there. 2 saves on him. -1, so just looking for a 1.
Yeah, so fine.
The Heavy Flamer, 3 shots. Looking for 3s. 2 saves.
Both fine.
Not even a. Come on, give me a 1. Come on, give me a 1, Jake. The Stubber, 3 shots. The Stubber will do it. No,
No.
nothing.
Right,
Now the charge phase.
he's in. This is a very, 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 very important fight. There's also the chainsword can kill him in 1 hit. It's 6 damage.
Yeah, and he's taking a wound.
Yeah. I have got a 3-up invulnerable save, because obviously I did Sanctuary on him to make sure of that.
2 miss.
Right.
Don't have any CPs, unfortunately. 2s to wound. 4 saves to make Jake.
That's
Right.
big, actually, with 3+.
Not bad.
And if I
Especially
fail
the way he's
1,
rolling, he should whiff 2.
I've
He's whiffed
whiffed
1.
That's killed him, which
Wow.
means you're now about to get 18 points.
It's 18 points
Yeah.
win.
Because you'll get 3 for Stranglehold and 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you win.
I don't
No,
know.
no,
if you
no.
know.
There was a
Oh, yeah.
19-point difference.
I thought we said there's a 15-point difference.
19.
19-point difference. Wow.
Like
So the
15
psychic
or more.
ritual.
So you're
is
going to get
actually the big
15 at the
one.
end of the turn.
15 at the end.
Yeah.
18 in total, because you get
Same
Stranglehold as well.
plus 3.
3 for Stranglehold, yep. And obviously I've already got my 2 last points.
Yeah.
So what is the final score? Does this mean Jake wins by a point?
I'm
We're
gonna
going to tally it up. Hold
Let's
on.
just
I'm gonna put pressure on
Make
Eddie,
sure, yeah, no,
who's
thank
got
you.
to use his phone.
I'm using my phone to get the calculator up because I want to make sure I get this right. This is
The mood is
important.
tense.
I mean, there was 19 points in it, Steve, and you've scored 18. So, I mean, I think we can safely say that Jake may have beaten you. But we'll let Addy do his calculations.
Yeah, let me figure it out.
I'm just keeping
Yeah,
the
it's just fun that
It's
way.
funny that he's also hid his face with the dice cam, so no one can
Yeah,
see him
no one can see
panicking
me
whilst he's
panicking.
looking at the calculator on his phone.
I thought mental
Okay,
interrogation was
75,
sweetener.
I think.
Turn that dice cam, Eddie. Turn that dice cam.
I will turn it off. Ian. There you go. No, that is
That's
just
made it
I
bigger,
think that the little
honestly.
play
There
there,
we go.
1 minute,
Yeah.
if anything, or equally
Right.
me stopping the mental of the
And we
psych
have-
ritual there.
The final scores on the doors. It's not looking good, Steve, but that was a valiant effort. 76 to Jake, 75 to Steve. Wow. Come on. That was
Wow.
a comeback, if ever I've seen one.
I
Yeah,
mean,
was
if that last psychic ritual would have gone off,
Yep.
There's two.
You'd have
moments,
won.
wouldn't
Yeah,
there?
you would have done, yeah.
Yeah.
you'd have
That's
beaten
big.
him.
Or equally, if I didn't gate onto over there and
Yep.
then psychic and mental interrogation, or just advance the paladins, went for a bit of a safer play, but it makes it more interesting.
The paladins should have definitely advanced.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Should have definitely advanced. And then that means that this guy then has to walk all the way over here, and then I have to kill this
You have
unit.
to kill that unit.
And then I need to take their space.
Which, let's be honest,
That would have
probably
been
would
much
have
harder.
happened, yeah.
Because you could have just removed them,
Yeah.
and then he stood there.
Yeah, I remove them like that, and then it doesn't matter because then no one holds
Exactly.
it. So.
So that would have been the play, was to definitely advance the paladins for the safe play. Putting Drago there was definitely the right move instead of just randomly out in the open.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was a great game, Jake.
that was a very good
That
game.
was a real nightmare.
At least
Well
I did,
done.
At least I finally done it.
You did it.
Just finally won a game.
With
Won a
my
game.
with,
Big moment.
with
I think-
my
I've
favourite.
not seen him win
army.
one yet.
I think it's important as well. We've spoke about it already, but there was those moments that happened in the middle of the game, that 8-point swing that occurred.
Yeah.
I mean, they make big differences, and as you can tell, with a single point in it at the end of the game, like that is quite literally game changing.
That's
Oh,
40,
yeah.
that's 40k
That's
for
40k.
I was impressed with that comeback.
you. Yeah.
Did well.
Thanks,
Yeah.
mate.
Considering your composure. Very good effort.
Ginger Steve has super chat again for a single 199. He's very concerned about Jake. Someone ensure his arms.
Oh yeah.
We need to do right now.
I'm gonna turn up like this next week. Like,
I won't touch him. He'll probably fall over himself, and it will be okay.
He's probably gonna collapse in disbelief.
to be last time I won on the stream was when I broke my wrist.
Inquisitor Vex has actually said, is there nothing else Steve can do? Cry, I think, is probably the only
There's
thing there.
literally nothing. It all
No.
came down
And,
to that.
and Vincent,
interrogation.
Steve, I don't know how you feel about this, or I don't even know how I feel about this, but he says, got to give Steve a chance to win next time.
It's only because he's lost 2 weeks in a row.
Let him battle Liam, is what he's written.
That's bullying.
I had my
Very much
chances
so.
here. I had my chances. Could I have played it differently? That's the question. Could I
Secondaries
have
wise.
played it differently?
Is there any?
I mean, your lowest scoring secondary was your ritual.
Like, let's be 100% honest here.
Okay,
We
so
don't list Taylor, so
in terms of what could I have done differently, secondary wise, I could have gone for grind it down instead of to the last.
I think that would have been. Right.
May have scored me. There was probably a couple of turns in which I killed more. So grind them down may have been a better
You would have got
option.
nine
Even
on
if you'd have
that.
got 2 turns, you would have still got 6, which is
Yeah.
more than you got.
You would have
The-
got 9 on grind.
The paladins making the charge and
Was
killing me
massive.
to the wound
Yeah.
was pretty substantial.
Yeah, 100%.
So that was quite a big. I was playing super defense. I was like
Yeah.
making sure I'm out of charge range, doing all the right
I
things.
think it's just purely like I got the gate, I got the charge.
Yeah. So I could have gone for grind instead
Yeah.
of to the last. Stranglehold. How many points did I score?
Oh, you actually did quite well. We got 12 in the end.
Yeah.
And it was only because I didn't kill that unit over there that I didn't
You
get
would
the
have maxed
15.
it,
Yeah.
So I
so-
think that's still a solid pick on
Yeah,
this
it was
mission.
good.
Because I looked at the objectives, I thought, okay, this one I can shoot into because of the angles,
Yeah.
right? This one, because of this part of I need to charge into,
Yeah.
okay? So that was one thing I considered. Shoot that one, charge this one, right? So I thought, yeah, Stranglehold's definitely the right option. It also means I'm not in this stupid thing where I've got to keep
Yeah,
pushing
we've gotta
models
keep
forward
going.
to get engaged, and I
Yeah.
hate that one nice. So Stranglehold was great. Grind would have been a better pick in this game, but if I would have finished on 10 points for to the last, if Jake fails that charge and I get 10 points, then actually I'm laughing, right?
Yeah,
Because
the game's still won.
that
so-
means in order for grind to be better, I would have needed to get grind 4 turns out of 5.
Yeah.
And I may not have done that. So actually then grind to the last would have still been a better pick. So I'm not going to look at that as a bad pick necessarily. Psychic Ritual.
Like, let's be honest.
You get the +1,
Yeah.
you get the rerolls.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't want to, I'd have loved to just drop that out and then just take a Ball the Witch, and I'd have scored 3, 6,
You'd
9.
have maxed it.
You'd have maxed it, right? So I don't want to start list tailoring,
No.
because this is the list I would take in a competitive format. If when Thousand Suns and Grey Knights drop,
I think
they're
we'll
everywhere,
see.
then
Yeah.
I may drop it.
Yeah, I've made a prediction that the moment you see them, everybody will be dropping their psychics and taking a
Yeah,
Ball the Witch.
it might happen.
So
It's a safer play.
I mean, Warp Ritual is always going to be tricky against Grey Knights.
yeah,
But what other options do I have? Because I can't do banners, I can't do any of the action-based ones.
yeah,
I can't take Engage because Stranglehold is in the same category. To the Last, again, is in the same category as
Grind them down.
grind.
Grind Them Down.
Yeah.
I could have gone for Bring It Down.
What the grind, the kill models.
No,
Take no prisoners?
the
Oh,
Bring
the
It
tank
Down.
killing one.
Oh, the tank.
And I'd have scored 6 points.
Yeah.
I think I'll be honest with you. When we
8.
were talking about secondaries before the stream went live, and you said to the last, I will never question you, Master Steve. But I did sit there and think that's a bold call. It's interesting to hear the reasons for taking that, because I think when I looked at your list and saw there's 3 giant knights, you haven't got a ton of models. You always run the risk with playing knights that you're going to lose models because you've only got sort of 7 on total on the board. I thought that was a bold call. It's interesting to hear why you took it over grind.
Yeah.
And actually, now you've explained it, I think perhaps that was the better call. It's interesting that in this particular mission, grind would have got you more points, but
I think that
But
in
then,
general, to the last was better.
Jake can also play KG to deny me that.
yeah, absolutely.
Because obviously I can then start shoot moving and,
Because
I
I wouldn't have got grind in the last turn. Oh, sorry, would have got grind because he failed the paladin charge. The turn before, I don't think I killed more than 1. So I don't think grind
You
was...
would have equaled me. You wouldn't have beat
and if
me.
Jake knows I've got grind, he can play KG
Yeah.
and can deny me points.
The good thing with Grey Knights is that because of like all the shoot move and all the shunts and all the gates, and they can go like, okay, all your killy stuff's here, I could just go all the way back. And so then the moment you take grind, it just turns into like, I'll just hold
Yeah.
2 and just play really,
Absolutely.
really annoying.
So, yeah, there we have it.
I just found it really interesting as to why you picked to the last over grind, because I think a lot of people who were running knights would maybe be nervous about taking to the last because of the implication of losing a big knight, meaning you instantly drop 5 secondary points.
Yeah.
And typically, I think a lot of people will try and target those big knights because they're big knights. And now that it's to the last, there's double reason to take them down. So I was super interested as to why you took it. So I think it's interesting. I think people maybe should be a little bit less frightened of taking to the last
I think
in
as-
night lists like
Well,
this.
you're
Yeah.
big old knights, right? So, and Jake played it well,
tough
in
boys.
fairness. Like this knight is the one that stands back up.
Yeah.
Decided to just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that's just a waste.
You gotta
Like,
hit
I've got
twice.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to start.
Yeah. The thing is as well though, when you look at my army, like let's be 100% honest here, it doesn't look like it could take out a big knight in anything but combat.
Yeah.
And in combat, this is where you can pick up quite a lot of my models.
And
'cause you're
smites.
and smites. So I've got to be really, really close. So to the last is also baiting me in by
Yep.
going, I have to kill the big ones.
Yep.
And then you go, okay, well they're all together, they all heroic intervene, and they all just start kicking Grey Knights about the board. So
Yep.
Your secondaries were great though, Jake. You did well.
yeah, I was quite happy. I was
Finished your rod?
I was a bit.
So, if
cage
you
on it,
wouldn't
but-
have rod when you tried to rod over here first
yeah,
of all,
it was.
and I told you to rod with that unit you dropped down.
Yeah.
That any time you can rod in your opponent's deployment
just
zone,
do it,
Do it.
you do it.
Definitely.
You sacrifice everything, you just get it done. Because if you wouldn't have done it then, I'm completely cool. I just kill them,
Yeah, yeah.
and you wouldn't have got the.
I wouldn't have got the
you
extra
wouldn't have got
4,
the
yeah.
extra 4. Or the paladins in that last turn
Could have
wouldn't have
just
been able
rodded.
to advance. They
No.
wouldn't have been able to charge. They'd have gone. We have to rod. Now it still would have won you the game.
Yeah.
But it starts to get a bit.
It gets
iffy.
it gets a bit
So
cagey.
yeah, that's when it's super tough. So but your list has the ability, looking at your list, I like the Inceptors for the shunting, to backing up units.
Yeah, I like it as
I
well.
like the Inceptors, whatever they're called. I really like them. I don't know if I really like the Purgigators.
I'm not going to lie, Lennart, if you're listening, I'd probably drop them, and I really want the banner in the list.
I think
Or some extra paladins or something.
we just need more repetitions.
Yeah.
The psych,
At least
because
at the moment, they could do work for me.
you maybe didn't need to put the silencers out
No.
in that Rhino because it was a
No, I could've-
recipe for disaster.
I should have just got both units out and then.
Just gated
gated the
over.
Rhino
You should
and
have
then-
gated the Rhino over.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. Or what you do is you just shunt a turn. What you do maybe turn 1,
Yeah.
shunt unit of Inceptors over, rod.
Yeah.
Yep. And just park your Rhino behind here.
Yeah, and then
And
wait
then that
for it.
way, then I can't. So if your Rhino's behind here, I'm not going to kill that indirectly.
Yeah.
And then you can shunt another unit over. And then I would have just kind of done it like that.
Yeah.
And then just used a unit to fire indirectly for the Purgigators.
Yeah.
And also you wanted the ones with the big cannons, the Psy cannons, in Drago reroll range.
Yeah.
So you have this corner over here without the rerolls
Yeah.
as just your feeding unit and getting actions done,
Yeah.
with a Rhino camped on this objective. And then you stack all of your other armies over here. And again, we've got a module coming on the Academy which talks about how to prepare for a mission and how to look at it and understand, this is the one I hold, this is the one that I attack, this is the one I fortify, this is the one I press onto. You press the right-hand side, leave the left. I need to respond very quickly then to go, I need to start getting a real shift on over here.
Yeah.
And if I don't pick that up quick enough, you'll run away with the game.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah, it's good.
how it
Good
goes.
analysis.
It was a really interesting game, and 1 point in it. I mean, that means at the end of turn 5,
That's what
that
you
means it's
want.
a good game to
Yeah.
watch, right?
That's what you
Yeah,
want.
It's a good
Yeah,
game
it was
to
close.
watch.
As long as it's
Very close.
entertaining and people
Yeah.
are learning, then that's the goal in it. So.
You almost had it.
And that's the thing, like with me, we joke about the dice. We joke about me sitting down and having a little soul.
Yeah, but that's the fun of it,
But
isn't it?
I never give up. Never, ever give up. And I'll always keep making... The difference is, in order to keep your composure, you make the right decision. So yeah, you can tilt. Yes, you can get emotionally invested in the game. Yes, you can be annoyed, peed off, whatever it is. That's fine. Like, we're all humans. We're all going to suffer from those emotions, right? The difference is, if you're making bad decisions, you need to go outside, take a breath,
Yeah, I was about to say
come
that
back
is
in
really
and
important.
re-get your composure. Because if you're just going to make bad decision after bad decision, you're only ever going to become a worse player.
And also
okay?
you just tilt.
Because you're also going to make worse and worse decisions. You're then going to have a very negative relationship with the game. And actually, it's never going to help you because all you're then doing is practicing bad behavior.
Yeah.
And when you practice bad behavior, that's going to become a repetition. And whatever you repeat is what you're going to basically start to perfect. And you don't want to perfect being a bad player. So you always want to stay making the right decision. And on that bombshell, I hope you enjoyed the battle stream tonight.
I think it was amazing.
Fantastic. Very close game.
Guys, if you want to learn how to play like Jake did now he's beaten Steve, don't forget you can sign up to the Academy. Half price off your first
But
month,
it
and you
proves
get that
that
first few
it
modules
works.
that will teach you some of those basics as well. Give it a try. I think it's...
It's amazing. It's
I haven't heard a person who's spoken negatively of it yet.
yeah.
So there you go.
worth every
To
penny.
put in perspective, just give a quick one. I literally
here
the
we
first game of night I properly played was literally the first stream I played here, and then now I'm pulling out decent point games and doing that.
And you
it's
get
purely because of
you get video modules, you get homework, you get interaction with yourself, Steve, and the coaching team. You get Discord, community Discord. There's coaching sessions on Discord using things like Tabletop Simulator. There's loads of stuff going on in the Academy. So give it a try, check it out. You guys can then become a Jake, but maybe taller.
not maybe always taller.
Yep.
Yeah, and thank you for all the super chats tonight because
Yeah.
you've been amazing chat. It's been great.
Yeah.
Keep them coming.
Awesome.
So, guys, thank you for all the super chat. Thank you for Liam, Eddie.
I come because I love it.
Orange.
I like sitting here talking to the chat, not paying any attention to what you've
Likewise.
just done on the tabletop whatsoever.
Yeah.
And a
But-
massive thank
Thank
you
you.
to Nicole.
On the Nicole Cam, I'm going to go to the Nicole Cam. Actually, to be
applause for
fair, we should just take a minute to say, for someone who's never done this before and has no idea what on earth you two are going on about up there at the tabletop, we had some epic shots tonight from
Amazing.
Nicole Cam. So she did a good job standing in for Robbie and
Daisy.
They were big
Daisy.
shoes
Yeah.
to fill.
Well done.
They
And
were.
you filled them.
Yeah.
absolute hero. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolute hero.
So next week, Harlequins versus Raven Guard.
Do we know who versus who? Is it you versus
It's me
Jake? again?
versus Steve.
Oh,
It's the comeback.
it's the comeback.
Can we have at least a flex to say goodbye? 13.
13.
13.
Unlucky for some, Steve. And don't forget, there are still 2 tickets available. What should people do? We haven't had any super chats for tickets. So what should people do if they want them? Should we just get them to email in and see if we can...
Yeah,
We could
I'll
run
do
a fun
I'll
one.
do a cheeky prize draw on the Facebook tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little comp.
Keep an eye out for
Deal
it.
comp.
Keep an eye
Yeah.
out.
So if
Vanguard Tactics.
If you're
Facebook.
available this weekend, you want to head down south to Wiltshire.
It's going to be a great day.
Come hang out with all of us.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Weekend.
Come,
Apart
come
from
hang
Eddie.
out.
It is
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
it
there,
is a
unfortunately.
GT, a 32-man
32-man
GT.
GT.
Yeah.
So come out with
Currently
all of us
13.
apart from Eddie. And to end it, Steve, to end it, we have had a 199 super chat from Ginger Steve. Well done, Jake. You are the Percy Pig King of 40k.
See, I give everyone else nicknames. Now I finally got mine.
Well done, Jake.
Right, we'll see you next week at 7 o'clock.
Everyone
you
should
then.
wave. Everyone wave.
Bye.